Hey guys, welcome to the channel. As you see in the thumbnail, what if Issei was hurt by Rias after saving her and become full-blooded dragon part 2. Before I start, please do support for more awesome content and subscribe my channel and like this video. Go support and follow the Naisu9 for writing that awesome fanfic and also make sure to comment on this story, link in the description. Issei and the rest of his group were finally back in their universe and right in front of the school, which was a bad idea since there were students there. Once they get back to their universe they go by their original names. Random, hey, did you see that? Random, yeah, they appeared out of nowhere. Issei, shit. Saji, hey everyone. Random, wait, is that Saji? Random, it can't be, he was claimed dead like Hijacking sucked, the other pervert didn't freaking join him. Issei, oh, so you enjoy taking shit behind my back now, huh? Random, huh? Issei, I am Issei, Hijacking, you cunts. Random, what, no way. Random, yeah, no offense, but Issei was useless, a huge pervert, I'm surprised he got into this school, you actually look awesome. Issei, HMP, that's because you're seeing me in my adult stage. Issei returns back to his year-old figure with Volley joining, and Saji was already in his year form since he wanted his parents to still know him. Random, no way. Issei, yeah, surprise, ya cunts. Murayama, Issei. Hadis the pervert was still alive. Bitsuda, Issei. Motohama, the perverted trio, is back in town, baby. Issei, seriously guys, months and you guys still haven't stopped with your perverted stunts. Motohama, huh? Issei, sigh, look, all I'm saying is grow up, I mean seriously, being perverts for a long time won't get you anywhere. Bitsuda, okay, who the hell are you? Or Issei would never give up the dreams of being a harem king. Issei, I didn't give up on the dream, just put less effort into it and put my mind into more important stuff. Motohama, what can be more important than tits and man? Issei, fighting for the right damn cause. Akari, daddy. Issei, yo, Akari, seems like you remembered well, your idiotic of a father, had Saji remind him. Issei went back to his year-old form once again, shocking everyone, but most of the girls enjoyed Issei looking year-old, but Murayama and Kadis had different reactions. Murayama and Kadis, dad. Rafia, Issei, our daughter has been given a shower. Sophia, and doing a good job on her training, nice going kiddo. Asia, I've even been teaching her how to read and write. Rias, Issei, have you been showing off? Bekendo, Ara, Issei sure has become a stunning man. Bali, oi, cool, kinky one. Gabriel, Issei, was it wise to show your old friends well you? Issei, ma, who cares, everyone in this school takes me as a joke, so it. Irina, Issei, you can't be saying that. Issei, why's that? Zenobia, don't you have God within you? Issei, yeah, but dude really doesn't care if I curse, all he cares about is I treat everyone right. Zenobia, do you? Issei, no, people treat me like shit, I'm not giving their ass any respect. Penimune, is there also a reason you're shirtless? Issei, it's a long story. Office, Red Emperor smells different. Red Office has a point, your era has changed dramatically. Issei, I'll explain later. Eteria, hello there, lover boy. Issei, seems like someone has woken up nice horny. Seraphil, whoa, who allowed you to make a move? Eteria, oh, calm down, I'm just flirting with my future husband. Bali, yeah, till I take the spot first. Eteria, tch. Issei, alright everyone calm down, I swear anyway, Akari, this is the school where I used to go to, and maybe you will too someday. Akari, really? Issei, I know so, but first you have to start from the beginning, elementary. Surzich, I would be more than happy to enroll her in one of them for you, Hayato. Issei, that would be much appreciated. Murayama, wait, this pervert, you all have fallen for him. Hadis, screw that, how are you people able to that, all the cool special effects? Issei, they aren't special effects, they're the real deal, if any of you want to know, I'm part of the supernatural, so are these people behind me. Rias, Issei, you sure we should be showing them all this? Issei, like I care if Sona doesn't want them to remember, she can erase their memories. Motohama, wait, what? Issei, yeah, I'm a ing dragon, as for the other behind me they'll tell you if they want, I don't care. Akari, and you forgot to introduce me. Issei, oh yeah, everyone in this school meet Akari Hayato, my daughter. Akari, hello. Bitsuda, Issei has a kid. Issei, don't get the wrong idea, she's adopted, still a virgin, surprising enough. Bali, not for much longer. Break, I've said it once and I'll say it again, knowing while any of yous are around. Bali, I will literally make it a foursome with Albi and having with you. Break, Issei, when this is over you're getting with Volley. Issei, bought damn time. Surzich, you guys are really open about your relationship. Issei, dude, we've hardly given a single what other people think anymore. Surzich, a good point, anyway, if you would follow me to the meeting room. Sona, you go on ahead, we will clear everyone's mind from what they saw. Hayato, if you may please go back to your teenage form while in school, we will make them forget about your pervert side as well. Issei, yeah, whatever. Saji, yo, wait up. Sona, Saji. Saji, don't, I'm not your servant, damn it. And just like that, Saji walks off with Issei to the meeting room with everyone following behind. Sona just stares on the ground, feeling pitiful. She really has lost her chance with Saji, or so she thought. Sona, yeah, I'll do that. But Issei in the meeting room. Surzich, so Issei this meeting. Issei, yeah, I'm in charge for this one. The universe with the locust want to negotiate with you. Surzich, with what? Issei, one, they want weapons, not those sword and supernatural weapons. They're weapons. They want a factory built here where they make lancers, shotguns, pistols, etc, etc. Surzich, I suppose we can make that in the underworld. There's enough land for it. Issei, perfect. Second is they want food. As you can see, they have nothing, and the food they find is either spoiled or rotten. Surzich, oh, that's a simple job right there, don't you worry. Issei, lastly, they want to give homes to all the survivors there. They have nowhere else to go. If they stay there any longer, more of them will die. Surzich, Issei, that might be a hard one. As you can see, we can't bring humans to the underworld. Michael, neither heaven, sadly. Azazel, yeah, can't either, underworld rules. Issei, shit, is there a way you can, I don't know, find an island and have them move there? Surzich, that seems like a good idea, but you will have to give us time. Giving them plumbing and homes will take a while. Issei, thanks you, but now the real problem, how to bring them here using my magic circle reaptly will tire me out too quick. Surzich, don't you worry, Ravel and Ajuka are working to make a portal to go to that universe, but it will take a while. Issei, perfect, yes, this will solve so many problems. Surzich, but now Issei, my offers. Issei, shit. Surzich, don't worry, they don't involve you being a devil again, but we have one. Issei, alright, what is it? Surzich, are you will to be part of raiding games? We've already allowed angels and fallen to be part of it, but since you are now the ruler of your dragon faction, we want to ask, will you be part of it? Of course you're limited to certain people. Issei, that's all. Surzich, yep. Michael Hess, correct, we want to see how strong we are against dragons, so do our people. Issei, sure, why the not, could he fun? Surzich, seriously? Issei, yeah, I mean, I have a way to turn people into dragons, but still haven't tried yet, but yeah, I'll join, so will Saji and Bali. I'll drag their ass into it. Surzich, just perfect, pleasure having you on board, Issei. Issei, hey, no problem, but I want you to meet someone. Shizuko, come on in. Surzich, woes. Azazel, oh my dear lord. Michael, what in the world? Shizuko, hey me. Surzich, you found a female version of me. Issei, damn right I did. Shizuko, you should also know I fell for your Issei. Surzich, dear Ing. Issei, has sorry Surzich, but look on the bright side, you technically have a twin sister now. Shizuko, glad to meet you, bro. Surzich, this will be really weird. Issei, to make matters worse, she's stronger than you. Surzich, godding damn it. And with that, Surzich got a mive headache saying that. Azazel finally managed to break the guy. Issei, thanks Shizuko. Shizuko, no problem, but I'm part of Issei dragon faction, so don't even try to add me with the devils, sorry. Saji, already am part of it. Bali, I'm more of a Nephilim, but Albion literally makes me so part of the dragon squad here. Bakari, I follow dad wherever he goes. Surzich, well, it's good to have you back, Issei. Issei, yeah, about thought he might be gone for a couple of days. Surzich, the locust are attacking again. Issei, oh no, right now it's peaceful as you would say, but in another universe Shiva sort of wants to train me to use my God Kai better. Surzich, God Kai Shiva training. Azazel, Issei, if we can get an explanation. Issei, I got this. Shizuko, everyone back the up. Issei, powering up with Kaneko being frightened in the background because this one is still not used to it but is for someone far away. Kuroka and Aya, what the hell is that Kai? Iku, it's coming from cow, it's strong way to strong. Kuroka, we have to find it, it might be my sister's. Iku, Kuroka, no offense, but your sister not in a million years will be able to produce that much Kai. Kuroka, let's just go. Back with Issei. Issei still going, finally releasing the god Kai he felt when fighting Shiva was back in his normal red hair with green highlights and his green eyes, now everyone understood why he had no shirt. Issei, this is my super dragon god form, this is god Kai combined with my dragon soul, waking up an inner power that even I didn't know about. Surzich, amazing. Azazel, so many questions I need answered, damn you. Michael, this power pest father Lucifer, even Hades all combine. Issei, hey yep, universe traveling can do that. Issei gets out of his god form and just goes to his super dragon form. Surzich, what the, this power still feels strong, still ping us all. Issei, that's what Kai does, making you stronger by a long shot. Azazel, incredible, anyone can learn this. Issei, yeah, but I learned it easy thanks to Shiva giving me the knowledge of it. Shizuko here will be teaching you the basic of Kai. Shizuko, don't expect me to go easy. Kaneko, Issei senpai, I can't, no, I wouldn't use that power. Issei, huh. Rias, she has a bad history with Kai because of. Finish that sentence, girly, and you might be in a world of pain. The figure went to land a blow on Rias, but as luck would have Issei was ready and just pulled out his boltok, shooting at the figure, hitting it in the leg. Iku, Kuroka. Kuroka, what in the hell was that? Issei, that was from me. Now next question, who the are you two? Bali should Issei, this is Biku and Kuroka, my old members from Ko's brigade. Issei tch, so you want them dead or alive? Bali, that's up to you, they did try to hurt one of your mates, so. Issei, best answer. Just like that, Issei appears right in front of Biku, putting both of his hands out and giving a huge smirk. Dragon blast. Sending a green Kai blast up close on Biku, sending him flying out the building, landing right in front of the students, all bloody. Issei HMP, not even a challenge. Bali has still alive, you know. Issei, yeah, I let him live for now. Bali, what about Kuroka? Issei, leave her to me. Kaneko, wait. Issei, Kaneko, what are you going to do with her? Issei, simple, really get some answers out of her. Bali, just don't do that. Issei, yeah, someone bring me a chair. Issei, using his summoning circle, got some special type of chains to tie down Kuroka. He didn't want to kill her, he just wanted answers. As for Biku, Asia healed him up and Shizuko is watching him. Kuroka, what the hell do you want? Issei, just answers on why you almost attack one of my mates. Kuroka, tch, you don't scare me, so what if you shot me, luckying shot? Issei, oh, so that's how it's going to be. Oi, Surzich, you said she murdered her former master, went crazy with her power, is that correct? Surzich, yes, that is correct. Issei, and Kaneko, by her smell, she's your sister, isn't she? Kaneko. Issei, I'll take silence as a yes now for the easy part. Issei revved up his lancer, walking towards Kuroka. Kuroka, oh, what are you doing, stay away from. Issei, what's wrong? I thought you said I didn't scare you, but now I do. Oh, how fun, I wonder how Nekomata will taste on my dinner plate. Kuroka, you wouldn't. Issei, I've killed locust with this mother, what makes you think I won't use it on a punny cat? Saji just cut off one of her tails, that should get her to talk. Bread, that's cold, like my wings wasn't enough. Saji, he healed them, didn't he? Issei, not a bad choice, Saji, why not do that honors? Saji, oh, and gladly. Kuroka, wait, no, not my tail. Saji, nah, you made pretty obvious you're not going to talk, so why not make you? Bali, alright, enough you two. Issei, aw man, Vali, way to ruin it. Bali, sorry, but I won't let you do that to one of my friends. Yes, she may be a bit crazy, but she had a good reason to kill off the bastard she called a master. Issei, yeah, I know. Bali, huh? Issei, you see, I learned something from Shiva and that's going through people's mind, and honestly I don't blame her, she killed her master because he was doing illegal experiments on her, making her a strong Nekomata, but once he broke his promise about not doing it to her sister, she lashed out, would have done the same. Kuroka, you actually. Issei, don't worry, I won't kill you, neither will Surzich here, understood? Surzich, why yeah, I'll just have to work this out with all the other devil. Issei, good. As for Biku, I don't know what to do with him. Bali, I say bring him with us, he may not seem like it, but he's useful in his own ways. Kuroka, wait, that's it, I'm not dying, I'm free. Issei, yeah, this was literally my only way of going into your mind to get intel to see why you left Kaneko, and now I see why you didn't want her being chased down like you wanted her to have a better life. Kuroka. Issei, hey, if it makes you feel any better, I've actually been in your shoes, but instead of escaping I was tortured for about years. Bakari, daddy's right. Issei, of course you would know about that. Kuroka, you know my pain. Issei, I mean look at me, I'm wielding a gun with a chainsaw on it, this isn't a weapon from this universe, neither is this armor, I literally was teleported to another universe for about years with Saji and Vali, we've been through hell, but the reason why I can relate to you is because as a Solider, I'm supposed to follow orders, and you know what I did. Kuroka, what? Issei, I went your orders. I saw someone more important to protect my daughter Akari here, I ignored every dying Solider, killed so many locust, I even thought of running away with her, because I knew the Cog wasn't going to accept what I've done, but if I did Vali and Saji would have been killed on the spot, so I took my chance and saved her, but ended up in prison for years, and I have the marks to prove it as well. He just shows off ever marks he has on his upper body with even the one of his throat. Issei even had my eyes almost stabbed out. Vali, wait, what? Issei, yeah, that warden did not like me, wonder why him. Saji, can we just finish this already, pretty sure that Shiva guy doesn't like waiting. Issei, yeah, anyway Kuroka, I'm willing to let you go, but you will have to quit your dumb terrorist group or else I will have to kill you, and this time I'm not joking. Kuroka, that's fine, I was only using that place as a home until I was able to live on my own. Issei, anyway Kaneko, get over here, I know you may not like it, but she's your sister, she may have caused a crime back then but she had a reason, please hear her out before you act. Kaneko, but. Issei, no buts, you will hear her out first and afterwards I'll show you her memories just so you can see why she did. Kaneko, yes Issei senpai. Issei, you're welcome, Rias, another servant of yours going to relieve her past. Rias sigh, thank you Issei. Issei, no problem, now Shizuko, can I trust you to train this group properly, go easy on Asia and Kaneko, they will need some time. Shizuko, understood. Issei, anyway. Shizuko, where's my goodbye kiss before you go? Issei, what am I, a child? Shizuko, don't be like that. Issei sigh, having a harem is tougher than I thought. Issei just grabs Shizuko from her hips and pulls her in into a deep kiss, both using their tongue until pulling away to get a breather. Issei, but goddamn, is it worth it? Shizuko, there will be more later on. Bali, not if I have something to say about it, sorry Drag and Saji, but I'm making Issei mine when we get to that universe. Issei, alright Shizuko, take care of these guys for me. Akari, you want to come as well? Akari, I'm okay papa, I want to learn to fight as well, so I will train and be strong just like you. Issei, that's my girl. Drag, wait, would that make her my niece or? Issei, probably yeah, I consider you as a brother, so technically you're her uncle. Akari, uncle Drag. Drag, HMP, feels nice to have a niece come hear you. Issei, imagine how it would be to have a kid with a certain you know who. Drag, sigh, I knew you would ask that. This had Vali thinking, giving her a good idea. Vali, why don't we go there first? Saji, you go towards Shiva and tell him we'll be a bit late. Saji, ha, well, seems I'll be getting stronger first, catch you guys later. Then Issei, portal me. Issei, got ya. Issei opens a summoning circle to Shiva so Saji can begin his training of hell. Issei, Vali, why didn't you go with him? Vali, might as well watch how Drag gets his kicked by Tiamat. Drag, hey. Issei, hey, nice one, alright, come you two, time for Drag to face his mistakes. Drag. And just like that they were gone, and with this Shizuko finally started releasing her inner demon. Shizuko, I will train you all until it feels like you've been butt-ed for hours straight. Surzich, Azazel, kinky. Michael, why am I here? With Issei. The three dragons walk through the familiar forest, looking for Tiamat. Lucky for them she wasn't far, thanks to their dragon features. Sniffing her out was pretty simple. Drag, why me? Issei, because we said so. Vali, oh I dragon, wake thee up, we have Drag here. Drag, the Vali. Vali, hey, good luck. Tiamat, Drag. Drag, oh should, oh should, oh should, oh should. And just like that they saw Drag being taken into the air and thrown far away from the two. Issei, holy come on, let's go. Before Issei could respond, he was knocked out by none other than Vali herself. Vali, time for me to have my fun. Lemon. Has. Been. Removed. Vali, we finally. Issei, you've wanted that ever since I was in prison, huh? Vali, damn right, but you might need to help me, I can't feel my legs. Issei, damn sensitive much. Vali, your fault for not being too sensitive with me. Issei, may you're used to pain, but pull up your panties, you're ing. Vali, and whose fault is that? Issei, yours for knocking me out and starting this. Vali, fair point. I'm at you two downing near my cave now. Issei, hey, you're back. Drag, yeah, we came back to you two finally releasing. Issei, blame Vali, she was. Vali, and I was going to his first, damn you. Drag, but in a cave while I was fighting her. Vali, yeah. Tiamat, you have weird friends, Drag. Drag, may you'll get used to it. Issei, so you two made up now. Drag, yeah, and well. Issei, you guys at as well, huh? Drag, shut it. Issei, haha, oh, you're giving us shit and you do it behind our back, you pal. Drag, wanna say that again, sucker. Issei, our life, you're overgrown lizard. Tiamat, we have weird mates. Vali, you get used to it, even Albion's here as his mate. Albion, hey there. Tiamat, ha, hey there Albion, long time no see. Albion, yeah, but to think Drake promised both of us eggs. Tiamat, yeah, I mean now he can do it, but he still technically is part of the sacred gear. Albion, so am I, but I take the advantage of being able to come out the sacred gear like he does, he feels free, and I don't blame him. Tiamat, yeah, that's what make him special, huh, I'm more in shock that he is technically stronger than Great Red now. Vali, not just him, even Issei is stronger than her now. Tiamat, seriously. Vali, yep, and he just keeps getting stronger. Tiamat, interesting. Vali, oh no girl, you got Drake, that's enough. Tiamat, I'm joking, I know I have Drake, he's the only one for me. Much to the group's surprise, they saw Drake crash down to the floor in his balance breaker with Issei in his. Tiamat, I thought this was supposed to be a friendly spar. Vali, it is, they just show it in different ways. Drake, yeah, we get carried away a lot. Issei, didn't we once destroy a forest with our training? Drake, yeah, we ended up killing many wild animals there. Issei, good thing is we had food. Drake, Issei, this was literally just today. Issei, no regrets. Vali, can we just go to Shiva already? Tiamat, why would you go to that guy? Issei, oh you'll see, but first we need to bring another dragon. Also Tiamat, do you have a human form, because you will need it for something. Tiamat, I do, but. Issei, just transform to it, I'm after Tannen. Issei just transports himself to Tannen with Drake following right behind. Tiamat, I guess I should turn to my human form then. Weird guy. Tiamat transforming to her human form, having long blue hair with blue eyes that had dragon-like features to it. As for her body, she had double D cups and her was as big as Graphia. Vali, damn, if Drake couldn't give you eggs Issei would have gladly rammed her. Tiamat, I don't know how I should take that. Vali, I'd take it as a compliment, but it's your choice. The two waited for Issei and Drag minutes have ped, and what came through a drunk Drag, a facepalming Issei and a beaten up Tannen. Bali the happened to Drag and Tannen in minutes. Issei Drag here challenged Tannen to a drunk contest, he won. Tannen got pissed, so I beat his down. Sadly, he doesn't have an inhuman form. Tiamat Drag challenged him to a drinking contest and won. Damn, nobody has ever beaten Tannen to a drinking contest, not even Surzich himself. Issei, yeah, but now look at this idiot drunk as. Drag I Tiamat, what's up my beautiful Dragoness? Tiamat D Drag. Drag, aw, what's wrong baby, upset because Big Red here is drunk as. Issei, Shiva is so going to beat you once we get to his universe. Issei, oh, you're so dead when we meet up with him. Bali, I make his grave. Tiamat sigh, why am I with this idiot? Issei, because you somehow love this stupid dragon anyway, come on, I'm pretty sure Saji already has Super Dragon God unlocked and I gotta beat his to prove who's better. Issei just summons a summoning circle and carried Drag and Tannen to Shiva. Unknown to them, Shiva trainings is not as easy as they thought. We see a bunch of dragons in an empty space with Shiva himself watching all of them. It's been days since Issei accepted Shiva's training, but Shiva had something that sped up their days. Somehow Shiva had a building that staying for days is years in the building, shocking Hayato, since the Gears of War universe time also works differently. Because months was technically years for him. The problem was that they did age, but Hayato loose Hayato's Tiamat and Tannen with loose didn't care much since their life force has been increased a lot thanks to the power up they've gotten. But with that out the way, we see Hayato and Genshiro were sparring. Issei was right about him getting the Super Dragon God transformation, but his was different. He got the same red hair, but got purple highlights and purple dragon eyes. But during the 2 years they've changed. Mostly Hayato's group, they took their training serious, while Issei's group took it serious, but not as much like Hayato's, since everyone in Hayato's group have achieved the Super Dragon Blue transformation. Hayato's has blue hair, but with green highlights and his eyes still being bright green and still dragon-like. Luce had blue hair but with the white highlights and having white dragon-like eyes. Saji with blue hair and purple highlights and purple dragon-like eyes. Drag was almost the same as Hayato's, but instead of green highlights, he had red highlights to match his dragon features. Tiamat feeling amazing has blue hair but had dark blue highlights and dark blue dragon eyes. Hayato finally made Tannen a human body, getting him confused why he needed one, but finally see why he accept, and now he had dark red hair, having the same hairstyle as Azazel, but having an older look since he has lived longer. Dark red eyes match his hair as well, but with a blue form, he got blue hair with dark red highlights and with dark red dragon-like eyes. All of them stood in their spots impressed with the amount of training they put and seeing how strong they've become. Tiamat and Tannen from Hayato's universe will be called Saphira for Tiamat and Tannen will be called Thorn. Thorn, this is power I've never believed I could have achieved. Saphira, no kidding, I never knew I could get stronger than this. Break HMP, impressive, you guys are now strong enough to handle Office and Great Red. Genshiro, how we all are, how cool is that? Loose, but I'm still stronger than you. Hayato still P all of you in strength. Shiva, impressive, you guys got this power under control faster than these other ones. Issei, hey, we're trying. Bali, it's not our fault, somehow these other us can do it quickly. Saji, just a bit more and we can reach it. Hayato, hey, you guys just keep on training and don't worry, we are a team, we would never attack ourselves. Loose, probably friendly spars but no to the death. Bali, why not, the more danger the better the challenge. Lucy, you still have much to learn, other me, but you will find out on your own. Hayato, Shiva, we have to thank you, without your help we would have never reached this power. Shiva, just promise me when I ask for your help in the future you repay me. Hayato, hell, right here. Hayato just tosses him a dragon scale with a red button like the one he gave Hoffman. Hayato, I will try to get to you with the press of that button, but don't expect me to come quickly since I have to fight the locust. Shiva understood Hayato, but now I don't even know what to teach you, you have ped my expectation. Hayato, well, if that's all, it's best if we get back to our universe. Rias rating game against Sona is about to begin. Genshiro, I'm betting Rias wins. Saji, yo, what the heck, have more faith in Sona. Genshiro, dude, are you really try to boss me around? Saji, no, do what you wanted, fine, I swear. Hayato, I forgot how much of a coward you were back then. Genshiro, don't remind me. Hayato, well, guess this is goodbye for now. Shiva, yes, hope to see you again soon, Hayato, and good luck with your upcoming battle. Hayato, to you as well, Shiva. And just like that, Hayato transported everyone back to his universe, leaving Shiva with the other Issei. Shiva, now you. Issei, shit. Bali, welp, we are screwed. Back in Hayato's universe, now back to being called Issei. Issei, hope we're not too late, Surzich. Surzich, no, you've made it just in time actually. Issei, sweet, can't wait to see them fight. Also, how is your training coming along? Surzich, you mean torture? Shizuko, what was that, bro? Surzich, nothing. Issei, ha, I can sense you're stronger, but Shizuko still surp you by a bit more, keep training, and you will be evenly matched. Surzuch, good to know I'm not that weak. Saji, so when will this battle begin? Surzuch, in minutes, but I have a request for you actually. Issei, what is it? Surzuch, well. In the battlefield minutes later. Rias, you ready? Sona, don't think I will hold back. Sona, I should be the one saying that. Rafia, now everyone settle down, there has been a change of plans for this battle. Rias, what? Sona, excuse me. Rias and Sona's peerage will be fighting a new faction group Surzuch already approved, so introducing the Dragon faction. Out came Issei, Vali, Saji, Tan and Tiamat, but there was even more in their group, Sophia, and what shocked everyone else was Akari walking with them, but there was another guy with them, Drake. He was just smirking, since he was excited for this, and to his right was Albion. Issei made her a human form as well, looking just like Vali, but instead of white hair, she had grayish hair. Issei, hey, guess I will have a bit of my payback. Saji, you're not the only one. Vali, to think I would be part of this as well. Issei, don't be scared, I mean look at Akari, she ready for a fight. Akari, fight me, Kaneko. Issei, see. Vali, how strong is she now? Issei, how would you believe me if I said she could probably handle me a percent of my power in my base form? Vali, how much can Rias and her group handle you? Issei, hey, you'll find out, and trust me, my daughter won't go down easily now that she's half dragon now. Vali, what? Saji, I knew she felt different. Issei, not just her either, Sophia is now half dragon too. Vali, oh god, I feel bad for Rias and Sona now. Issei, should have felt for them when we accept to fight them. Brag, let's kick some. Issei, welp, I got Rias. Brag, HMP, I got Kiba, then mind if I use the cleaver. Issei, go ahead. Vali, I got Akeno. Sophia, guess I got Sona's queen. Saji, I'll handle Sona. Akari, dibs on Kaneko. Tiamat, so I got Zenobia. And I got the rest of Sona's peerage then. Albion, I'll go for Asia, don't worry Issei, I won't hurt her, just make sure she doesn't heal. Issei, ha, I wouldn't hold back, she can fight back now too, and also I had Shizuko teach her a few more things. Albion, oh exciting. Rafia, now everyone prepare yourself because the match starts now. Issei, let's go everyone. Boost. The audience was shocked to see Issei have the boosted gear, but also Drake, they just thought he was just a dragon, not someone who also wields a sacred gear. Vali and Albion showing off the divine dividing, shocking people even more, especially one certain devil. And came Saji showing off his Vritra sacred gear, each piece of it, but to show off even more, he showed off his nine-tail form, making a few girls think of him as an adorable guy, but some saw him as a huge threat, thinking he was part of the Yaokai faction until Issei, think that way of Saji, motherers, and I will beat each one of you devil to the in-ground, and don't even think about threatening me, I can easily kill all of you, we all can. Yes, even my daughter here can show them Akari. Akari started releasing her Kai that Shizuko taught her, but with the half-dragon blood Issei pet onto her, she achieved something that pet almost every devil's power. She showed off her super dragon form to everyone, gaining red highlights in her hair and her eyes becoming bright red and dragon-like. Issei, that's my girl. Akari, dad, should I go further? Issei, no, that's enough, I meant scare them, not make them pee out. Akari, aw. Random, this child surped us in power than we ever thought. Random, she must be killed, guards. Surzuch, what do you think you're doing? Random, Mayu, that child is too dangerous. If Issei wasn't having none of it as he powered up to his blue form, as did Vali, Saji, Tiamat, Tan and Drag and Albion. Issei, want to try that again? Touch my daughter and I won't be scared to start a war against all of you. I'm not the only one, too. Great Red and Office will gladly help me. Surzuch, Issei, please. Issei, no, I want this to speak. You think you're hot shit, huh? Where were you when the one locust attacked your homeland, huh? You could have fought, but you didn't, you're weak and useless old man, so you want to try to kill my daughter. I won't be afraid to cause more damage with my group here, and I'm sure my other friends will gladly help. Surzuch, other friend, what fry? No, Issei, don't, he will be punished, just don't hurt any of my people. Random, Mayu, how can you? Surzuch, you will respect Issei, you idiot, she lives, deal with it. Everyone was scared, they've never seen Surzuch. This mad Surzuch himself didn't even notice he was showing off his super devil side, even showing off his Kai, but this caught Issei attention, because Surzuch has become incredibly strong, probably could rival his super dragon form. Random, why yes Mayu. Surzuch, good, now Issei, you may continue with the game. Issei, thanks. Nobody expected any of this to happen, but something in Issei's eyes still showed malice towards that random devil, which didn't go unnoticed, so to make his point through he pulled his bolt hawk and shot the random devil in the head, killing him. Issei, sorry Surzuch, but this one is not allowed to live has garbage, and if any other think they can talk down to my kid, step up, come on. Everyone just sat down, but they had reasons. One, the men were scared, the women were trying to hide their panties, as for the kids they just wanted to see a battle, even if another higher up died they did not care. Issei, good, seems like they understand. Now onto the game. Issei and his group got transported to the mall that is in his hometown. Of course they were given rules, and sadly one of them was not to cause destruction. Issei, welp, we lost. Bali, yeah, we are known for causing destruction. Saji, wait guys, they technically said not to cause damage to the building, they never said anything about doing any damage on the outside. Tannen, but how are we to lead them outside? Sophia, Saji, how good are you with your illusions? Saji, decent enough to trick our opponents. Why? Sophia, make Lancer with your illusions. Saji, oh that's evil. Issei, let's have some fun guys, lock and load. Saji, I'll go to the roof, that's where Sona is. Tannen, leave her peerage to me. Tiamat, Zenobia is mine. Issei, wait, take care of Gasper, pretty sure has scouting for us. Tiamat, got you. Valia Keno, here I come, so-called goddess. Braid Kiba, prepare yourself. The Kari, I want to fight the cat. Albion, Asia is mine, don't worry. Sophia, guess this is the first time I'll put my supernatural powers to use. Issei, you sure you can use that? Sophia, couldn't hurt to try. Issei, alright, good luck and be careful. Sophia, there's no need to worry about me, I can handle myself. Issei, I know you can. And just like that, Issei got his illusionary lancer and went towards Rias. Along the way he was not surprised to see Tannen beating Sona's peerage, not much of a fight for him. He even saw Tiamat fighting Zenobia and besting her, since sword means shit to her. Vali was handing a Keno quite easily, since she was using her sacred gear, Drag fighting Kiba and a sword battle, but destroying every weapon he summoned. There's a reason why locust weapons are hard to destroy. Sophia, used to hand combat, handled Sona's queen, since her sacred gear did do double the damage. When destroyed, Sophia only suffered a few broken ribs, but dealt with the Queen Akari and her super dragon. Transformation fight Kaneko hand-to-hand combat and sadly losing since she wasn't good at dodging like Kaneko. Issei, you alright sweetie? Akari, sorry dad, but seems like I lost. Issei, it's quite alright, even if you are strong, there is still some weakness. You did good for your first match, so don't you worry. Akari, thanks dad, but I'm going to go heal up now, bye bye. Akari got teleported instantly to Grafia, who started patching her up. Issei, she really is a mother. Kaneko, Issei senpai. Issei, ready for your next opponent, kitty. Rias, sorry Issei, but seems like I will be helping her out. Both Rias and Kaneko getting into battle. Post Ion with Issei just there with his hands in his pockets. Issei, whom I sense Albion struggling a bit with Asia. Well, no surprise, Shess not using her super form yet. Rias, are you ignoring me? Issei, I'm sorry, but. Out of nowhere they saw Kaneko's arm be blown right off. No shot was fired, no blast, nothing. Rias, Kaneko. Kaneko, wah. Sophia, first time ever using that, cheese took a while. Issei, manipulating blood, nice. Rias, what? Issei, Sophia here, while being in our world, actually gain an ability to control the flow of blood on people, but to certain extent using too much of her own blood will make her tired, but Shess able to control others' blood only if Shess stronger than her enemy, for example Kaneko here. Rias, how could you do that to her? Issei, calm down, Sophia can regenerate her arm back to peace. Sorry Kaneko, but I want to fight Rias alone. Sophia, patch up Kaneko. Sophia, got you. Sorry about that. Kaneko, it's alright. Sophia carried Kaneko out of there to fix her arm, while Issei summoned his boosted gear ready for a fight. With Albion and Asia. Albion, not bad little one, you're strong for someone who just uses twilight healing. Asia, I've been training to show Issei that I'm no longer weak, I will show to him even I can fight for him. Albion, oh you're strong using your magic and using it as a martial artist, not bad at all. Asia, I have more than just that. Albion, oh do you now? Well come on now, release that so-called power of yours, you will need it. Asia, balance breaker. Albion, what? With Issei. Issei, oh yeah, Shess using her balance breaker thing could get interesting. Rias, what about me, am I no threat to you? Issei, in all honestly nope, Asia would put up more of a fight than you. Rias, tch. Issei and Rias, don't get me wrong, I may not hate you for how you rejected me all those years ago, honestly my fault there, but there's no way I'll see the fact you could have saved me that fateful day. Rias, huh? Issei, the day Rainer killed me you knew I was going to do, and you just let it happen, didn't you? You left for me dead to the hand of cold-blooded killer, just so you could have gotten a servant to get you out your so-called marriage, is that no true? Rias, I. Issei, don't even dare lie or else. Issei just points his lancer towards Rias, showing Hess not afraid to shoot her there and now. Saji, pretty harsh, don't you think, Issei? Issei, yeah, but I want answers also. How did your fight go? Saji, easy. Sona is mostly a mage type person, so she tried hard to keep her distance. Issei, typical. Rias, Issei, I'm sorry, okay, I knew she would have done it, but I was desperate at the time. Issei, so you were desperate enough to act like you saved so I would be head over heels for you. Rias, I'm sorry, Issei. Issei, tell me why the hell didn't you ask me to join your peerage? Rias, I was scared you would reject it, and then I would have had to ask someone else, and I didn't have much time, the engagement was near, and I did not want to marry Riser at all, you seen how he was towards me. Issei yeah will say dude was and I'm not sure if he still is a huge jack. Rias that's why I say I'm sorry for everything for how I rejected you and how I saved if I could go back in time and change it I would, but I can't so please, I will do anything for you to fully forgive me. Issei anything well I could use your help and help with my other universe self. Rias huh. Issei I've been going through other universes and most one I've seen you still be too greedy, so I want you to come along and take some sense into your other self. How does that sound if you agree to this, I will gladly give you the win for this match. Rias really? Issei yeah well you've shown signs of being different your others aren't any different, I even found a version of you that actually treats her servants as slaves. Rias what? Issei don't worry she's dead killed on the spot even in front of her brother which he didn't mind, but we did sort of become enemies with them, since that was the deal. Rias I can't let that be then Issei I will gladly join you on putting my others into order. Issei alright then Alb. Divide. Issei and Rias turn around to see Albion and Asia having their little spar, and Rias was impressed to see Asia fighting like that all her time with Rias just saw as a cute innocent non-violent sister, and here she was fighting Albion in her balance breaker. Asia I will win you hear me. Albion I'm sorry while you may show enough strength to rival my balance breaker a bit it's no match but keep on training little one and you will reach Mao level soon. And like that Albion punched Asia in the guts, knocking her out cold and outs of her balance breaker, then came a flying Kiba with slash marks all over him, a Keno beaten to a bloody pulp Gasper, and the rest of Sona's peerage thrown, thanks to Tannen and Tiamat carrying a knocked out Zenobia Sophia came back with Sona's queen, and Kaneko with her arm patched up all that was left was Rias. Rias well then Braig has skilled swordsman, but this cleaver is the real deal and not even holy magic beats it. Issei this Rias is my team we treat each other like family we are dragon who will fight with one another we are not separated anymore. We will bring the true meaning of fear back to the supernatural we will show them what dragons really are about. Everyone on the stand were cheering the battles the pions that was put into this each side had a reason for fighting, but Issei's reason was the one that got them to win they've trained, and Vali and Saji went through hell with him to reach this much power they were not about to back down anymore, the dragons will be on top from now on. Rias I. Issei calm down I did say I will give you the win so sorry guys, but we retire Surzich. Drag damn. Saji well had a decent warm-up Drag want to spar afterwards. Drag sure why not. Ollie count me in. Issei I'm going to go check on Akari so I will catch up later. Sophia I will come as well need to see if she alright. Issei I'm sure she is Grafia was the one patching her up and we both know how much of a mother she is. Grafia I heard that hi Auto. Issei love you too. Grafia I love you too anyway the winner of this match is Rias and Sona. Issei with that settled let's go Sophia. Sophia right behind you. Tiamat Drag follow me you still owe me eggs. Albion same here tough guy. Drag wait a min. Saji hey good luck Drag. Sona like you have anything to say Mr. Anal. Saji a. Ollie wait what? Sona the way he beat me is by doing indecent acts upon me. Ollie Saji you raped her. Saji bullshit she was the one who talked me into it. Sona I never knew you would have stuck it in that hole. Ollie damn nobody is now a virgin jeez. Rias hey. Ollie oh forgot about you. What to say? Issei Akari you here sweetie. Sophia Akari come on out. Heavenly Dragon Iron Fist. Issei just turns to his right to see his daughter coming at him with green flame on her fist which he just took, but what he wasn't expecting for the punch to actually hurt him giving him a bloody lip. Issei whoa you do pack a punch. Akari I actually hurt you. Issei yeah geez what the hell did you use? Akari I read it in a book. Issei really that's it. Akari yep and I thought if I could use it something called dragon slaying magic. Issei no wonder it hurt it's supposed to kill dragons, geez didn't think you could learn that over a freaking book. Akari HMP your daughter is just that skilled daddy. Issei damn right she is. Grafia Issei don't talk like that in front of her. Issei geez Grafia really much. Grafia I'll have you know I'm just doing what's best for Akari to learn. Issei I say she's doing just fine. Akari yeah. Issei okay decent but hey can you blame me fighting Locust does a lot to ya. Sophia speaking of Locust is weird that Hoffman hasn't called us back yet. Issei you just had to. And just like that Issei got a signal and who was it Hoffman himself. Hoffman kid we need you we are finally going to handle the Locust once and for all months of researching we have a way to counterattack the holes for good. Issei so days here is months they're alright starting to get it now but what's the mission sir? Hoffman we are attacking the hollow of full alt. Issei seems like crazy plan. Hoffman it's the best we got if we are able to take out their main leader this war may be a huge turnaround for us, that's why Issei we need you to return we will end this nightmare for good. Issei alright sir anything else? Hoffman and I'm sorry to say but you will be in a different squad. Delta has Marcus Dom Tai and Carmine. Alpha has Colbert Saji Sophia. Beta has Sam, Volley, Michael and Eric. Ok, that will die off. You Issei as the new Kilo squad, you will be paired up with Jace and Luke and Sarah. Ok, that will die probably too, but not Jace has canon and lives. Keyword I said they might die, not guaranteed yet, because again, I'm not a fan of Akin's story, but I'll think about it. Issei sir, why am I separated from everyone else? Hoffman, because son, those squad are the other ones I know that will be going on deadly missions. They will need their supernatural powers help, and I know you're enough to keep you squad moving to complete this mission. Issei sigh, alright sir. Issei out. Sophia, so we are going back. Issei, yeah, day vacation is up. Grafia, no you can't, I won't allow it. Issei, Grafia, we have to, it's our job. Grafia, but you can get hurt, probably even die, why can't you just let them handle it? Issei, because like it or not I'm a gear and that's a battle I will not ignore. Issei, Volley, Saji, prepare yourselves, we've got a mission. Volley, Hoffman called. Saji, shit. Issei, yeah, and we will be separated. Saji and Sophia, you're with Cole and Baird. Volley is with Sam and some other guys. Volley, so you are with Marcus. Issei sigh, sadly no, I have my own squad now. Jace, Luke and Sarah. Volley, wait, you're on your own, what the? Saji, yeah, hold on. Issei, this will no be argued with, we will continue the mission. If we meet up then we will go together, but as of now protect your new squad members. Volley, tch. Saji, god damn it. Issei, I'll put summoning circles under you. Volley, call back Albion, I'll do the same with Drake. Volley, understood. Volley out. Issei calls back Drake to the boosted gear, confusing him, so Issei explained everything to him and he understood, so he was ready for the battle. Issei, Akari, stay with Grafia, alright, she will take care of you. Akari, dad, please be careful and come back safe please. Grafia, you better come back. Issei, or I swear to god those locusts will fear me magic. Issei, hey, don't worry, I will be back, I promise. And Grafia, I have a request that I want you to give to Surzich. Grafia, what is it? Issei, tell him to. In Gears of War universe. Issei, damn, never would have thought I would see this shithole again. Volley, you're telling me. Saji, welp, I guess this is Siya for now. Issei. Issei, yeah, Hoffman wants us in our group stat, so take care you and please be safe. Sophia, we will, don't doubt us too much. Issei. Issei, sorry, I'm just worried about you three, alright, jeez. Saji, we will bro, don't you worry. Issei, hey, yeah, fox boy, see ya guys soon. They all walk to their respected squad and Issei finally meets his squad. He sees Jace, laid back, but when it comes a serious fellow, Luke, a blonde guy who would appear to be too wise for his own good, and Sarah, a quiet girl who seems distant from everyone else. Issei sigh, alright Kilo squad, you ready? Jace, oh shit man, you're our new commander. Issei, yeah, I'll be responsible for taking care you three, so pleasure meeting you. Luke, PFFT, you don't seem like much, why make you commander? Issei, do you have a ing dragon in you? Luke, no. Issei, okay, shut the up then. Speaking of which, Drake comes out, the boosted gear appearing in his human form. Drake, yeah partner. Issei, go put on some armor, you are part of my squad since I can summon you. Drake, alright. Drake walks off towards to Hoffman to get his armor while Issei's squad stares at him strangely. Luke, what the hell are you? Sarah, to summons a human like that, that's weird. Jace, wait, I've heard of you, you're one of those supernatural guys. Issei, then they're Volley and Saji, you guys are the ones that helped Marcus Dom to set off the light bomb and the one who ignored Loomis' orders to fire the light missile too. Issei, the one and only. Luke, wait, this guy. Sarah, the legendary troublemaker. Issei, oi. Luke, I thought you would have been taller, more buffer, I mean come on, look at me dude. Issei, yeah, that brain of yours is the thing that will get you killed out there, so stop being why and keep calm head dumb. Luke, why you son of a. Issei just grabbed Luke by his face and starting crushing his skull a bit. Luke was struggling, trying so hard to get out of it till Drake stopped him. Drake, partner, cool it, they are your squad mates. Issei, face here, better cool it then. Luke, you're a monster. Issei, hey, I know. Jace, damn dude, you got some serious strength, don't ya? Issei, can't say the same about you, I wouldn't mind having an arm wrestle with ya. Jace, after the war man, we'll see. Drake, partner, you will have to calm down a bit, I'm sure this Luke guy sees you as a threat now. Issei, let him, I still have his back no matter what. Drake, seriously. Issei, Drake, I hate the guy already, yes, but I'm not letting him die, he still has a life to live, so I will watch his back and if he wants to he will do the same. Drake, sigh, well, might as well prepare ourselves, they said we are riding those giant vehicles. Issei, yeah, I notice. Oi, what's your name, driver? Scott, name's Scott man, I will be your driver, hope you do a good job on watching my back out here. Issei, ha, you can bet your I will. Scott, well, hurry on, we have a long way before we reach our destination. Issei, well, guess this will be a war that might finally come to an end. With Grafia. Akari, should we do this, mom? Grafia, it was his request and if he wants me to do this I will do it. Grafia, press a button on the machine that lets them watch Issei, but this button linked it to every TV, every podcast, every news channel, everyone was now watching Issei about to fight the locust once more. Kaneko, Issei senpai. Dibba he returned back to that place. Arena what why? Orham what is going on here? Hades the hell. How what if this I've never seen this channel before. Gunu mom what is going on where's my favorite show? Isaka I don't know what is going on. Issei Kilo Squad fire. Volley let's go alpha. Saji prepare to die us. Gaisa say they are trying to board the side of the vehicle. Issei cut the line if any of them try to get on kill them Sarah get on the minigun and deal with the reavers Luke make sure none of the locust reach the driver we can't fail yet. Everyone back in Issei's universe were watching even the humans they watched as Issei cut a locust in half with Jace shotgunning several of them who tried to reach the top Sarah, mowing down any reaver who tried to shoot them off course. Luke actually listened and protect the driving pit, many of the locusts tried to take over the wheel and use it against them. Hana Issei. Itsuki my son he returned back to that hell. Hana Issei come back to mother now that's an order damn you come back. Itsuki Hana dear we can't do nothing our son is not coming back until he finishes what he started with we have to support him. Hana but that's my baby boy my son everyone is watching him Itsuki they are watching his trouble like if it's a ing action movie they don't even know that this real. Itsuki Hana I. Bravia to everyone watching you are wondering what is going on no, this isn't movie trailer no, not action show this is real all these men and women are fighting in a different universe dying, but having the will to keep on fighting why so they can live a better future and you're asking why should you care well because one reason is these things are able to come to our universe they are dangerous, they can kill you in an instant second is we want you to know that the supernatural isn't as fake. As you all think and third is because of our own people are in this war fighting. Everyone meet Issei Volley and Saji these Soliders are from our universe who are fighting for this universe's freedom. Bravia some of you may not believe me some will say I'm crazy, but just know this we know the truth and if you refuse to accept the truth well, I can only wish you luck in the future. Issei he thanks Grafia you actually completed my request no you heard her, if you want to believe this go ahead, if not that's your problem, but know one thing I will fight till the very end to protect everyone here, but to also not have these harm any you people stay safe, everyone Issei out. Everyone just kept on watching they didn't want to believe any of this wasn't real the angels the fallens the yokai even the terrorist group couldn't believe what they were seeing it was madness all the blood all the death it was horrible. Hana Grafia thank you. Itsuki come on sweetie the best we can do now is to support our son and hope for a safe return. Hana. Everyone I see Volley Saji stay safe. We see Issei on a moving vehicle making their way to the location where they needed to drill themselves into the hollow to have an all-out war with these locusts and kill them off for good. Gace yo Issei seems like it calmed down for a bit. Issei yeah wonder how the others are doing. Issei Marca Sophia Volley you guys alright? Volley everything good over here Sam is horny. Sam very funny Volley. Sophia everything is fine over here Baird is upset that he doesn't get Jack though. Baird it was my baby damn it. Marcus is Baird crying over there again. Cole yeah baby here upset over his toy. Marcus well tell him to man up we don't need whiners right now. Issei Saji how the hell are you dealing with this? Saji I'm not I want to kill myself just listening to him, but I can't since I actually have a girl I'm fighting for. Issei good luck dealing with the child. Baird, you Issei. Luke you know all these people. Issei not shocking I have been fighting alongside them for a while now, so this is honestly nothing. Sarah but those are the big guys people even say Volley is the most skilled and beautiful in the army. Issei PFFT while she may be beautiful she's not as skilled like me if I were to fight her, she would have been beaten to a bloody pulp. Luke now look who's talking big. Issei dude shut up I know what I can do and what the others can do you may think you're hot shit because of how buff you are, but let me tell you something that's mean shit to me and the locust in our eyes, you're a guy who's pathetic and will die to the locust in the beginning of this fight hell even Benjamin Carmine has more guts than you're stupid. Luke TCH that's it I don't need a leader like you if you want to follow me come along, but I'm not following this whole. Issei have fun dying then. Jay sorry but stay with this guys. Sarah I rather much prefer life so you do you Luke. Brag not even a question Issei all the way wad. Scott if I had to choose as well Issei here has killed and done more than you so I choose him. Issei damn even the driver seems like you lose have fun by yourself Luke. Luke what the hell why the him I'm so much better than this guy I'm Luke for crying out loud the guy who killed Locust by himself. Issei and I've killed up too on my own your point. Luke you I won't let this stand. Luke was about to shoot Issei, but before he could everyone watch as Luke's hand just exploded they didn't shoot it, but as they looked to their left, they saw a horde of Locust on one of their vehicles. Issei shit Drake patch him up we will handle these holes. Jace jump over here I dare you motherers. Issei Sira get on the minigun and kill any of those that try to get on this Jace fuck use on the that are trying to grapple on here. Scotoy you guys better hurry we are getting closer to the bridge and only one can fit at a time. Issei Jace keep this protected I'm going in and killing the driver. Jace alright, careful man. Issei jumped aboard the locust hijacked vehicle and immediately got into a lancer battle with one of them, cutting them in half. He pressed to kill every locust on deck with his shotgun, blowing them to pieces, making his way to the driving pit where he saw the locust driving the thing, where he pressed to shove his lancer in him and started up cutting his insides to little pieces. Issei, eat shit you. Issei looks at the window and see that they were getting near the bridge. He ran out the vehicle, jumping back to his where Jace and Drake were waiting for him. Drake, nice going Issei, of course, and safe as well. Issei, yeah, these weren't much trouble, but how's Luke? Drake has fine, have to give this guy a new hand though. Issei, of course. Issei walks towards Luke, who just looked at him in disappointment. Luke, would come to rub it in my face or something, boss man. Issei, sheesh, shut up and give me what's left of your hand. Issei begins to create a new hand for his with god power, making it seem like nothing happened at all. Luke, H, how the? Issei, pay more attention to your surroundings next time, idiot, we are in the middle of battle, so I expect you to live through this. Luke, you aren't mad. Issei, oh, I'm pissed, that means jack shit while we are in the middle of this shit, so take care out there next time, it won't be a hand. Issei get up and gets back on the communicator to contact Marcus and tell them what has happened. Luke, that dude is waiting, nice. Back at Kuo. Zeus, what in the world is going on, this is nuts. Brad, holy hess, been fighting these things. Rias, Issei, be careful. Pow cow, wow, this guy is really dangerous, maybe I can recruit him into my army. Isaka, this is just horrible. Azazel, sigh, I knew this will be everyone reaction, and honestly I'm not surprised either, when we first saw it too we couldn't believe it. Surzic, and to think this is just the beginning, they are trying to get underground and already it looks like hell. Michael the First can only pray Issei and his friends come back safe. Civilians. Did he just blow them to pieces? Holy, that guy's hand just got blown right the off. Dear lord, he showed no mercy to that monster. Whoa, hold on, he just gave that guy his hand back, how the hell is that possible? Ureama Issei. Hadis, I never knew he was actually going through this. Back with Issei. Issei, hell, shoot the Brumac right in the face, damn it. Sir, I am trying. Issei's squad were being overrun by locusts, they were trying to take over their vehicle now, but they sure as hell weren't going to let them. Issei, Drake, give us air support. Drake, understood, partner. Drake jumped right off the edge and transformed into his dragon form and began killing any locust getting near to the vehicle, but it wasn't enough as they started digging underneath them. Issei, Scott, can you try to get us out of this? Scott, I'm trying, but this is all Scott. Issei, shit. Before Issei's eyes down came a claw onto their vehicle, crushing Scott's driving pit. Issei, shit. Luke, horror trying to bring us down. Issei, damn it, Drake, a bit of help over here. Drake, I can't handling these Brumacs. But it was too late as the core succeeded and started dragging the vehicle down. Issei, damn it, Drake, return back, we have to fly Luke, Sarah and Jace to a safe place. Drake, understood. Drake killed off the Brumac and went back to his human form, activating his balance breaker with Issei and caught Jace and Luke, while Issei got Sarah and flew to the ground. The ceiling on top was plugged up thanks to the core, so they were now in the hollow already. Issei, well me. Sarah, no way, we are stuck down here. Jace, this is ed up, man. Luke, we are so ed. Drake, damn it, Issei, we are a bit here too early for our own good, what now? Issei, we go on with the mission, our task is to search for any survivors. Hoffman has seen these guys take hostages and right now we are to rescue as much as we can. Luke, what about the locust? Issei, Marcus and Baird group have been given the order to go deeper into the hollow to find out where the queen is. Jay, so we are just rescue squad. Issei, sadly yes, but don't think we won't be involved with the locust, those bastards are just running around this shithole. Volley, Issei, are you okay? Issei, yeah, we are fine, but we are far away from our destination point and in the hollow. Marcus, well kid, try making your way to our destination, but don't forget your mission as well. Issei, yeah, get any survivor out of here, understood. Issei, alright guys, let's get moving, Kilo, we have a lot of shit to go through. Issei and his group start walking the rest of their way towards their destination. Of course, they tried to not get into much fighting since they don't have any reinforcements to help them, so Issei actually made silencers for their weapons, having Luke and Sarah take any lookout that were looking for them. Jace, man, are we anywhere close? Issei, about more minutes and we should be there. Greg, oi Issei, we have company, seems more of those modified human locust cunts. Locust, where the hell are they? I swear we got them down here. Locust, calm down will you, it's not like they will make it far, we are locust, a race better than these shitty humans, what hope do they have? Issei, how about the fact we have more guts than you two? But the locust look behind them to see only Issei and Drake ram their fist through them, taking their heart out. Issei, bye bye. Drake, hope to never see ya. Jace, whoa, these guys were talking like actual people. Luke, yeah, not in their locust way either, the grunting and shit. Sarah, I'm Issei, your friend there said humanoid locust, are you telling me they are using humans and turn them into locust? Issei honestly I don't even know they could be using the revive system like the devils from my universe, but it doesn't seem like it because she has to use something like chess pieces, sending her power into the item, and if the host dies that piece should be showing, but here's nothing when we kill them. Sarah so they aren't using humans. Issei no whatever they are using does involve humans, but not living ones. Braid could she have the power of God like you? Issei no since I have all his power the queen shouldn't be able to use any of it she has something else that we don't know about. Jace all this shit is really confusing. Issei supernatural shit don't worry about it. Bali Issei we are making our way down, so be careful when the grind lift comes straight down. Issei alright careful with all the madness locust are everywhere they are waiting for us. Bali alright prepare yourself we are going to be wild. Issei damn right we are Issei out. Brag how about we show the locusters we are here then. Issei read my mind. Luke what are you two planning? I, who am about to awaken am the heavenly dragon who has stolen the principles of domination from God I laugh at the infinite and I grieve at the dreamy, shall become the red dragon of domination and I shall sink you to the depths of the crimson purgatory. Juggernaut drive. Issei went into his juggernaut drive Drake went into his dragon form the same size as Issei and even copies the guns on his wrist. Issei let's do this Drake. Brag I'm with all the way partner. Luke holy. Sarah and no way. Jace holy shit these two are awesome yeah kick there. But the three also had to deal with their own enemies as locusts started firing at them getting into cover themselves pulling out their snipers and shooting the head off any locust who had the high grounds Jace focused on the locust that were charging at them on the same floor just shooting his lancer killing off about of them till Drake's foot crushed the rest in the process. Sam Jace is that Issei causing all the ruckus. Jace yeah the guy is a literal dragon. Bared again with that weight who's controlling him. Jace nobody has fighting on his own with Drake fighting alongside him. Bali those two I swear. Saji that's Issei for ya. Issei dragon blaster. Issei shot the cannon on top of his head, completely killing the locusts that were coming with their army. Brag damn partner always showing no mercy. Issei damn right but now let's go back to normal we can't do this forever or we might harm the civilians we need to save. Brag alright partner. Both Issei and Drake returned back to their human form with the other still in shock. Luke dude you were ing dragon. Issei damn right I was. Sarah so cool. Issei it's nothing that cool if I should say you guys also have something cool within you. Luke we do. Issei yeah but if we survive this I'll show you what it is. Luke no way really. Issei yeah you just need the boost in power to activate it. Sarah what about me? Issei you as well seems like you two will be good for my girlfriend she can use your help in her supernatural side. Luke sweet. Jace yo what about me? Issei sorry Jace, but sensing you don't have any type of hidden power, but I could always turn you into a dragon where you will be like my daughter and Sophia. Jace I'll think about it. Drake hey partner look over there. Issei sees where Drake was pointing at and he saw a grind lift falling through the earth's mantle and landing. Issei yeah it's time we will kill these locusts and finally end this nightmare. Issei and his squad keep on walking through the hollow till finally reaching a small camp where the locusts were setting up. Issei Sarah and Luke take the high ground and snipe any locust that come towards us Jace Drake and I will handle the Ed firing at us. Sarah understood. Luke got ya. The group started getting into position Sarah pointing her long shot at one of the locust head and fired popping their head right off. Luke did the same with a locust in the minigun while Jace grabbed a grenade tossed it into the group of locust making them scatter but a few died to the explosion. Issei got his lancer out boosting every shot to make sure the boomer or grinders didn't get any time to shoot at them. Drake grabbed a locust hostage and using his boltox shooting any locust head off with it of course the locust ended up killing their comrade but Drake still used him long enough till he was useless and just pulled out his shotgun blowing the locust to pieces. Issei all clear. Luke why were these guys setting up camps here? Issei him Jace check the wagon over there. Jace did just that and what he saw were bodies all pulled up he even saw the core of a baby and the sister hugging it. Issei hell. Sarah oh my god. Luke. Drake partner we can't leave them like this. Issei yeah I know partner. Issei and Drake lighting their fist on fire and burned the corpses and both giving their prayers even Issei made sure they made it to a better place using his god form in the prayer till turning back to normal. Issei I'm sorry all of you had to go through this. Guess you guys did the right thing. Issei I know doesn't mean I like it anyway come on let's keep moving if this is where they are throwing out bodies then the place they are holding people hostage has to be close. Kilo squad starts climbing up a ladder to get to their destination walking a few more miles until they made it to a gate. Issei great. Brag what now? Issei I can rip the door opening but who knows what's waiting for us on the other side. Brag whelp one way to find out. Upon opening the door and with everyone else in cover to be safe they saw Marcus. Issei oh shit Marcus. Marcus Issei, good to see you alive and well. Damn, were you the one causing all the ruckus? Issei, maybe. Marcus, always wild as ever, anything far up ahead? Issei, no, we opened these doors probably to lead us somewhere to where the hostages were, since we found a camp just a few miles back with dead hostages. Marcus, no, you go back there, you will be taking the same route we had to go through to get here, keep moving forward from here. Issei, alright, thanks Marcus, catch you later. Just as Issei was about to leave, Rias and more locust got out of hiding and attacked them. Marcus ordered Carmine to get on the machine gun and shot down the Rias. Issei ordered his group to handle the grunt while he and Drake dealt with the grinder. Issei, these holes just don't stop. Drake, what do you expect, we are in their territory after all. Issei, a good point. Issei turned his boosted gear to a one-shot and shot towards the grinder. Nothing was left except for the gun. Issei, take that. Luke went out and picked up the mulcher that was left behind by the grinder and mowed down the rest of the locust, even killing a bloodmount in the process. Luke, take that holes. Issei, how you got guts, Luke? Luke, thanks man. Greg HMP seems like has learned a thing or two about actually showing respect now. Issei, well, this is where we part ways. Marcus, see ya and Delta later. Marcus, yeah, take care and don't do anything stupid. Issei, no promises. Jace, watch your back, alright. Jace, hey, don't worry about it man, I got myself covered, you just focus on finding your woman. Yeah, I will, I know she's down here and I will find her. Issei, if we find her first we'll give you a call. Alright, thanks Issei. Just as Issei and his group were about to separate from the others, they noticed the wall start to move for no reason, it was just moving right to God's knows where. Issei, that doesn't seem good. Greg, yeah, that's definitely not normal, not even the locust would be able to do something like that. Sarah, whatever it is, it doesn't look good. Saji, Issei, are you seeing this shit? Issei, yeah, you guys know what it is. Saji, no clue at all. Bali, whatever it is, I'm sure it's alive. Issei, shit. Issei shuts off his communicator and just keeps on walking. The group got into a bit of a fight with a locust in a snipe off trying to get to another side of the walkway. At one point, the group even noticed a bunch of locust running to their location, so Issei had a fun idea, whoever shoots the heads off the most locust gets a stake on him. So everyone began shooting at the locust, with Luke being a good shot with the sniper. Luke, that's one, that's two, that's three mothers. Issei, damn chill Luke. In the end Luke won, so Issei just summons a stake from his universe and gives it to Luke, who ate it with pride. The group finally make it to another campsite and what they saw pissed off Issei, kids, adults, even teenagers were being worked to the bone, locust killing off the ones that couldn't work anymore on the spot. Issei, these sick motherers. Greg, what do we do? Issei, aim your snipers on their head, make sure none of these holes stay alive. Jace took out the snipers on the watchtowers, while Luke and Sarah focused on the one who were near the civilians, while Issei and Drake handled the ounces that were on the machine gun, so they wouldn't get involved at all. It was a sneaky mission, but they completed nevertheless. Issei, alright, round everyone up now, come on. Hilo squad started cutting the chains of the hostages. Issei summons blankets and food and water for them, he was going to make sure they got out of here no matter what. Issei, Hoffman, I found civilians, I'll be sending them to my universe where it's more peaceful there. Hoffman, understood, some good work. Issei, thank you sir. Issei out. Tiled, are we actually going to be safe? Women, yeah, how do we know we won't have to fight? Issei, I have friends who will help you, you will live a better life than this, you will be free, but will have to work like normal citizens, we already have a home, food and power to make you live a better life. Tiled, for all us. Issei, yes, my friend Surzich made sure of it. Issei, Surzich, you ready? Surzich, all ready for the new people, yes. Issei, thank you once again. Surzich, after the help you've given us, it's the least we can do. Issei, alright, everyone gather around, I'll be getting you out of here now. Issei summons a portal this time to send everyone back to his universe so they were safe, but one child noticed Issei's boosted gear. Tile, that thing on your arm, mister, how did you get it? Issei, this I've had for a while now, why? Tile, because I saw someone with the same thing, he was kid my age who got taken by the locust. Issei, what? Tiled, yeah, he fought back with the locust, and when they notice him have it, they took him and Hess still alive, you hear him scream each night in the tower over there. Issei, thanks for the information kid, now get moving, my friend on the other side will have a good home for you. Tiled, okay sir, thank you again for saving us all, you're a hero. Issei, hey, yeah, no problem. Issei watched as everyone he just saved go through, and everyone back in his universe watched as Surzich accept them with open arms, having each devil come and help. Michael even had the angels help them out. Azazel as well made sure they were safe with a medical team. The supernatural were showing themselves to the world and didn't care. Random, wow. Random, Ariel angel. Random and devil, cool. Surzich, now everyone please come through, we will help you all one at a time. Azazel, check the children first, make sure none of them are sick and don't have any nasty wound. Azazel, understood. Rias, Issei. With cow. How cow oh, so that kid can do that Yuhi's we need him in our team he will be very useful. Heaven. Uliohim this guy he really is pure of heart I'll have to ask Michael about him or even request a fight against him. Back with Issei. Issei was now going towards the tower the child told him about he need to find out more of this kid with the boosted gear. Jace I thought we were to help out civilians. Issei we are if what that kid told me there are other kids here too probably being experimented on with the adults. Sarah, that's horrible. Greg yeah we know but it's the locust you really think they give a damn. Sarah tch. Luke let's make these Urs pay. Issei read my mind. Issei kicks the door down they expect there to be locust waiting for them but there wasn't not a single one but what they did find were people still alive, barely some even bones Issei at one point found a woman with only half her body still moving her final words. Please end me. Issei I can save you I can make you whole again. The woman shook her head declining the help. I just want to be with my family I'm tired of suffering. Issei I understand ma'am. Issei pulled out his bolt-action pistol ready to kill the innocent women, but for a moment he hesitated killing Locust was one thing, but to kill a human up close like this is something different. Please I beg of you. The lady smiled as if this was really what she wanted, just to end it all Issei turned away, not before saying one last thing. Issei I'm sorry I was too late. And pulled the trigger there laid the body of the women and when Issei finally had a good look, he threw up right there and then. Greg you alright partner? Issei yeah it's just killing these Urs is a whole lot different than actually taking a human Lefay couldn't bear to do it, but I did anyway the way she smiled, it's as if there was nothing else. Greg partner there are many people you can save, but even you should know not everyone wants to be saved, you just have to let them go. Issei Yigas you're right. Luke Issei we freed everyone but there's one door that just won't budge. Issei I'll handle it just pee around the food and water I'll be back go send them to my universe. Luke yes sir. Issei and Drake walked towards the door that Luke was talking about and if was sealed up really tight as if they wanted no one to get the person that was inside. Boost. Issei boosted his power and punched the door straight down, Drake got the first look of what was in there and he was shocked and disgusted at the same time and when Issei had a good look he was pissed beyond pissed. Kids were chained up boy and the others girls. Issei what the? Drake they've been chained and it seems they've been hooked up to this machine why? Boost. Drake Issei why are you boosting? Issei I'm not. The two turned to see the boy who was chained up, summon the boosted gear, almost as if he was ready to kill. Issei I kid you. Stay away from me you incog. Issei whoa. Why did it take you so long for months we've suffered here having to deal blow after blow, even have our ing blood be taken from us by force, the hell we've been through and you come in just time to be the hero. Issei just walked towards the kid's jail and just pried the bars open and walked towards the kid. Stay away from me dragon shot. Issei just deflect the beam away to him it was nothing the kid was ready to start fighting himself, but what he wasn't expecting was Issei bend down and hug the kid. Issei you have every right to hate us I don't blame you, but please know we are here to save you now that's what our mission is. You're lying I'm sure your mission is to just kill Locust like you've made to him I right. The kid kept on hitting Issei in the guts with the boosted gear at one point Issei was even coughing out blood, this was the pain the kid has dealt with Issei knew it, he had to let the kid release it. Can you bring back my family my loved ones can you give me back my goddamn life? Issei, I'm sorry. I just want me life back, but now gone I just want my parents Hana and Itsuki Hayato I miss them. Issei what? Break partner those are the same name. Issei is my parents kid what's your name? Ice Issei Hayato but my parents used to call me Ice for short. Issei oh my god. Break wait then who the hell are these two girls? Ice the white hair one is Valerie Lucifer and the blonde Maria Genshiru. Greg oh my god we found a female version of Saji. Ice female version. Issei Silas and kid you may not believe this but. Issei summons his boosted gear shocking Ice. Issei I'm you from another universe. Ice no way. Issei alright I'm going to get you out of here Ice and in the other universe you will see some people you may recognize take Valerie and Maria with you protect them with your life you hear me. Ice I've been doing it for a while now so I will keep on doing it. Issei that's what I like to hear Luke Sarah Jace round everyone up we are sending back to my universe. Luke understood. Great partner you see mock but your words tell another story. Issei gathers everyone and starts sending each person through the portal but as for his kid self and Valerie and Maria, he sends them to his parents. Issei my parents will be there for you Ice alright. They may not be the real ones like in this universe but know that they will still love you like a true son, like I love my own daughter alright. Ice thank you for giving us another chance of living a normal life and for giving me a family once again Issei. Issei head just get going kiddo my parents are waiting for you a bath and movies ready for you. Issei smiles and waves goodbye to everyone leaving this shithole, But once all of them left his squad saw Issei's smile slowly go away, his bangs covering his eyes, he was releasing a deadly aura, scaring his teammates. Volley Drag what the is going in. Saji Issei is releasing too much power. Drag has enraged right now after seeing his kid self in this universe with your kid self suffering he got angry also Saji in this universe, you're a freaking girl. Saji really like a fox wasn't enough. Volley Drag is Issei okay? Issei everyone if you hear this don't let any of these live make them suffer make them pay, but most importantly make their racing extinct. Volley whoa. Saji Issei have you heard that men take all these down? Yeah. Issei Drag new order we are going to the queen ourselves we will take the down. Drag head don't need to tell me I'm in. Jace count me in time to make that slut pay for what she has done to these people. Luke I have to show what I'm worth so I will follow you sir. Sarah I will help you out Issei as much as I can. Issei thanks guys for staying with me, I will make sure all of you get out of here alive just you watch. Issei and as for you Locust Queen watch your because Issei Hayato is bringing a whole new meaning of whoop. It was hell that Issei has been going through the cave fighting Locust after Locust with his squad to the point he and Drake killed a whole camp of them, nothing was left of them. Jace geez I'm starting to think we aren't that needed. Issei don't trust me when Issei this we need all the help we can get my stamina might be high, but it's not eternal soon, I might not be able to use Drake as much and just rely on my hand-to-hand combat and guns. Luke so even people like you have limits. Issei sadly yeah, but I try to pee those limits to show to this stupid queen who's ing boss. The group making it deeper into the cave everything seemed quite too quiet. Issei Drake you feel those rumbles. Drake yeah but what's going? Marcus it's giant worm they're sinking cities with giant worm. Issei what? Issei saw it with his own eyes as he noticed a city falling right on top of them, bringing out a barrier to block the rubble to not crush them. Drake holy. Jace that was the thing we saw moving. Luke dude what the is going. Sarah no this isn't possible this isn't possible. Issei this ing queen I'll make sure her head is on a ing as ing trophy for me. Saji if anyone can hear this we need help now we've been separated from Cole and Baird Sophia is with me, but she's badly injured from the helicopter crash help please. Issei Saji where the hell are you? Saji in some main cafe store damn it I'll give you a signal where but hurry once I locust will he after our ass like it's nothing. Bali I'll try to regroup with you we've already lost our comrade in battle it's just me and Sam right now being chased by Reavers. Marcus we see the signal we are near we will try to reach your location as fast as possible, Issei you and your group get to the clock tower, that's where evac will he waiting for us. Issei but. Marcus those are orders Solider. Issei tch fine. Issei alright guys let's move we either get the clock tower or whatever is left of it, we are getting out of here and pulling back for now. Jace understood. Luke but what about the giant worm? Issei trust me I want to kill the thing too, but how the hell are we going to pull that off if this thing can sink cities, I don't think I can do much against as I am right now. Sarah but what about your dragon form? Issei against that thing chew me into bits. Jace hey guys barge coming in. Issei what the is it crawling on the ceiling? Luke yeah but locust are all over the thing with him in. Brag we hijacking the. Issei could bring us closer to our destination and maybe we can pick the other guys up. Jace if we do hijack it let's check it through these they could be transporting civilians. Issei yeah good idea Drake you know what to do buddy. Drake didn't answer as he jumped to the air becoming a dragon where Issei told everyone to jump onto his, once they did he commanded Jace and Luke to get on Drake's guns, while he told Sarah to get onto his head and snipe any of the heads off, while Issei jumped onto the pit wielding 2 bolt-action pistols, his hair covering his eyes and showing a grim smile. Issei this is for my younger self you sons of s. Issei shooting each locust head of with his boltox Jace and Luke on the miniguns, shooting down the grinders and boomers to injure Issei, while Sarah focused on the Cantus who tried to bring them back to their feet. Issei you holes will pay for hurting my younger self, you will pay for the innocence lives you've taken. Issei with his left arms grabbed a locust by his head and started crushing his skull to this point, his finger dug into its brains, crushing its head with his bare hands. Jace goddamn. Luke and without bus gauntlet either. Brag my partner really is something. Everyone was now on the barge Issei told them to search every part of the thing to find any survivors, but they didn't sadly so Issei just kept watch to see for his other friends, but he was distracted as another barge was coming right next to them preparing for action. Issei made his boosted gear into a mulcher and told Jace and Luke to handle the cannons that were set up on the barge, shooting the barge down, watching it sink into the emulsion. Jace you ever wonder what these locusts do with this stuff? Luke probably drink it I mean they're monsters I wouldn't be surprised if they eat their own kind to live. Sarah yes same here but hey if they kill themselves off better for us. Issei yeah but sadly we have to deal with their shit and so do the innocents out there. The group were once again in the quiet till the barge made a stop setting out a bridge, what the group thought was going to pick up more locusts getting ready to kill them off, but notice it was Delta Alpha and Beta Squad. Issei Saji, where's Sophia? Saji Cole is carrying her, she's hella injured, she needs healing, now Issei, any more blood lost we will lose her. Issei, not on my watch, Cole, bring her down to the deck, I'll patch her up with my flames, but as for the blood lost, damn, does anyone know what blood type she is? Baird, she's O type and none of us here have O blood. Issei, damn it. Surzic, Issei, send her back to us, we have a hospital ready for you guys already, Sophia will have the blood transplant. Issei, alright, thank you so much Surzic, I owe you. Issei began to heal her, patching ever wound, he already seen Volley pet in his eyes, he even seen himself be tortured as a younger self, so he wasn't about to lose another loved one right in front of himself. Issei, Sophia, you will live, trust me, I will send you back for now, I just need you to be patched up, alright. Sophia, yeah, I understand, but promise me to kick some locust for me. Issei, you bet your I will. Issei summons another summoning circle and carries Sophia through it, letting Surzic take care to get more blood. Surzic, Issei, be careful, alright. Issei, yeah, I promise. Surzic, also tell Grafia to take real good care of my other self and Akari as well. Surzic, Issei, you make it sound like you're about to do something crazy. Issei, trust me, I am. Surzic, Issei, what are you planning? Issei just hands Surzic a note of his plan and goes through the portal back to help the others. Surzic opens the note reading Issei's plan, and honestly he was enraged but calmed down knowing Issei wouldn't fail. Surzic, that guy, I swear I owe him a party when he comes back, crazy motherer. Rias' brother. Surzic, sorry Rias, but your boyfriend here, I give that guy my respect. Rias, but what is he planning? Surzic, sorry Rias, but you will have to see. Back with Issei. Issei and everyone were now running towards the clock tower, but being surrounded by hordes of locust. Issei, sawing one in half and pulling out his shotgun, blowing wretches to bits, even using it as a bat and swing at a locust head, hitting it straight off volley, shooting the heads of locust with her lancer, no less. Saji, using his black flame, began burning every locust in his sight, enjoying them squirm, trying to get the fire off themselves, Marcus and Dom staying side by side, killing off any locust. Towards them as were Cole and Baird. Luke threw a grenade into a locust hole, make sure no more of those holes came out the ground, while Sarah handled the tickers with her sniper, making sure they didn't blow up on the group, but it didn't go so well as it blew Drake up, making it so he was back in the boosted gear and his human body all in pieces. Drake, well partner, guess we are back together once again. Sarah, I'm so sorry. Issei, it's fine, just keep moving, we are almost there. Baird, the door is blocked, how the hell do you expect us to get through? Boost. Issei charged towards the door and with his right arm covered with the boosted gear punched through the door. Bullshit, man. Issei, enough talking, let's go. Everyone ran up the stairs in the burning building, it was falling all apart, it was miracle that it was even able to support their weight, but once getting to the top of the clock tower they saw Chopper coming in. First one to go was Volley, Sam, Jace, and Saji, next was Marcus, Dom, Cole, Baird, and Ben. Carmine dude got injured while fighting the locust right at the end, not giving Issei enough time to patch him up, and lastly, it was his turn with Sarah and Luke finally, but as the chopper was about to go he jumped off, landing back on the building. Marcus, Issei, what the are you doing? Volley, Issei, stop the chopper, we have to go back. We can't look behind us. Everyone did just that, and as they saw the giant worm going right for the building. Issei, I'm killing this thing, I won't let this giant pathetic worm destroy any more cities. Issei lets go of his communicator with everyone yelling at him, telling him he's crazy, but he just smiled at them. Issei, I will be safe, I promise, but I have to do this soon, guys. And just like that the worm ate the clock tower with Issei being eaten as well, but what shocked Issei and everyone else, the helicopter he was supposed to go in got in the crossfire, causing Luke and Sarah to get eaten up. Issei, Sarah, Luke. But Issei's parents. Hana, Issei, my baby boy, no. Itsuki, hey, this is a joke right? My son was eaten whole. Ice, why could have gotten away, damn it. Rias, this was planned, wasn't it, brother? Surzic, sigh, yes it was. Rias, why didn't you stop him? If you did he would still be here with us, but now has gone, and for what? Surzic has not looked closely. Bekeno, hey, the camera is fixing it, found Issei once again. What? Everyone looked at the screen. First they saw Volley and Saji both in their dragon form following the worm. They were sure as hell not about to lose a friends, but once zooming in they see a pile of rubble being moved out the way, and they saw a gauntlet punch through it. It was Issei, but he was bloody, he has a few planks of woods through him, and having a metal pole through his left arms, and his leg was hella broken. Issei, everything hurts. Break, partner, out of all the most stupidest things I've seen you do, what the was that? Issei, my dumb plan, of course. Luke, Issei, you here? Sarah, Issei, where are you? Issei, no, what are you two? Once Issei got a good look at them, they were also injured, Luke having his right eye stabbed out and left arms completely chopped off. Sarah wasn't any better as both of her legs were broken and she had a metal pipe right through her lungs as well. Is saying hell you guys are at up. Luke like you're any better hole. Sarah I'm pretty sure we are all at up. Issei I'll handle this, but first Issei pulled the metal pipe of himself screaming out loud, so did Sarah, as they needed to pull it out, and Issei began the healing process, but also made Luke a new arms and a new eye which he will need to get used to, since it had to get used to his bones, as for eyes it need to get used being attached back in its place. Luke I will never get used to that. Sarah yeah I'm surprised you were able to heal my lungs up as well. Issei don't feel too rushed you guys were lucky to be alive thanks for me to heal you, but now my magic reserves are at medium, so don't expect me to use my powers a lot. Luke then what about us you said we have power too, so let us help. Issei sigh, but the thing will you be able to handle it, because I'll be honest unlocking new stuff within you can kill you, and to do it, I may have to turn you two into half-dragon full humans will break trying to use it. Sarah if it means we can be more of help for you do it then. Luke yeah I wouldn't mind. Issei is this what you two really want, well I like the help this is a big choice. Luke and Sarah do it. Issei sigh fine stand up you two. They did just that Issei pulling out his boosted gear transferring power to the both of them, finally awakening the so-called hidden power within both of them. Sarah finally done with the power transfer making her part dragon, but now finally unsealing her hidden power, her aura it was weird almost like Sage's aura, but finally done with her, she now had ears like a wolf, even a tail of one she even now had fur all over her body. Luke finally done with his was releasing a dark aura even now wielding a scythe now and having green flames around it, he was now a reaper making his scythe a deadly weapon. Luke yo no way. Sarah I look adorable. Issei another Yaokai a cooler one and a grim reaper, this will be good for having you guys in my squad then but enough admiring for now we have a mission now and that's killing this thing from the inside. Luke how exactly? Issei simple what is the one thing keeping thing alive that pumps its blood? Sarah we're going to tear out its heart. Issei I was going to do it on my own, but it seems I now have you two to help. Luke you're one crazy boss. Issei I know now let's get moving I rather not be here any longer than I have to. Sarah question Issei how do you think your other friends will feel about you planning all this out? Issei my girlfriend Sophia and Vali will kill me and maybe my whole harem Saji try to beat the shit out of me and as for my parents, I don't even wanna know. Luke ha. The three get their stuff together not until noticing that they were low on ammo, so they had to be careful on the amount they use within the worm. But Vali and Saji. Vali do you see the thing Saji? Saji no is still underground digging not even my dragon sense are picking it up. Vali I will kill this thing for taking my Issei if it's the last goddamn thing I do. Vali was in the air flying with her Jagarinate drive, while Saji was using his Vritra promotion slithering on the ground they've been chasing the worm all the way out of the city until they lost track of it. Saji damn it Issei of all things a worm I swear once I find the thing I'll beat it to bloody pulp. But Issei and his squad. Issei and his group were in a pickle as Luke chose to shoot the uvula of the worm, causing it to throw up they all watched as rubble was now chasing them, they even had to shoot an opening through something in the worm that when shot it open, but the thing was they were being slowed down as white crawling creatures came out the worms inside trying to claw them, but they were so little Issei and his group just ran pee them squashing them under their feet because they did not want to be buried in rubble at one point Issei was forced to cut through the skin of the worm to escape the rubble until finally they reached the stomach where it all ended. Issei Luke next time I tell you not to shoot something daunting shoot it. Luke I thought it was the heart. Issei well it wasn't thanking God we survived that bullshit. Sarah where the hell are we now exactly? Issei by the smell off this shit I say the stomach honestly how far did this worm swallow us? Luke I'm surprised we didn't fall in the acid. Issei let's just keep moving I rather not be here long enough I feel as if the poisonous gas will kill us. The group making their way through the pathway of acid having to shoot some acid sac to stop it from spitting out acid to burn them alive, but going further in they notice the pool of acid just around them one step in and they will melt like they were just a bowl of ice cream, they pet all that until they were now in a place now filled with toxic fume, making them dizzy and they could barely see. Luke cough damn it where the are we going? Sarah I don't know but if we stay here any longer we will die from this toxic. Issei damn it cut through the skin any longer here and we die and I sure as hell don't feel like dying in a worm. Issei revved up his lancer and started cutting through the skin of the worm, getting blood all over him while cutting through, having to go through layer after layer till finally reach something he call fresh air. Issei Jesus this is just worst and worst you two alright. Sarah being part wolf now isn't helping. Luke still normal smell for me bad but normal I guess. Issei lucky me and Sarah have to deal with our senses being enhanced to the point I hear the damn heart. Break time to rip the mother out. Issei yeah rev up your lancers guys time to rip this out. Each one of them got a part of the heart to rip put with Issei being on top of the song the heart from there, once they did blood got all over them, some even getting into their mouth. Luke. Sarah at least we killed the thing bought time. Issei no not yet. Much to the group's surprise they heard another heartbeat not far from them. Luke, you've got to be in with me. Issei, come on, the faster we get rid of this thing the faster we. Boom. Issei, what the everyone find cover. Much to the group's surprise more locusts started coming out from cover, even some sawing themselves through the skin of the worm. Luke, this ate them too. Sarah, who cares, kill them. Luke, using his newfound powers, send a death slice towards his enemies, cutting them in half, even slicing the boomer from bottom to top, taking its boomer tossed it to Sarah, who caught it and jumping around with her wolf, reflex dodging torque arrows and shooting the boom shot at the crowd of locusts who weren't able to escape in time, blowing up to pieces. Issei, using his shotgun, just shot the white creatures that came out the worm, blowing them to little pieces, but when the locust got close to him, he just shot their head off with his shotgun, even using one as a body shield and pulling out his bolt-action pistol, shooting the locust straight through the heart, which they struggled to stay alive. One lived trying to crawl away, but Issei didn't let it as he used Luke's scythe, stabbing it into the back of the locust, pulling it towards himself, picked up the locust with the scythe and spun around in circle, slicing it in half, ending its pathetic life. Issei, there we go. Luke, brutal. Issei, cunt was asking for it, but why are these guys here? The worm shouldn't have known we would be here, right? Sarah, I don't know, but can we just get rid of this heart already and get the hell out of here? Issei, yeah, let's do that. Everyone, one again using their lancer, started cutting parts of the hearts so it wouldn't pump more blood into its body, but once again they were covered in its blood. Sarah, I'm going to need a bath after this. Issei, no kidding. Just as the group was about to make their way out the worm, Issei heard another heartbeat, so did the other two. Issei, you've got to be in with me. Issei just activates his Hijacking drive, tearing the flesh wall that covered the heart where an army of locusts were waiting for them, but they weren't expecting to see Issei in his Hijacking form, just tearing into the locust army with his miniguns, killing them all off. And to end this mission, he grabbed the heart, tearing it right off, not sawing it. Mind you, he dug his CL into the heart, pulling it right out, covering his Hijacking drive in worm blood, and to make sure he didn't use much magic, he quickly went back to his normal form. Luke, well, goddamn. Issei, I was getting tired of this and honestly thought this would have finished this quicker. Sarah, we need to get out now, this place is being covered in ink blood. Issei quick saw the side of this. But Vali and Saji. Saji, hey, do you hear that? Vali, yeah, it seems that. Much to the two surprise, the giant worm came out the ground, shocking them. They were expecting to fight the thing, but much to their surprise, it just crashed down all lifeless. Vali, it's dead. Saji, how we did nothing. They look round to see Lancer being stabbed right through the worm, cutting a giant circle, and what came out a ton of blood and cog soliders all covered in blood. Saying, hell, I'm coughing out blood, that's not even mine. Luke, hell, I think I got blood in places that I didn't even know I had places. Sarah, can we just go home? Issei, control, this is Kilo Squad, we just honestly I don't know where to start, but it just get us the hell out of here. Issei and his squad just pee out there, and then with the rain washing off the blood of the worm off them. Volley, holy. Saji, Issei is the man, yeah man. Volley, Issei, you crazy, but goddamn if I daunting love you. Volley just gets on her knees and sets Issei's head on her lap for him to be relaxed on. Brag, this partner of mine Hess one crazy guy, I'll admit that Volley let him rest for a bit like this, he needs it after what Hess been through inside this damn thing. Volley, yeah, I can tell, I mean look at him covered in blood up to his hair. Saji wouldn't be surprised if all of blood is just that worm blood, you know, that sounds nasty as. Volley, yeah it does, I, but I can tell this isn't over yet, once he wakes up we have another mission. Saji, I guess you're right. Saji just pulls out a flask full of vodka and offers some to Volley. Volley, thanks, going to need it for the bullshit we are about to deal with. Saji, you said. Issei, geez, even me. Naisu, yes, even you say Merry Christmas to the people who read this story. Issei, yeah, Merry Christmas everyone, glad you enjoy my adventure against these locusts, but honestly never would have thought many would. Naisu here, only made this story because he ran a fanfic with Natsu instead of me. It's called A Dragon of the Cog, if you want to read it yourself would recommend. Naisu, yep, that guy is the reason why I chose to write one of Issei, they are both dragon, but Natsu is better, sorry. Plus. Issei, none taken, I'll admit my perv self is what makes everyone hate me. Bakari, but dad isn't a perv. Issei, tell that to Valabid anyway, everyone have a nice year and a wonderful Christmas, I'll spend mine with my huge family. Naisu, so will Lan in the New Year's too, so catch you later everybody. Issei and his squad were now wide awake, cleaned off from the rain. Luke was still throwing up worm blood. Issei just had his immune system clean thanks to Drake, making him cough out all the blood that wasn't his. Luke, I've never want to do that ever again. Sarah, I feel like brushing my teeth with actual bleach. Issei, thank the god I have Drake to clean up my blood system. Drake, probably going to be like that for a while since making me a body will drain you of your retaining magic. Issei, yeah, thanks buddy. Hoffman, we are ready for pickup today is really shitty. Hoffman, actually son, I have a request for you. Issei sir, not to sound like a, but we've been eaten by a damn worm. I need to break my magic reserves are low to the point I can only use Drake's Hijacking drive only one more time. Hoffman, I know, but look, we need this. It's a lab up north, just get there and get data that Prescott here says it will help us in this war. Issei, if you fine, we'll do it, but how the hell will we get there? Hoffman, a chopper is delivering you a tank. Issei, really, a tank? Why can't we just take the chopper there? Hoffman, just do it son. Hoffman out. Issei, well shit. Luke, okay, I'm finished for now, so what's the new mission, damn it? Bali, seems like we have to go to a lab and get some info on something. Hoffman doesn't even explain it. Issei, hey, if it helps us to defeat the locust, I'm not complaining. The chopper brought the tank, dropping it right in front of them. Everyone got in with Issei driving and Vali controlling the weapon. Saji sat on the outside keeping watch, while Luke and Sarah just sat down waiting till they got to their destination. Luke, I still taste the blood in my mouth. Sarah, shut up, I don't wanna hear it either. Issei, hear you too. Issei just summons toothpaste and a toothbrushes with a bucket of water, pass it to them to clean their mouth. Luke, thank the Lord. Sarah, where did you take these from? Issei, I don't know, stole them from a random universe, but I don't give a shit. Luke, good enough for me. The group got to the laboratory. It was pouring, still getting heavier. Of course, it didn't bother them, matter of fact it felt nice, but as of now they had a mission. Issei, alright Vali, Saji and Sarah, you three will go in the lab and find the intel Hoffman wants. Be careful in there, just because it looks empty doesn't mean it is. Vali, why us? Issei, well, for one, I'm trying to restore my magic reserves, so I need to rest for a bit. Luke, and I will also be watching the tank. We will give you a call if we get attacked, alright? Saji, yeah man, catch you in a bit. The three walked to the left to enter the building, while Issei sat the tank keeping an eye out with Luke. Vali, geez, is it just going to rain the whole time? Sarah, seems so. I honestly would prefer the rain. I didn't like being in a giant worm. Saji, this may sound like a random question, but did you find Dom's wife in there? I'm helping the guy find her, has been desperate to find her. Sarah, sorry, no, we were so worried of us dying in there we didn't pay much attention to our surrounding. Saji, damn. The three walked to the left side of the building, seeing a huge courtyard and surprise, there were wretches already there eating the bodies of the dead ones. They entered the building with everyone pulling out their shotguns, blowing a horde of wretches' heads off or into pieces. Saji grabbed one by its face and crushed its head with his bare hands. Saji, damn wretches. Vali, they are annoying, they're like roaches but worst. Sarah, I'm just imagining giant roaches now. Saji, no, I've seen video of that from my universe, still scares the out of me. Vali, yes, same here, just how it chases the guy in the bed, just my god. Sarah, is it that bad? Saji, it's a giant roach, what do you expect? Issei, hey guys, you found your way in yet? Vali, yeah, we're in, but we reached a door, it's locked tight that not even Buster can open. Issei and his squad also have a bot called Buster. Issei made it himself. Issei, Saji, can you open the? Saji, lava never fails. Issei, I got you. Issei, alright, be careful in there, who knows what can happen. Me and Luke enter the building, as well from another side find other stuff that could be helpful over and out. Vali, what about the tank? Issei, it's fine. Luke used an illusion to make it seem the tank isn't there and these locusts are stupid enough to fall for that. Vali, alright, be careful, we will get the information we need. You find whatever you can find, hell, search for survivors if there is any. Issei, I hear you, over and out. Vali, alright guys, let's keep moving. The faster we find the information the faster we can get out of here. They entered the place. What shocks them is there was a flamethrower just laying around, which got the group to wonder, did something happen to have the weapon pulled out? Saji, I think it's better if we keep this thing and give it to Issei to merge it with his boosted gear. Vali, or save it for his daughter, girl can burn. Sarah, guys, why is this place like this? It's like a camp of some sort. Vali, probably some type of labor camp. Saji, why would the Cog have that? Vali, maybe we don't know the Cog like we thought we did. Saji, is that Issei over there? Vali, hey, yeah, I guess they are checking the place as well. Leave them be for now, until something crazy happens we'll warn them, or they'll probably warn us first. Issei, heard you guys, and yeah, I'll give you warning. Vali, damn you and your dragon senses. They kept on walking with the AI still speaking on the speakers, annoying the shit out of them, but they dealt with it, as maybe this guy could give them a clue on what the hell happened. Once they reached the bottom of some stairs, they kicked open a door that led to some security room. Saji pressed a button to activate it, and it shocked them how quickly machine guns appeared, killing off the wretches off real quick, not even giving them the chance to run away. Saji, holy shit. Vali, damn, why can't we have this type of security back at our base? Sarah, screw that, why not we just claim this place back? I mean, it's big enough to hold us. Vali, I honestly don't even know, come on, let's keep searching. The group make it to room to where the wretches got killed off. Vali checked the body they were eating, but she noticed that. Vali, they recently killed this guy. Saji, wait, so there's probably people here. Vali, it would seem so, but where are they hiding? They would have seen us come in the tank, wouldn't they? Saji, I don't know, I just hope Issei is having better luck than us. With Issei. Issei, Luke, check it, an arm with fresh skin. Luke, what the hell dude, are you telling me people actually stayed in the crappy place? Issei, that would explain the power still working and the running water, but why are they dying now? It's like if someone knows we are coming here. Luke, maybe they do, I mean we don't even know the queen of theirs, maybe they could be part of the supernatural as well. Issei, if she is, she better be ready to face a dragon god. Far away they heard gunfire be shot off, they must have guessed it was Bali and her group fighting off wretches that were just crawling around the place, so they paid no mind to it and kept walking around the building till they saw a little shed. Issei, how wonder what's in there. Luke, probably something not good. Issei, will never hurt to try, does it? Luke, fine, let's go to the steps of hell. Back with Vali. Vali and her group were having an annoying time as anywhere they went it was traps after traps and the wretches didn't make it any better as they constantly tried to attack them as well. Saji got hit by the flamethrower, but it didn't do any damage since he was dragon, flames were a normal thing for him unless if they were hit by dragon slaying flame. Now that was a different story, but after trap they made it to another vault that was at the end of the room. Saji got tired of all this and sent a spark through the whole hallways of traps, shutting them down and ripped the vault open. They got a good view of the place, and honestly they felt weird tubes everywhere. Saji could see something in it still, but he didn't know what though. Even the others got a weird feeling from the things. Bali, what are these things? Saji, I don't know, are they human? Sarah, I don't think so, I mean look at the, have you ever seen a human have that type of hunchback? Bali, Hoffman, you seeing this shit? Hoffman, yes we are Vali, but I've checked the system and it like there's nothing on this, it's like the data has either been wiped out or just never existed. Issei, Vali, have bad news. Vali, bad news, what happened? Issei, well for one it's starting to hail and it appears sharp as all hell, so be careful with that, and two, those things in those tubes, they're kids. Hoffman, what? Issei, yeah, this is a secret facility that one of the Cog planned out. The reason we now are finding out about it is because now that it's became a war it seemed useful, but here the problem with all this then Hoffman, the reason these locusts exist is because of you guys. Hoffman, what? Flashback to Issei. As Issei and Luke make their way to the shed they saw a lot of writing in the wall, scary writing, and it wasn't even with paint or pencil, it was blood, full on blood. Issei smelled it and I smelled old, like years old. Issei, what the has been going on here? Luke, I don't even know, it's like this was hidden for a reason, but why, what's so important to keep down here? Issei flipped a switch to turn on the lights, activating all computers in there. Luke went to go take a look around while Issei got searching, but of course hacking this was a pain, it was state of the art, but Issei got through and well didn't like what he saw everything that this Niles was talking about, the research, saving the kids, everything. One thing he questioned, what they were the sires. Niles mentioned it in his recording, but never showed what they were until the recording crashed on him. Issei began doing more research. He found out some old bastard named Monroe was the one who ordered all this. He had this experiment all secret from everyone. He wasn't saving the kids, he using them as toys as test subject for this. Issei, this bastard. Luke, dude, you alright? Issei, no, the reason these locusts exist is because of this Monroe. His so-called plan to cure these kids was just to use them, thousands of them. Some sickness got to them, they were told to cure it. What the people didn't know was that they were using the kids for illegal projects for years. Luke, wait, how does that make the locust? Issei, because this Monroe found DNA of a dead locust long ago. They were extinct, but he brought them back. His stupid greed wanted to see them live again, and he caused this stupid war. What worst is these kids, it seems one escaped long ago with a group of the into the mountains. If what I'm guessing must be correct, is that kid is the queen, then they can control the locusts somehow. Luke, then these things in these tanks are. Issei, they are the kids, the ones that were asked to be cured, but they took them and made them these sires. Goddamn damn it, Hoffman, what the actual? Bali, Hoffman, you seeing this shit? Present time. Issei, and that about it, Hoffman, and tell me where the is the Monroe. Hoffman, Issei has been dead for years now. Issei, damn it, I wanted to kill him myself. Bali, Issei, we got the information we needed, but I think we may have activated something. Issei, did that Niles guy just say the sirens are being released? Bali, Issei, we have problems over here, I will talk you later, over and out, kill those Issei, Vali, wait, damn it. Luke, Issei, they are breaking out. Issei, damn it, kill them, they're still suffering being those things, don't let any of them kill you. But Vali and her group were now running for dear life. It seems once they got the intel and activated a switch, the sirens came back to life, or were just awakened, who cared, as now they were fighting their way through a horde of sires breaking out of their tanks, and they were a pain to kill as a shotgun, didn't instantly kill them, just knocked them down, and they got right back up, so Saji just grabbed his lancer and sawed the sires in half. He felt a little regret, since they were just kids turned into Monsters but soon lost it as he wanted to live and not become food. They didn't even bother to turn the valve to open the gate. Volley just used her silverback form, knocking it open while they kept on running, but for the final door they did open it with the valve if they were to lose the things they needed to shut the door on them, so Volley held off the sires with her silverback, mowing them down, while Saji and Sarah opened the door. Saji held it open before it went down, giving Volley a chance to get in. They were finally safe and there was a switch in the room to finally shut down this whole mess. Well, the AI, as for sires, they are running around now, look for either flesh or anything to eat at this point. Saji, Jesus. Volley, I know, right? Just is that what they did to those kids, or those the kids? Sarah, what the hell? I wouldn't even be mad if they wanted revenge. If I were to become that as well, I would be pissed off as well. Volley, damn it, we have to get back to the tank. Do we can? Much to group surprise, a summoning circle appeared on them, and to their surprise Issei was there. Issei, come on, I'm in the tank right now, it's Ing Razor Hail, and I don't feel like dying to this shit. Volley, you're driving. Saji, man the cannon. Sarah, Luke, keep an eye out for any type of enemy. They did just that, everyone taking their places. Issei loaded up ammo for the tank to shoot Sarah and Luke, telling them where the horde of locust were attacking from, mostly the maulers, since they were the only ones with shields able to protect them from the hail. They just blew them to pieces as Volley kept on driving. Issei, Hoffman, wearing too. Hoffman, you will have to enter through the mountain. Issei, it's the fastest way to the hollows and the quickest to the Queen's stronghold there. I will need you to plant a beacon for us to start drilling and have more soldiers on your way. Issei, alright sir. Volley, they just don't stop coming and this hail isn't any better. Issei, I got this. Saji, keep barrier on me, I got to fix this shit. Saji, on it. Issei, with the barrier now around him, began fixing the back of the tank that was on fire. If it took any more damage, it would have exploded on them and killed them. While Issei was on the back, he noticed they were now driving on thin ice. Issei, Volley, careful not to fall in, damn it. Volley, I know, God, my driving skills are on point. Issei, we need to go faster. Volley, you want faster, you're getting faster. Volley pressed the gas pedal. Issei held on to dear life on the top of tank, as when he noticed Volley was now going to jump off a ramp. Issei, Volley, you crazy. Volley, yeah. Saji, we are so ed. The group landed on the side of a tree, knocking it down, but breaking their fall for a bit till the tree fell with them. Issei still holding on till they finally hit the ground. Issei, Saji, remind me to beat the shit out of Volley when we get back to our universe. Saji, got it. Sarah, eyeing head. Luke, I'm going to be sick. Volley, all a bunch of pussies. Issei, we almost died, woman. Volley, we lived, didn't we? And look, we entered in the mountain, we made it, didn't we? Issei, you are so lucky, we are at war right now. The group drove all the way till finally reaching their destination. Once reaching it, they got out of their tank, since if they kept going with it was pointless, the whole place was just water. Issei, damn, finally we are. Hey, looks, it's the Cog. Volley, the hell, civilians. They've come to save us, yes. Sarah, oh my. Issei, tch Hoffman, we have civilians with us, please respond. Hoffman, dang it, alright. Issei, have part of your squad return back with them with the tank. I'll need the other part to go into the hollow to complete the mission, understood? Issei, yeah, over and out. Issei, Volley, Sarah and Luke, you three will transport the civilians back to base. I would have used my summoning circle, but I need all the magic I keep for later. Volley, why me? Issei, think of it as payback for driving the tank like that, and honestly, I could use Saji's help at the moment. His kitsune senses could be helpful if we find more civilians. Volley, tch fine, but be ready because I'll be the first person who arrives in one of the drills. Issei, yeah, I hear you, alright, everyone get in the tank, they will transport you back. Thank you. Issei, yeah, no problem, just stay safe, alright, and one last thing, has anyone seen this girl Maria? Issei pulled out a picture of Dom and Maria together. Hey, yeah, I've seen her, the locust took her away days ago, we haven't seen her since. Issei, what, damn Saji, hate to tell you this, but we may have to do another mission along the way. Saji, I don't see a problem with that, come let's get a move on. Issei, Volley, you as well, be careful, we will reunite, I promise. Volley, we better catch you on the flip side. Volley drove off with the civilians all settled down, while now Issei and Saji were now making their way deeper into the hollow. But they noticed many locust dead corpses lying around and they heard gunfire still coming not too far from them. They got a look and to their surprise, it was Dom. Dom, take this, you shits thought you could kidnap me and get away with it, guess again you little shits. Issei, Dom. Dom, Issei, man, am I glad to see you. Issei, the hell happened, why are you down here? Dom, it was when we were escaping, our chopper was heavily damaged, we were forced to land, we made it to one of our armored vehicles, Marcus and the others escaped, but I was captured by these shits. Issei, and Marcus didn't go back for you. Dom, he must have thought I died, but I'm still alive and killing. Issei, why didn't you inform Hoffman? Dom, he told me to reach this place, but then I got jumped by these holes. Issei, well Dom, looks like you are with us for another mission then. Dom. Saji on the bright side dude, we know your wife is somewhere down here, but bad news, it seems she's a prisoner, so we have hurry and find her quick. What? Issei, yeah, our main mission is to plant a beacon, but we are going to help you dude to find Maria your wife. Thanks man, I could really use your help. Issei, what are friends for? Saji, boom, headshot. Issei, hey, we can probably take their boat there and ride it quicker towards the hollow. Saji, you sure that's a good idea? We don't know what's in that water. Issei, it's that or we swim because we can't get anywhere. Saji, damn, alright. The three got on the boat and they just let the locust fish take them to their destination, but of course along the way. Saji, locust. Issei, they really don't want us to kill them, huh? Not like we are giving them a choice. Issei, yeah, get ready for a fight guys. All three of them got into cover behind the boxes they had, or the small walls the boat had, and hid from the minigunner till his guns jammed up, giving Issei the chance to shoot its head off, but to make sure no one else used it, Saji melted with his kitsune lava. Now it was an even fight, as Dom shot drones dead. Issei changed drag into a one-shot and killed both of the locust fish, pulling their fish, making them stranded on water. Issei to Urs. Saji, that I'm not letting them live. Saji channeled a giant fireball, threw it towards the locust on the ship, making them explode into many pieces. Issei, dang man, overkill, I like it. Issei, I've noticed you haven't been using your powers, what's up with that? Issei, I'm saving as much magic energy I can save man, who know I may need it when we face the queen of theirs. Makes sense. Saji, oi, I caught a fish. Issei, throw it back, we are not eating that shit. Saji, that let's see how big this is first. I'm in a team of idiots. Issei, it's how we. Saji, Leviathan. Issei, god damn it, Saji, alright guys, let's kill this Urs. Saji, move out of the. But it was too late as the Leviathan bit down where Saji was. Issei, Saji. Oh my god, he got eaten again. Much to their surprise, though the Leviathan was now on fire, it was being burnt alive from the inside. Of course, Issei knew one thing. Issei, I knew he was hungry, but to be eaten himself just to fry the from inside. Saji, meat. Issei, we are still not eating that. Saji, I know, just gonna throw it back in the water. Sheesh, Sona cooks better stuff than this. Issei, I thought you said her cooking was shit. Saji, exactly. But Sona Hall. Rias, is it really that bad? Ikeno, I don't know, never tasted it myself. But trust me, you don't want to. Kaneko has right. Back with Issei. The three finally landed near Nexus, and there was locust everywhere. They knew that they will need to start fighting soon, but as of now they didn't. They took a different turn, going towards the locust camps. Dom lead the way at this point. Issei and Saji both knew how Maria was important. I mean, they had girls of their own they wanted protect as well, so they let Dom have this. Along the way they saw more locust having human slaves. They even saw a kid trip, he was all bones, nothing at this point. The locust noticed this, just walked up to him and crushed his poor head, pissing Issei off, but he kept his cool, but not Saji, as pulled out his sniper and shot the locust head off, giving away their position, but Saji was fast enough to put up a barrier around the civilians to protect them. Issei, you idiot. Saji, well, I'm sorry, I was pissed off after what that locust did. Just kill these everyone else get over here and hide. The civilians did just that and got behind cover while Issei took out an old favorite weapon of his, a Markza. You still have one of those? Issei, yeah, but this one is special. It was from the first time I came to this universe, the first sniper as well I used when I went on my mission with Baird, and a reminder to me as to why I fight for the old fallen Soilder paddock. Issei, aiming down, began shooting the heads off many locust, first with the minigunner, as he was annoying, afterward shot an explosive tank killing off 2 boomers, but a grinder was still shooting at them, destroying their cover. Saji took out a grenade, launched it towards him, stunning, giving Issei the chance to pull out his lancer and shoot him down. Dom shot at any incoming wretches and tickers, even kicked one towards a crowd of locust and shot it, making it explode on them. Take that US. Issei, these holes are keeping this place protected with their lives. Saji, are these people that important to them? Locust, you're goddamn right they are. Issei, damn it, another one of these holes. Saji, I'll handle him, you guys focus on the foot soilders. Issei, alright, careful Saji. Issei and Dom were now deal with a normal locust, while Saji was now in a fight with an abnormal one. Saji, don't think I've forgotten what you have done to Vali. I'll make sure to make each and every single one of you pay for making her experience death. Locust, it sounds like one of my team hurt your little crush and it got poor little dragon boy mad. Saji, she's not a crush, she like a sister to me. Jack, and there's one thing you don't do, and that's mess with a dragon's family. Saji now transformed to his super dragon blue form, staring down at the locust, but what shocked Issei was he was using his tail form as well with it. Issei sensed his god Kai, and it was strong, almost strong as his. Saji, prepare to die, you holes. Locust, I should be telling you that now. Feel the power of a abnormal berserker. The two clashed fists together causing a mive shock wave pushing Issei and Dom a bit far away. The locust as well even had a hard time staying place, that some flew in the emulsion dying off there while some of them ran of not wanting to die yet. Issei I knew has gotten stronger, but Saji has really taken my expectation. This is nuts. Saji threw the abnormal locust into the air and flew back forth landing punch after punch before grabbing it by its face, smashing it to floor. At this point Issei and Dom joined in shooting at him, pissing him off, but he couldn't do much as he felt something sharp penetrate his stomach. It was Saji, as he used just his balance breaker tentacles and tore the locust in half, killing it, but to make sure he threw the locust body part into emulsion, never to be seen again. Saji, damn bastard. Issei, damn Saji, never knew you had that much power. I think you may actually be Valis' rival now. Saji, ha, I am a lot better than her and you. Issei, oh really fox boy, wanna say that when this is over. Saji, bring it red. Guys. Issei, oh yeah sorry our rivalry goes that far. Saji, yeah we may be dragon brother, but our fighting will never end. Come on let's just keep going. I check the computer, Maria is here, we just have to find the right camp. Issei, really sweet, we will reunite you two together once again. Saji, let's find your girl. Issei, Saji and Dom began prying open any container that could hold Maria, since Vali took Buster with her, so they had to check every single one of them, till Saji got a good smell of someone who smelled like Dom. Saji, I think I found her. Issei pried open. Saji began to open the thing, it was really shut tight. We finally found her, I can't believe it you guys, thank you so much. Issei, that's what friends are for now, say hi here. Issei and Saji got a good look at Dom's wife, and what they saw scared. She was nothing, she was bones, part of her brain was cut right off, she was dead mentally, her life, she was alive, heartbeat and everything, but Dom was too into the moment just seeing her as his wife. Issei, did I? Saji. Dom looked at them weirdly till he finally had a good look himself, he saw completely, he himself became heartbroken. Issei and Saji watched as he cried, all the emotions he held dearly now being released. It was hard for Issei to see, even for Saji, they could never know the pain of losing someone like that, but there was one Issei, it finally hit him. Issei, Dom. Issei, dude I don't know what to do man, shes. Issei, it's going to be alright Dom, I can save her, you just have to trust me. What? Issei began making Maria once again her new body, a new her, one that hasn't been broken, one still alive, one still normal. Issei, with the power of God, with the power of Hades, hear my call, grant me the soul of Maria Santiago, with the power of Dragon I command you Maria to become to us not as my slave nor enemy, as my friend and family, come back to life. Issei sort of had to kill the living Maria to take her soul since she wasn't dead, but he took her soul and using a power of creation, thanks to God's side, remade Maria body, just as Dom remembered her, but Issei didn't know what type of clothing to give her, so he just gave her basic cog armor for girls, and once that was done, he put her soul within the new body, and now they wait till she wakes up. Issei, huff, that huff took too much huff out of me. Saji, you okay dude? Issei, yeah just tired, my magic reserves are almost empty at this point, I can only change my boosted gear form now only. Saji, here give me your hand. Issei stretched out his hand towards Saji and Saji began transferring some of his magic towards him. Issei now was able to continue fighting only at balance breaker only. Issei, hey thanks man, needed that. Saji, no problem. Hey Issei, look she's waking up. Maria it's me baby Dominic, please baby you have to remember that please. Issei and Saji waited for a response, really hoping that this Maria would talk and remember since she was broken mentally. Maria, is it really you? Yes baby, it me, oh lord thank you. Issei, seems like this is a happy moment. Saji, this makes me miss Sona. What about you Issei? Issei, makes me miss all my girls honestly, and how scary it would be if this happened to them, my rage would have probably gotten to me and who knows what would have happened. Saji, I guess you are right. Maria, I knew you would come for me, I'm so glad, thank you. I'm so sorry baby, I'm so sorry it took so long, I swear I won't lose you no more, I'll be there for you damn it. Issei, hey Dom, no to he a party pooper, but we are still in locust territory, it's best if we find some safe place for her and Maria, who says I'll be doing any sitting down. Saji, huh? Oh you guys have never seen Maria in combat guy. Issei, wait, so why was she in hiding? Well it was for the kids, but sadly they died, all I had was her, so Maria the first chose to go into hiding, but little did I know the locust would start kidnapping. Issei, how deadly are you? Maria ever killed locust with just a kitchen knife? Issei slowly hit his lancer, so did Saji, they've killed locust with deadly weapon, they didn't think a kitchen knife was that deadly. Issei, alrighty then, we have a new squad member. Maria, I'll be needing a weapon, my killer. Issei, you remember? Issei, next time don't scare me like that. Issei, sorry, it was the only way to bring her back, that's why I said trust me. Yes sorry bud, and Maria, the first promise I will take better care of you from now on, I'm sorry that I wasn't there all those years ago. Maria, it's alright Dom, for now let's kick some locust. I need to release some pent up anger for what they did to me. Issei, also Maria, here you weapon a lancer. I'll just use my marks till I find another lancer laying around, and heads up, this may sound weird, but since I made you a new body you're technically a virgin again. Maria, ha really now, well Dom, you will have to fix that later. Damn right. Maria, but first let bury my old dead body, I don't want it to be remembered like that. Issei just sent it back to his universe. He already told Surzich to bury it somewhere respectful. Issei there, my friend, should be able to that. For ya, for now let's continue. We have to plant this beacon and then the whole alt will start. Maria, then what are we waiting for? Let's kill some locust. You said it babe. Saji, let's go. Issei, hey, this is good Drag, I'm proud of those two, and I was glad I was able to fix Dom's broken heart in time before he did something crazy. Drag, yes partner, now let's end this crappy war here and now, and you can finally get back to being with your mates and daughter. I see, hey yeah, let's end this Drake queen, I will kill you. Well, I may not put all the blame on you. I can blame you for attacking the surface, killing many innocents, but I will blame Monroe for making you what you are now. So the Red Emperor honestly thinks he can defeat me? Well, Red Emperor, I'll be waiting. You will make the perfect specimen, and hope you enjoy my daughter as she is part Great Red and part me. The squad now with Maria with them were now fighting their way through many hordes of locust while fighting Issei and Saji. Notice how Maria was just constantly kicking. Dom wasn't lying when she said she could fight, and for a skinny woman she can tackle down a boomer and stomp their head out. Issei, remind me again why she went into hiding. Saji, for her kids. Issei, it's either that or for the locust safety. At Buster set off the beacon time to get everyone to start drilling. Buster did just that, giving their location. Now the group just had to wait for the grind lifts to start coming in, but of course, they group were now being attacked by more locust, trying to make sure Issei and his squad did get any type of help. Issei, really? Saji, damn it, more fighting. Maria, let's kick their ass men. But Surzich and the others. Rias, I'm more scared of that Maria chick than Sophia. Sophia, I'm not surprised. I got my attitude from her until she became a housewife. Good to see her back in action. Asia, wow, to think these made it this far into the hollow. Surzich, you're right, these are very skilled to do all this. Especially Saji, I've never seen such form with that blue hair and his yokai tails. Azazel, I wonder if any of us would have been able to survive through all that. Michael, if we got the training that Issei and the other two got, we might probably, but then again, those are on another level than us, and his daughter is a close th. Surzich, I'm more surprised on how the people here are taking this. We even showed our existence to them, so they know we are real, and they think it's normal. Michael, times have changed, so can we. Rias, and another one cut half. Geez, Issei really doesn't hold back. Fiberia's not trying to be a huge downer, but it seems Issei is getting a bit tired. Sophia, no surprise, they're fighting locust for about a day. Will do that for you. He hasn't even taken a full rest. His determination to kill these S is incredible. Saji, Issei, I think it time to bring back Sophia. I'm sure she's patched up and ready. Issei, yeah, I'm sure she would want to miss the beating we are about to give these locusts. What do you say, Volley? Volley, the more the better. Verde, let her stay over there. All I'll hear is nagging. Sam, you mean like you two princesses? Polo, Sam gets it. Issei, it's summoning her. Sophia, well, time to kick some. Before Sophia left, she felt someone holding her leg. It was Akari. Akari, please be careful out there and take care of daddy. Sophia, hey, don't worry, I'll be okay sweetie. It will take more than just those locusts to kill me, and as for you father, watching him is harder than watching you. Issei, I heard that. Now hurry up, we got a mission to finish. Sophia, yeah, and let me punch Baird first, he deserves it. Issei, I think Maria is already kicking his. Sophia, ha, should have known. Sophia walks through the portal, lancer in hand, ready for action. Marcus, welcome back to Delta. Sophia. Sophia, ready to kick. Same here. Sam, we all are. Issei, well guys, let's end this war. Then, this is B. Carmine, I've made it this far so I can't die off just yet. I promised Clayton I'll come back alive. Issei, hey, I met the guy has armor label Grub Slayer. Then yeah. Issei, ha, that guy owes me an arm wrestling contest. Marcus, that will be settled when we finish this. Now everyone, let's end this war once and for all. Marcus pulls the lever to bring the carriage down to the queen's lair. They were now over a lot of emulsion from a drop that can kill them. Luke, damn dude, do these locusts live off this shit? Issei, probably, but the queen of theirs has been annoying, saying they have to get on the surface of Sarah, which confused me. If they do live underground, why want the surface? Bali, to expand their forces or something. Sarah, they literally have like thousands of grubs. What more do they need? Issei, us, probably they need us alive to make us into locust like they did in the lab. Marcus, lab. Issei, yeah, we visited a lab in the mountains before coming here to retrieve information on these locust tunnels and on the queen, and it seemed that the reason are alive and thriving is because of you guys. An old COG member brought them back to life, that to his sick need for science. Baird, so all of this is. Marcus out fault damn we humans really are a shitty race huh. To make these monsters yeah we are. Issei and now you have a dragon handling the problem Issei said sticking his tongue out. Baird hey we could have handled this. Issei I know but it's better if I was here if I wasn't I'm sure Carmine would have been dead and I'm sure you guys would have been eaten by the worm instead of us and most importantly Maria here if I wasn't here she would have stayed dead and we will have broken Dom for the rest of your life. Baird now that you say it like that yeah for once I'm grateful. Bali who knows maybe Sophia might have gone out with Baird. Sophia I'd rather date Paddock than Baird in a lifetime. Issei ouch. Baird alright I'm jumping into the emulsion. Marcus damn it Baird don't do something stupid. Luke guys enough talking and help me handle the reavers damn it. Issei you got them. Luke dude. Issei fine. The giant group now shooting the reaver that were trying to shoot them down but with people shooting at them they died off easily so one did something really stupid and crash into the railing that was holding them up. Issei mother Bali everyone prepare to jump off I'll catch you as my dragon form. Everyone did just that jumping out the carriage and Vali caught every single one of them and flew towards the tower, but trouble happened as Vali had her wings shot up causing her to lose balance and sadly crash into the towers. Issei cough is everyone Vali. Vali I'm fine just my wings on my Jagarinate drive are up for now. Saji I'm alive but where are we? Marcus seems like a laboratory of some sort. Issei well me at least we don't have to fight all the way down here makes things quicker. Luke I'm okay Sarah you alright? Sarah yeah surprisingly. Everyone began coming out the rubble somehow though Ben's helmet was still okay. Issei how the is your helmet still one after that? Ben no one will ever see my face man even after my death. Issei damn. Bali hey Issei Jack found something. Issei what did she find? As Jack now hacking into the computer everyone saw tunnels the locust tunnels each and every single one of them but what shocked everyone's was the one talking was. Marcus dad. Issei okay hold up how the is he alive I'm pretty sure we saw him die unless. Marcus he never died at all. If he didn't die then where is he? Cole wait a minute did he just say they're trying to sink Jacinto? Issei those motherers. Marcus wait a minute that could work. Baird what? Marcus we sink Jacinto before the locust even get a chance that way. Issei they die off before even reaching the surface. Marcus exactly. Issei but wait that mean we lose a city. Marcus it's either that or we lose this war and we all know we don't want to lose this. Issei wait Marcus can I talk to you in private for a second? Marcus alright. Issei puts a barrier around them so nobody could hear them confusing everyone on what's going on minutes ped and finally the barrier went down with a smirking Issei and Marcus but Saji got a close look at Marcus' face and he noticed worry in his eyes making Saji wonder what Issei was planning but he put it behind him for now. Marcus alright guys we won't sink Jacinto we will just light up the whole tunnel. Issei and I'll be the one who does it my fire will burn these bastards. Saji can you use that much fire? Issei hell yeah it can. Saji yeah that's the best plan we got then. Issei but everyone will have to get off the surface though my fire will be too strong and break through I don't want to hurt anyone while doing it. Bali get everyone away from the blast got it oh man can't wait to end these. Yeah. Break partner. Issei please Drag I know it's selfish of me but please for this will be my last wish alright bud. Drag yeah it will probably be both of our last wishes pal. Issei thank you Drag now let's end this war for good. The group finally got their shit together and Issei kicked open a door and they saw stairs leading them all the way deeper into the Locust Queen, stronghold. Saji for no reason punch a locust sculpture that was just in the middle but what shocked the group was that it was a toaster inside. It's an actual thing in Gears of War. Issei the hell. Baird these shits have a toaster. Issei I guess. Saji but they make burnt up bread Jesus. Bali I'm guessing that's how they like it. Issei I'd rather eat Sona's cooking than that. Saji that this bread is more edible. The group go down the stairs but what they saw surprised them the locusts were fighting themselves but they seemed different one group of them were glowing yellow while the others were the same grub the Gears knew all too well. Baird they're killing each other. Cole makes our work a lot easier. Issei no those other guys they are different probably a lot dangerous. Issei took out a sniper and shot one of them what surprised some of them was that Issei shot them straight on the head but it survived for a while killing till its body gave out. Saji holy. Bali yeah those guys seem a lot dangerous. Sam buggers can fight even after their head has been blown off. Issei yeah let's try to avoid these S4 as long as we can come let's keep moving I rather not die right now. Bali or ever ha. Issei yeah. The group made it to the queen's room but they were in for a big surprise as the floor under them began going down causing them to be on the bottom floor looking up there was layers of balconies that's when they noticed this was an ambush. Issei everyone get ready. Marcus shit let's end these S. Well, the group didn't have cover. Saji made some with his armor, setting up shields to protect, then Volley summoned a torque bow, shooting at the balcony, blowing them to piece and causing the locust to fall to their death. Issei, on the other hand, depending on the others to hold of the giant horde of grubs, began turning the valve to bring them back up. He didn't know why it was there, it just was so. Issei trying his best to get them out of this madness. Sure, Issei got shot, but he used his flames to patch himself up. Volley, Issei, let someone else do it, you will just keep getting hurt. Issei, I got this, damn it. Issei kept going, taking shot after shot and kept on healing until he finally made it back up. Upon making it up, he collapsed to his knees, coughing out a bit of blood. Issei. Volley, you idiot. Saji, damn dude, you need to take a break, go back to Asia, we should be able to handle the rest. Yeah, you've already helped us enough. Especially me, you do deserve a break. Issei has sorry, but I can't take break yet, we are going to end this, trust me, I'm fine, just gotta heal myself a bit more. Marcus, you are strong, Issei, but not invincible. Issei, yeah I know, but come on, we are close, let's kill this and finish this. Issei busted down the door to the queen's room. They were all expecting an ugly locust with probably huge body but no, what they got was sort of a humanoid. Miira, I see you human have made this far, a shame really fighting in such a foolish war, you'll never win. Issei, that's what you think. Issei charged in to punch the queen with his boost gears, but she easily caught his fist, barely even trying to hold it back. Miira, such a shame, this is a dragon's power, pathetic. Issei, wah. Before he knew, Issei felt his arm break and felt being kicked right in the guts, flying towards Saji, who easily caught him. Saji, Issei, you okay? Issei, I have broken arms, I'm peachy. Volley, tch, you're lucky lady, he is weak, after all this fighting he would have kicked you a lot easier. Miira, probably, but as of now you are all weak, out of breath, tired, all pathetic. Issei, well, it's not like you will get out of here alive, we will kill you. Miira, as you foolish mortals could ever kill me as you. Issei, you must know who I am, you've done your research, haven't you? Issei, what? Miira, that little girl who escaped, the one who escaped that torture. Issei, oh, you've got to be with me. Miira, yes, I'm that little girl, the one having to deal with all that suffering, having to watch my friends die to those pathetic experiment. You humans are disgusting, letting us go through that, not even bothered to try to help us. Baird, we didn't know. Miira, you didn't know for years, we were missing, no once did you even think where we were or what we were doing, we were forgotten, but now my locust army will take back everything was rightfully taken from us. Volley, like hell we let you. Miira, I'm not giving you a choice. But the snap of a finger she was gone, as if she was never there to begin with, but there was one locust that the group had to handle, Scourge. Hey, that's the hole who attacked Izzy and made Tai what he is now. Marcus, yeah I notice, let's kill this bastard and go after the queen. Saji, impossible because she not here no more, she's gone. Volley, tch, just where did she go? Issei, I'll go find her, you guys handle this. Sophia, with your broken arm, I don't think so. Marcus, I do it. Issei, I can't stop you. Issei, thanks Marcus. Issei ran ped them and Scourge to the back of the castle, not because he was really looking for the queen, but because of his plan with Marcus. Flashback. Marcus, so what is it that you want? Issei, I'm killing myself. Marcus, what? Issei, you heard me, I'm killing myself, but not without a bang. You can keep Jacinto up, many people can still live there, but at a cost, my life. Marcus, no, I've lost too many soldiers already, I'm not about to lose another, do you understand me? Issei, yeah, but I wasn't asking for your permission. Marcus, I'm doing it regardless. Marcus, why in the world would you do that, don't you have others who will be waiting for you? Issei, yeah, but as much it will hurt leaving them. Marcus, I have to do this, I can keep them safe and many others safe by doing this, I can kill off these so please just trust me and get everyone out of here as quick as you can. Marcus, you are one crazy son of a. Issei, hey, what can I say, I'm a dragon. Brag, we both are dragons. Issei, hell yeah. Marcus extended his hand out to shake hands with Issei, which he did, both having a firm grip. Issei, giving one last smirk to show he wasn't scared. He will finish this, as he promised, even Drake was ready for this. Marcus, well, let's get back to the others and tell them your whack plan, soldier. Issei, yeah, let's. Present. Brave partner, we will have to reach all the way to the bottom, where the emulsion is, with that much it will burn this whole place to the ground. Issei, yeah, let's do this, Drake. God, it was an honor being with you, my son. Hades, head eyeing a hero, typical, but to think I'll be the one to help you out with that. Devil, one final goodbye to you all. Issei jumped off the edge straight, the emulsion smirking like a fool. He noticed that Scourge got beaten, easily seeing as his body flew straight into the emulsion. Issei, nice work everyone. Volley, Issei, where are you, we are leaving. Saji, yeah dude, we will have to find a good place for you to burn this shit to the ground and we can all go home. Issei, I'm sorry guys, but. Sophia, Issei, what are you planning? Samboy, dragon boy, you better not be doing anything stupid, you owe me for leaving me with Baird here. Yeah, this isn't funny, man. Marcus, you have one chance, kid, don't ruin it. Issei yeah thanks Marcus and I'm sorry everyone, but this will be the last time I speak, so I just wanna say thank you for teaching me to fight, making me stronger than I was, being a better man than I was back then. I couldn't have made it this far with my strength. Thanks to you all always making me fight harder to protect you all. Volley thanks you for being the first girl to accept my feelings. Saji thank you for being the best dragon brother I could have ever asked for. Sophia, thank you for toughing me out. Baird thank you for making me the tech-loving hole I am today, and Cole thanks for always showing me the bright side in anything. It thanks to you all for joining me in my journey to where I am now, but more importantly this is for Akari. I need to thank her, my daughter, the reason why I chose to stay alive now. Back then I always thought I'd die to these locusts one day, but once she came to my life with the rest of girls I fought for them, I stayed alive for them to see them smile too. Watch them grow to be happy with them, but I must sadly put that to an end. I'm taking these locusts with me to endless pit of hell. Hoffman sir, it was an honor severing you and everyone, it was an honor being your friend, boyfriends and family. Goodbye everyone. Issei. Hoffman damn it son. Back with Surziches. Everyone in the universe watched as Issei was falling towards to emulsion. Issei's mother, already crying her eyes out, his father falling to his knees with a blank stare, not ready to accept this, Asia, and the others crying as well, Asia taking the pain more, as Issei was her very first friend, her first lover, and now she has to watch her future husband risk his life for them to keep them safe. Surzich, Michael and Azazel watching with their heads high, but deep down, they wanted to show emotion they felt. Bad for Issei having to do something at this young of an age. But the worst of them, Akari, who jumped at the screen punching it, thinking she could go through it to stop her father from doing this, but with no results. They all watch as she screams for Issei to stop. Office, showing a hint of tears as well for Great Red. Issei was the one who accepted them, even if they were dragon gods. He wasn't scared, he saw them as a family member, and now they have to see him leave this world. Daddy, don't do it. Issei. Son, stop it now. Back with Issei. Issei, Drag, it's time. Drag, yeah, let's do this, partner. The flaming aura began surrounding Issei. He was ready, he didn't have enough magic to do this, so in the end Hess using his life force draining years of his lifespan, but he didn't care, as even when this flaming burst of fire happens, his insides will burn inside and out, he will becoming nothing, and all that will be left is the boosted gear. Issei, I'm not afraid. Drag, neither am I, kid. One final flame attack till we go the dragon way of ending this. But the flame of domination, with the flame of Hades, the holy light, and the demonic energy become one, and hear my word, with one finally push I will sacrifice my body to you for so without no more holding backing. Holy demonic chaotic domination. Issei released all the energy he was building up in a huge flame burst attack. He is doing what he was told, burning the cavern, killing millions of locusts in the process, berserkers, brumax, corpse eaters, everything inside, even the humanoid locust dying to the flames. But Vali and the others. Vali, let me go, I have to save him. Saji, Baird, let me go or I swear I will. Baird, you'll what, how you are handcuffed and everything, and don't even try to break out. Issei helped me make these. Saji, just let me save him, I know he isn't dead, damn it. Bali, yeah, Hess a tough guy, I know he. Sophia, guy, just stop, Hess deed's actually dead this time. Bali, Hess not, I tell you Hess alive, I just know he is. On the surface though pillars of fire were bursting out of the ground, Issei said he was going to burn the locust holes, but with the amount of power he was using to do it, it was just bursting out of the ground. Saji, is this really Issei's doing? Marcus, incredible, this is him being tired and injured. I'd hate to see him full rested. But more surprised happened as Vali, Saji, Sophia, all of Delta, Sam all had summoning circles under them. Vali, no Issei st. But it was too late as Issei with the last of his power transported everyone back to his universe. With everyone waiting for them, they appeared in front of Surziches. All of Delta was confused, Sam, as well as for the other they were used to. Vali, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Azazel, Shess taking this pretty rough. Surziches, I wouldn't blame her, she lost the love her life to those monsters. Saji, I'm sorry Issei, I failed as your dragon brother to keep you alive, I'm sorry. The team watches Issei was still releasing flames all through the hollow, then they noticed some of his body parts began falling off, first his legs, and then his right arms. All that was left was just his left arm, and his torso. The flames still spread, but Issei wasn't doing it, the emulsion was doing the rest. Issei was just there floating, smirking, even thought his body was falling apart literally, but as one finally gift to be remembered by, he took of the boosted gear, sending it through a summoning circle for his daughter Akari. Issei, goodbye my family. And like that everyone has lost their greatest warrior Issei Hayato, a proud dragon god. This part will just be everyone reaction. Volleying hell. Saji, Vritra, I'm a weak host, huh? Vritra, partner, I'm sorry. Marcus, damn it Issei. Dang it dude, you risked everything, even bringing back my wife, and I couldn't do anything to save you. Cole, he was a good soldier, but most importantly he was the best friend a guy could ever ask for. Baird, the second time, damn it, why do you do this to me, kid? Sophia, he came into our universe as soldier, he left it as a hero. Samboy, this has to be some sick joke. I just found him and I'm losing him again. Rias Issei, I'm sorry if I hadn't been selfish back then, this wouldn't have happened, please forgive me. Arena. Zenobia, such a mighty warrior. Asia Issei, my first friend gone forever. Diba, such friend I am, damn it. Kaneko Issei senpai. Itsuki, my baby boy, why? Honest, stop playing Issei, please come back to mother, I promise I'll treat you better, just please. Ice, my hero has gone, he died for them when he didn't need toned, I hated him, damn it. Bakari daddy. Nobody wanted to accept any of this, some kept their emotions hidden like Office and Great Red, even the higher ups, they wanted to show they cared, but sadly, they had to show their people they won't show that side to them. A week has passed since Issei's sacrifice, and nobody was still okay. The people of Kuo made a statue for Issei in his honor, putting it in the middle of town. The angels and devil, even the fallens, have made their own statue to honor him, even if some of the people didn't agree to it. Rafia hasn't left her room the whole week. Akari neither. Surziches took care of them by bringing them food every day, but never could get them out. Volley was nowhere to be found. Saji neither. As for Delta Squad, they had a place to stay in the mansion that Rias planned to live with Issei. Marcus and Dom training hand-to-hand combat. Baird working on his technology, but not as excited as he always is. Cole just worked out his muscle like usual. Sam, Sophia and Maria were doing their best to calm down Issei's mother. As for Issei's father, he was getting secret training from Marcus to use a lancer and to build up his body. Rias and her peerage, as much as they didn't want to, kept going to school but ashamed in themselves that they haven't done one contract that whole week. In Cadiz and Surfol made up and helped each other in controlling the devil trying to run wild. Ice, looking at his boost gear, knowing full well this is the same weapon Issei used, felt ashamed on how weak he was compared to him. Valerie and Melina, Fem Saji, I noticed there would be 2 Marias, and that's hella confusing. Woke up from the nightmare and were now being raised from the Hayato family. Luke and Sarah, believe or not, they chose to serve the devils. They wanted to be stronger, so they become servants for the Rias, with Luke having pawns and Sarah as well, giving them a boost in power and the ability to promote. But out of anyone in this whole group who was taking it the worst was Akari. While locking herself up, she'd been talking to herself, as if Issei was there still, even to the boost gear that didn't even have Drag soul anymore. It was useless because it wasn't just Issei who died, Drag going out with as well to cause that big explosion. Akari, yes daddy, I've been good like you've told me. Silence, that's all it was. It will be like that for another month. During that month time skip, Ravel managed to finally connect the gears of War Universe with theirs, fixing up their time skip stuff. With day being a month now, they move at the exact same time. Bali came back with Saji, who everyone noticed have been beaten up to pulp. They both have been training, making their power grow even further. Grafia finally got out of her room and starting being the maid of the Hayato resident. They even got Akari to a doctor to calm her mind and be normal again. Itsuki finally learned the way of fighting as a gear, so has Hana. Delta, after Ravel finding a way to send them back to their universe, went back to report for duty. Rias and her peerage, including Luke and Sarah, who were now gym teachers but still trained as they were always gears they needed to be ready for anything, were bringing their reputation back up to be able to fight in raiding games again. In all, everyone was managing once again. Even though they still held Issei's death in their hearts, they had to move on and accept it, or so they thought. Surziches, everyone. Ravel found him. Bali, huh? Saji found who? Her husband. Bakari, I thought you were loyal to daddy. Surziches, what? No. Ravel, I found Issei, his signature, it's weak, but Hess really there along with so many others. Bali, what? Saji, you better not be playing a prank on us. Ravel, you know damn well how hard we will take that bullshit. Ravel, I'm not lying, I swear. How cow Shess, right, UKNOW. Bali, you. Ravel, Everin, please wait, Hess the one who helped me find him. Bali, what him? How cow, that's right Bali, but I'm not doing it for you guys. Thought I'm doing this to probably recruit that boy, he seems very interesting. Saji, like hell he'll join. How cow, I can never hurt to try, and if he doesn't I may just have to kill him myself. Bali, as if you can beat him. How cow, head trust Bali, I'm not weak like him. At this point this pissed everyone that it was Akari who laid the hit this time, lighting her fist on fire, giving a good punch to the face. Bali took out her boltox and shot his kneecaps off. How cow you? Bali, I told you weak. Saji, now that Bali will handle that boy. Ravel, where did you find Issei? Ravel, that's the thing, you might not like it. Ravel shows them the screen where Issei's location was, or more like where his soul was, in the bottomless pits of hell, captured along with many others as well as Drag, but Issei and Drags were special as they were the only two with their human body. Saji, it is him. Akari, daddy Hess alive, I knew it, I just knew it. Ice, no way. Luke, what's keeping him locked up? Thought. Miira, is the machine ready? Everyone knew that voice from anywhere, it's the Locust Queen. Bali, that. Saji, what is she doing with Issei's body? Miira, is he ready to be turned? Locust, yes my queen, the process of turn someone into a locust, it's underway. The Ira perfect, my strongest warrior, finally comes to me. Issei, you will serve me till the end of time. Hope you enjoy the rest of your life as my locust king. Ollie no. Saji no. Ollie Sophia Sam, we are saving a certain dragon of ours. Sophia, yeah, no questions asked. Sam, time to kick more locust, count me in. And like that, Cog now has a new mission to save Issei and bringing him back to the land of the living, but now they needed the approval of one certain person, Hoffman himself. The day after finding out Issei was still alive, everyone in his universe were now determined to bring him back, even his parents, but there was huge problem. They needed the approval of Hoffman, and Prescott Hoffman had the all go to get him. Many soldiers as well agreed to go get him. Yes, Issei did end up killing many of them years ago with disobeying orders and the Hammer of Dawn weapon of his, but Issei made it all up by literally killing off the giant horde of locusts that were about to invade their city. Bali was happy they may actually save Issei, or so they thought. Prescott denied. Bali, what? Saji, speak Prescott. Prescott, I'm not saving a traitor, so what? He risk his life, has dead, move on. We need to worry about the people alive first. We have to lead them and raise them to a better future. Bali, this man is the reason these people are alive. He blew himself for your dumb. Prescott, and such a smart choice. Without me alive, none of these fool will have the hope to move on to live. My voice reach them, soldier. Bali, please, I could live with Baird leading us. He's smarter than you, friendlier than you, and unlike you, Baird actually has a brain. Baird, that was actually nice. Bali, but Hess huge winner. Baird, there it is. Prescott, listen and listen well, soldier, I make the rules, you will listen to me. Your boyfriend is dead. He was a shitty soldier to begin with, wouldn't even listen to my order to set off the Hammer of Dawn on time, could have killed more locusts that day, and other than that he chose his daughter over his duty. A soldier is made to listen. If I have someone like that on my side, Hess beyond useless and will never step a foot in this military again. Now if you want to make yourself useful, soldier, I would suggest you get out there and look for more civilians. Bali was at her breaking point, but to everyone's surprise it wasn't even her who stood up this time. It was Hoffman himself and punched Prescott straight to the ground. Hoffman, you will not disrespect one of my proudest soldiers. Prescott, this kid at age risked his life to help. He didn't have to, it was his choice. You have the guts to deprive him of his sacrifice. Hoffman kicked him straight in the head and picked him up by his shirt. Hoffman, Issei is a good kid, a soldier I would follow to the depths of the earth. If anyone can lead, it's him. He risked his life not once, but many times. One, joining our ranks. 2, when he threw his daughter to taking hit from River. 3, fighting the locust boss with Baird. 4, fighting with Marcus during the invasion of Halvo Bay. 5, surviving that messed up prison of your, even chaining him he lived. 6, took a mission to plant something in the tunnel, knowing full well how many locusts there will be, even taking on Rom with Marcus. Lastly, the mission from months ago, he fought a Brumac and won, got eaten by a worm, killed it from the inside, and went to a research facility, getting amazing intel, then had the balls to go with Saji alone to the depths of the hollow to get us to do a surprise attack, and lastly risking his life as a hero. Has done more than you will ever do in a million year. Prescott, you don't know what you're getting yourself into. Hoffman. Hoffman, oh I do. Hoffman lastly knocked Prescott out cold with one final kick to the face and had soldiers tie him up and lock him up till this whole operation is over. Hoffman, alright Bali, you got the approval, now we just need a way of getting there and a good plan of action. Shizuko, I'm sure the supernatural will help out this time since we know more of this, and the place that Mura is right now is in hell, and you need a summoning circle to go there. Rias, not only that she managed to merge Hades' worlds with hell, so she has the pool of souls within a castle as well. Surzich's Rias, what are you getting at? Rias, Issei's sacrifice may have meant nothing. Bali, explain. Rias, think about it, she has access to the pool of souls. Every soul that is dying is human or sadly even locust, she is just constantly bringing them back. Saji, so all this time. Rias, correct, you guys have been fighting a never-ending war, this is just constantly bring them back to life stronger and better. That would explain the humanoid locust probably, or how some of these locusts have been getting smarter with the soul of the human within them, they are learning. Hoffman, so this war is pointless. Rias, not quite. Issei took a huge number of them out, even now it should still be taking Mura a long time to rebuild her forces, and when we saw Issei, she seemed very determined to bring him back. Especially she knows he's strong, and she can use him. Hoffman, so she's trying her hardest to turn him into a locust as well. Rias, exactly, at best if we all attacking now before attacking later, the longer we wait, the more Myra is getting close to turning Issei into a locust. Hoffman, well Missy, you got your wish, men ready up, we are attacking the locust real stronghold and getting a soldier back, let's end this once and for all. Bali, yes Rias, we have to recruit people from our universe as well. Rias, we have devils ready to avenge some of our people who died to these guys. Michael, we have some angels to punish these sinners. Azazel, I have to make it up to this kid, you have me, I can't let my people fight, we are very little sorry. Bali, yeah I understand. Office, my group won't listen so they are a no-go. Brad, I have one person. Crom, hey they're devils. Bali, Crom, you're helping. Prom I don't see why not, I'm not that evil, you know that I have some respect and that Issei fellow few he is something else. I'm mad out of all the evil dragons we get a kind one actually, even though he has the title of an evil dragon Hess actually very calm and caring. Prom thanks you Tiamat, also congrats on getting with Drag, but also sorry for your lost. Tiamat thanks but we will get him back today. Vidgardsurmer did somebody ring? Azazel if it isn't the sleeping dragon. Vidgard, short version, Azazel good to see you again. Azazel likewise. Hoffman amazing, more of these guys, we may actually do a lot of damage on these holes. Prom now the question is how would we get there, we have a crew but no way on getting to the place. Bali Issei always used a summoning circle, but Adam Phoenix upgraded his sacred gear to be able to handle it. My sacred gear, if I were to use it to summon me to a different universe, will take a lot of me, and I won't be able to fight with it for an hour, just Lancer. Saji wait Bali, the machine ravels machine, link it with your sacred gear and we got business. Bali oh yeah, with it I can sure go universe jumping and now I can be able to bring us the hell of this universe. Surziches thank you, we tried to summon ourselves down there but somehow they block us out. Bali so everything planned. Saji who's going to be the rescue squad, some of us have to stay and fight the locust if they attack the soldiers. Prom I'll be protecting. Red same, I'm still not experienced yet fighting these guys. Office same with Great Red. Sophia I help rescuing Issei, I owe him. Yes same here Hess, the reason I have Maria back, I'll help this guy out. Marcus I'll help him out, guy has guts, we need a soldier like that. Whole rescue mission, count me in. Baird I'll be telling you guys where to go with the equipment I've built, I will be able to get a reading on Issei and Drake. Sam as much as I would like to get that idiot have to defend the squad. Dacia sorry guys. Luke I'll help protect as well. Sarah same here, while I may have supernatural powers I'm nowhere near ready for what you guys are about to do. But grab I'll be providing ideas to the soldiers to not be overrun by enemies. Bali good Saji, you and I are helping with the rescue. Rias and Michael your team help defend the cog as well, kill every locust you see. Rias and Michael roger. Bali Azazel be the medic, while I know you are strong, there is only one of you, I need you to keep many soldiers alive and kicking. Azazel got you kiddo. Akari what about me? Bali Akari sorry, but this is an adult mission, we will. Akari I'm going, you can't stop me, none of you will, I will save my father. Ice I have to help the old man one way or another. Valerie we may be kids but we can fight now. Melina we swear we won't hold you guys back. Saji no means no, we get you want revenge on the locust holes, even you Ice, but our Issei wouldn't want kids to be involved, even his own daughter Akari, you are to stay, understood. Akari no, I am tired of being looked down upon, I can fight, I kick, even Kaneko gets go, why am I being held back? Saji stubborn little. Bali let her. Saji what? Bali we will let her, but you are to being with protecting squad. Maria please watch over her. Maria got you. Akari I said I wanted. Bali I know what you said, you will be part of it, I will summon you when the coast is clear, you will be the first to help your father, understood. Akari tch alright. Bali alright, everything good. Saji yeah we should be all good. Bali Hoffman get everyone ready, we are going to hell. Hoffman you heard the lady soldiers, to anyone who wants to help a fallen comrade and take care of these locusts step up and cheer men. Every cog soldier got up, grabbed their weapons and cheered, they were ready for action. Bali Rias Michael regroup everyone from our universe for battle. Rias on it. Michael you have my word. Saji we will get him back. Bali I know we will, and once we do we are giving that hole a beating for doing something so stupid. Saji yeah of course. But Issei. Issei was just in a tank floating around, he was tired, but he kept hearing voices in his head, he already knew who they were, God, Satan and Hades, but he was too out of it to listen. Brag as well in the human form Issei gave him was out, could not moving at all. Issei hell I was supposed to die, you shitty locust queen, and you do this to me. Odd kids you finally reaching us. Issei yeah I hear you hell. Satan bought time. Hades for real kid, we thought we lost you. Issei that was the plan till this found me somehow. Hades is there a way you can break out of this shit? Issei no not yet, still too weak, damn it Drag you there bud. Brag my body hurt. Issei yes same here bud. Brag what the hell do we do, because 1 the boosted gear is gone, so I can't be boosting you Issei, and 2 that means we can't connect back together. Issei you say that as if I didn't have a second boosted gear in store. Brag what? Issei God you made what I wanted. God yes Issei. God now linking this boosted gear with Issei, they were 2 gauntlets, one for Issei and the other for Drag when they connect again, but these gauntlets were a whole lot better, as on the knuckle parts were able to shoot little beams and Issei got metal plates on his face when using them. Think of the twin buster flamberge that Rakura uses. Brag holy hell, this is probably better than the other one. Issei yeah but the other one carries our memories together, never forget that. Drag Yidam I'll miss that sacred gear. Issei for now Drag reconnect now, it's the best shot we got. Brag on it. Braid reconnected back with Issei, linking their souls together once more. They were complete once again. Problem was they were still too weak to move. Issei, damn it, what is this stuff that's making me this useless? Brag, whatever it is, it's annoying. Before the two could continue arguing, they heard a cannon, now just normal one but one from a tank, one they know too well. Issei, they found us. Brag, yes. We're a TCH puny human really think they can stop me just because they found me. I will teach them. We're pressed a button in the controls that sent open a hatch under Issei and Drag, dropping them in the pool of souls. Issei, shit. Brag, damn it, I can't move as well. Issei, these souls, stop it. Issei had many hands wrapped around him, dragging him down, as well Drag, who tried his best to escape. Brag, damn it. Issei, Drag. Both Issei and Drag consumed by the souls now wait for their rescue. With volley. Volley, Mura, we've come to get someone who belongs to us. We're foolish to think you would all come here, and for what, just to see you downfall. You honestly think you can beat me? Volley, we don't think we know Saji. Saji and Volley began to power up to their super dragon blue form, but they went further, and Volley activated her juggernaut drive and Saji Vritra promotion, both of their giant dragon form, having God Kai. Volley, bring it, Locust Queen. Saji, we will get Issei back even if it kills us. Hoffman, you heard them ladies, Kilo Squad, fire the cannons. Jace and Sam were the one on the tanks ordering everyone to fire, hitting a huge group of locusts, blowing them up to pieces. Luke and Sarah on the grind lifts now just set up with miniguns, instead of one commanded the soldiers to watch the skies in case Rias got any ideas. Great Red, Office, Crom, Tiamat and Midgard all went into their dragon forms, launching an all-fire breath attack at the Brumax, incinerating a huge amount. Volley, everyone hold on tight, this ride is about to get bumpy. Just don't kill us, lady. Sophie, all these locusts, damn it, just when we thought we've taken care of all of them here they were hiding from us. Baird, knows not the time to focus on that, Sophia, focus on the mission in front of you. Once we save that guy we can end these once and for all. Sophia, yeah, hear you're loud and clear, Baird. On the outside, Volley and Saji were fighting the big locust Brumax and cores, you name it. Volley flipping a Brumac over and tearing off its miniguns and cannon, linking with it to use it. Now Marcus and Dom got to fight as well, Saji digging underground, always striking from under, destroying the floor under the locust, making them fall to their death. He at one point wrapped the cores together, crushing them till every single bone in their body wasn't functional anymore. Volley, Saji now. Saji, I hear you. Volley summoning a giant blue orb from her mouth and holding onto it with her hand, Saji spinning in a circle, causing a tornado to be formed. Volley threw the giant orb into the tornado, making it a deadly explosion. Saji sent it towards Mura's castle, destroying half it to the ground. Whereas, why you peskying dragons? Whereas slammed a button opening a chamber. What the Cog saw shocked them to end. It was Scourge again, Rom alive and controlling the cryo, and there was a different locust one no one saw, but Baird, Cole and Sophia noticed the Cog armor it was wearing, and it hurt them to know who it was. Cole, Paddock. Sophia, the got to him too. Mura, this is far from over. Mura mashed another button opening more chambers, but this one pissed Volley and Saji the most. Mura cloned Issei, they weren't perfect, that's for sure. The Isseis that were released activated an imperfect juggernaut drive that was killing them, but they were clones so they didn't really matter. But Rom and Scourge got into one and began controlling it. Paddock on the other hand just killed his ride with a punch no less and absorbed the clone's ability. In one hit he took the clone out. Marka, something doesn't feel right. Where feast your eyes, Cog, this is the man who brought your precious Issei into this world. Paddock, a fine soldier, a man who doesn't quit, the man who has even been able to take over the strongest of people in this universe. Volley, what? Where Paddock, disgusted with his humanity, chose to become one of us. Hess, a humanoid locust just like the rest of them, but Hess special, the strongest devils I've killed, the strongest angels and fallen, even dragons I've killed to put a being stronger than any Ontario into him. Hess, a threat, you puny Cog can't handle him. Paddock, without even talking, pulled out a sniper and infused some of his own power into the shot and shot right at Volley. She expected to block the hit, but it was the exact opposite. The bullet went right through her chest, causing her to quickly get out of her juggernaut drive, and everyone within her she was carrying falling out. Saji, Volley, hang on, I got you. Volley, no go, I will send myself back for healing. Marcus, we are falling back for now. Marcus, yeah, I hear you. Volley put down a summoning circle and got out of there with everyone else. Saji was about to slither away, but Paddock grabbed him by his tail and gave the deadliest smirk. Saji would have to say it might be even worse than Issei's. Paddock, where do you think you are going, puny dragon? Saji took no time, reverted back to his human form, still in his blue form, staring down at Paddock. Paddock, so you are one of the dragon boys who accidentally got involved in this, huh? Saji, yeah, what about it? Paddock, a shame, guys like you shouldn't be living through this. You should be back in your fairy tale world, trying to make hero of yourself like every shitty fairy tale tells. Saji, well, we aren't like those people, and unlike those we can kill. Paddock, oh, but can you kill me? Saji, you can bet on it. Scourge Paddock, I've told you this one is mine. Paddock HMP, dare talk to me like that. Scourge TCH, you know who your target is. Paddock, yeah you do what you want, I'll watch and see where this leads. Saji, so you finally enough brains to be able to talk, tentacle freak. Scourge, I'll make you pay for what you did back then, boy. Saji, I'd like to see you try. With Issei. Issei off. Issei fighting the souls off him to get to the top, but he was constantly being dragged down as well for drag, no matter what, they were an endless pit. Issei, I will help the others, I will get out Yuingvali, she needs me, so does Saji, everyone needs me, I need to be there for them, damn it, let me go. Help us. Save us. Become us. Issei, I said off, I can't, alright, I'm too weak, just let me. Give up. Become one with us. Issei, Haidu. Issei, no, I don't want to, not yet, damn it. Drag partner, it's no use, I'm sorry. Issei, drag, not you too, damn it. Issei now on his knees, his eyes looking blank, Issei's spirit has given out, he was sensing everything going on outside, his rescue ruined by Paddock, a guy he thought he would respect, but here he was a locust now betraying mankind. Issei, valiant again. Laid rest, young one, you've done enough. Issei had no words, he honestly felt like he was to give in into the voice, he even sensed Saj's fighting Scourge and Ram at the same time and his clone's juggernaut drive, getting a beating he never expected. Vali even joined fighting Ram, but they were both evenly matched, even the Cog soldiers dying left and right, one getting the lower half bitten right off by a core, many were wounded, and Asia couldn't do much to keep on healing them. Great Red took a heavy missile to the face trying to protect Office. Prom even himself had to admit this was too much for him aspically when he took a shot to his side, making him lose a huge amount of blood, but will live. Kiba wielding a lancer and wearing Cog couldn't use his knight's ability to be quicker, but he was doing his best to keep on fighting. Kaneko had a frag thrown near her exploding, wounding her, have a shard of GL within her eyes and metal rods in her arms. Kuroka doing her best to keep her sister alive, was shooting a bolt killing off any incoming. Wretches Biku manning a minigun was having trouble holding off the reavers, nobody was having any luck and all Issei could do was watching in horror. Issei, so this is the end for me, stuck here having to watch my friends just die. Issei was closing his eyes to pee on to just be done, but there was one thing keeping him going and that one thing came to his rescue. But the Kari. The Kari watching the horror go on had to put a stop to all this. She did the unthinkable and well knocked Maria out and stole one of the Cog's motorcycles and rode off to the castle. Asia Kari. Surzich's shit. Michael Surzich's Fakus. Surzich's but Akari. Michael the first, no, but have faith in her, I don't know what she's doing, but she must have a plan. Surzich's she's just a child. Michael a strong child. Surzich's, remember, not only is she a kid, she's the kid of the strongest warrior we know. Surzich's head that we can agree on. The Kari now riding towards the castle, ping right Pivali and Saji who were struggling with Ram and Scourge, but she knew who could help them and she had to hurry. She was constantly being shot at, even took a bullet to her side, but she didn't care, she took the pain she could sense. Issei, he was close, she drove straight into the castle. In the room, Mura left Issei and she saw the pool of souls. She looked in horror as the souls were just consuming Issei bit by bit. The Kari daddy. The Kari, the mad girl, jumped into the pool of souls, bring out the boosted gear that Issei has given her, but there was something different. The emerald was glowing, signaling it was boosting her power, but what was it? Nova father. Yep, Drake did have a kid with time out a long time ago, but he took the egg with him and left it within the boosted gear, raising his kid and making him the next successor of the boosted gear. The Kari got to where Issei was, but a barrier of souls was blocking her. She was trying her best to punch herself through. She was determined to save Issei, even if it meant everything. The Kari, get out of my way, I will save my father, I will save him, you souls won't stop me, nobody will stop me. Dad is the greatest dragon out there and you souls can't have him, he belongs to us, not you. Daddy, open your eyes and be free. Balance breaker. The Kari went into her balance breaker with Nova Drake's son and began drilling herself through the souls blocking her path. She was almost there, just one more push to finish it, that's all she needed. The Kari, daddy, please come back to us, please don't become a locust, aren't you my father, someone who promised to raise me, how will you do that here, please dad, come back to me, to us please. Issei, care, thank you. Balance breaker outrage. The Kari was engulfed into a giant pillar of fire. It went from red to orange to blue to purple to almost every single color in the rainbow. Thanks you girl. You've freed us. You've made us one again. You've given us a new host. Thank you. Now waken Issei, Haidu, for your family await your return. Issei grabs a Kari bridal style, flying through the sky, bursting through the castle. Were what? Volley Issei. Saji, did he finally wake up? Issei flying through the sky and the flaming pillar still around him, landing next to Asia, shocking everyone. The pillar went away, revealing Issei smirking like an idiot. He was in his blue form, but it was different, he was able to wield his new and improved boosted gear. Issei, hey everyone, I'm back. Hoffman lad, just what in name of hell? Issei, you will have to thank my daughter for getting me out of that death trap. Marcus, damn, the little runt actually had guts. Issei, yes, patched up as well, my healing serves you now, Asia. Asia, dang it. Issei, but we will talk later, I have a fight to join. Issei set a sleeping Akari down on the medical bed and landed in front of all the enemy locust. Issei smirked and had a giant summoning circle appeared under him. Issei, perish. Issei had sword come out the summoning circle, but 3 blades were noticeable to the supernatural, the Excalibur, Caliburn and Dirtle. Michael, amazing. But Issei wasn't done as he was sending out blasts towards many of the locust, something Surzich's and Rias knew. Rias, he can use the power of destruction. Surzich's, and it would appear a lot better than both of us. Issei wasn't done as Crom notice. Issei has taken in even more power within especially all the dead dragons I'm this universe, thanks to Drake helping keeping them in control. Crom, this guy is amazing, hence the true meaning a dragon god. Issei was causing destruction, the locust may have Paddock with his newfound power, but Cog had Issei the grub slayer. Hoffman, keep on attacking, man, let's push these locusts out of here. Yeah. The war was being turned around. Issei killing many locusts with his newfound power he acquired with the souls being infused into him, thanks to Akira's help it was a big push. Volley took out one of the clones, as well Saji, now they were fighting Rom and Scourge hand to hand. Paddock, well if it isn't the boy who saw me die. Issei, if it isn't the hole I buried. Paddock would want me to be grateful for that. Issei, what in the right mind made you join the Ing Locust, you despise them. Paddock, I did, but I despise you more. Issei, why, what the did I do to you? Paddock, you took my place, took my glory, you could have saved me back then but you were too late, you took everything I've loved, now I will take your life for it. Issei, bring it. Issei tapped into his god Kai, but it has changed. Issei has taken the souls of every warrior into him, even this universe Great Red, combining his god Kai with his Issei, has reached another level of power. Greg, so this Great Red you fuse with is the father of Akari, so technically she really is your daughter now. Issei, she was my daughter to begin with so I didn't matter. Greg, that's true, but partner, careful with this. Paddock, he has trivia, someone who's supposed to rival Great Red and Office. Issei, then it's a good thing I'm not Great Red or Office, I'm Issei Haidu, the new dragon god. Issei fused his god Kai with Great Red's and Office. He was ready to fight Paddock with his Trihexa power up, both colliding their first together, causing the biggest shock wave that anybody felt. Paddock, where did you get such power? Issei, training and the helps from my friend Hole. Issei kneed him in the guts and threw Paddock all the way towards a volcano that was inactive for now. Issei. Volley. Issei. Saji, teach that what for? Issei, hey, you can bet on it. Dude, make sure you make him regret becoming a locust. Sophia, don't you dare go easy on him. Cole, make sure you give him a solid punch for me. Issei. Hoffman, show him the true resolve of a gear kid. Issei, thanks everyone, I'll be sure to return alive. Marcus, you better, we aren't risking our ass for nothing. Issei flew off towards where Paddock was waiting for him, unharmed as he expected. Issei, well, shall we get it started, traitor? Paddock, bring it, brat. The two pulled out pistols and shot at each other, each one colliding with one another. They kept this up till they ran out of ammo and went back to normal fist fighting with Issei, using his new boosted gear gauntlets and Paddock pulling out some type of golden gauntlets. Issei, what's your gauntlet supposed to be? Paddock, a carbon fiber copy of yours. Each second my power is constantly being boosted. Issei, TCH. Both charged at each other. Issei swung first, but missed and got punched straight in the stomach and had a dragon shot right through him, but that didn't stop Issei as he grabbed Paddock by his arm, twisting it and flipping him right over his shoulder down to the floor. He flew into the air, sent a barrage of dragon shots towards Paddock. In the end, there was a cloud of smoke covering the area and out came Paddock, smack Issei back down and came crushing down onto Issei's back. Issei let out a horrible scream. What's worst is Paddock got Issei from his foot and began smashing him repeatedly onto the ground, non-stop, before spinning him around and throwing to the side of the volcano, where rubble came falling down on him. Paddock, next time have more fighting experience before taking me on. Paddock was about to walk away. I'm victory as Issei let out a mighty shot clearing the rubble off him, but Paddock noticed that Issei's wounds, they were gone. Issei, how about next time you do a bit more research on your opponent? Paddock, such a die-harder, aren't you? Issei, sorry, promised everyone I wouldn't die again and I intend to keep that promise. Paddock, well, this will be a long battle. Issei, not exactly, tell me how much power are you using right now with Trihexa? Paddock, sans you ask, do kindly, I've been going %, be grateful, I've been taking it easy on your brat. Issei, ahaha, that's rich. Paddock, what? Issei, you should be grateful I haven't even been trying in this new form, I'm not even using around %, I'm close to %. Paddock, what? Issei, yeah, I have other new ones too, but I'll admit I need this one to even be a match for you. Paddock, more. Issei, yeah, I've gained the abilities of the Dragon Kings, the evil dragon, the devil angels, you name it. I've got every single soul fused with mine, making me the ultimate being. I even got 3 dragon god great red office, and lastly Drake, the best god of them all. So if you think I will come anywhere of admitting defeat, just know I keep getting stronger, no matter what, and that's thanks to my friends. Issei's Kai has changed drastically, it wasn't even blue more, it was white with a hint of blue mixed into it, his hair as well changed from blue to grey, with green frost tips, his eyes as well become light green, showing off % of his new transformation. Attic, impossible, how can a kid like you be this strong? Issei, enough questions, let's get this over with, I'll give you one chance to throw your greatest attack. Attic, don't you dare, get why. Attic himself powered up all the way, but compared to Issei's it was nothing. Issei just gave an evil smirk and appeared right in front of Paddock and had his fist within Paddock, bloodily oozing onto his fist, but Issei wasn't done as he grabbed Paddock by his arm, spinning him around until it came off, sending him down to the ground. Issei, you may have gotten a dragon, Paddock, but there's one huge difference between us. My dragon accepted me, the souls accepted me, I'm tapping into % to each soul, they are the reason why I'm like this. Trihixa will never accept it, not the way you're treating it. Attic, as if you would know, have you heard of this dragon? It's made to destroy, to kill, that's my spirit, it will accept it and help me kill every single person living. Issei, that may my Trihixa from my world, but many of these souls were different. Surzich in this universe wasn't even a Mayu, he stayed with his family and accept the marriage with Ravel, he risked his love life for his sister race, in this is the ST strongest Mayu Akeno, she has a happy family here, Kiba he used to play and have fun with his friend, even Kaneko soul, had her Nico family, they were all happy, but you locust ruined them, you took their happy life for this shit. Great red soul was married to the office in this universe, they were meant to have a kid, but you stupid Ing Queen ruined that as well. Trihixa is different in this universe too, the soul you carry if damaged it doesn't want none of this. Attic was silent at this point, he knew as well, because from time and time again, Trihixa refused to listen to Paddock. Everyone in this universe was different, everything was different, till the locust came along and ruined it. Issei will be the one to correct this, and Paddock will be the stepping stone. Paddock, Issei, it's over, Paddock, accept your loss. Issei rushed at Paddock, head right through him, but he had something in his hands, the soul of Trihixa and the heart of Paddock, crushing it in his hands. Issei, well, glad that's over with. Issei just stares into the soul, wondering what to do with it, but it's made its choice as it enters Issei's soul, now making that a new party member for them. Issei, Drag, how many people do I have now? Drag, I've lost count at souls within you. Issei, welp, if this isn't some Kingdom Hearts type of shit then my life will just keep getting crazier. Issei, oi Hoffman, I'm done with Paddock over here, are Vali and Saji done? Hoffman, yes, son. Vali carrying the head of Ram as a trophy and Saji with Scourge's staff with a double chainsaw. Issei, alright, make everyone fall back, I'm blowing this mother to the ground and this volcano will do. Hoffman again with the crazy stunt. Issei, I'm Issei, I live a maid. Vali, you better. Issei, yeah, I hear you. Issei gets off his communicator and summons a giant death ball, ready to throw it into the volcano, setting off a chain of reaction and hoping this Locust Queen plan will be ruined since the pool of souls is empty, since the souls are now within Issei and this lava will cause an earthquake, bringing every locust with it. Issei, before I do. Issei crouches down, picking up Paddock's dead body. He was going to help him even if he did plan on killing him. Issei threw the death ball down into the volcano and used a summoning circle to get to Vali and the others. They already had everyone retreat, so everyone was safe. Back at base. Vali, if he sacrificed himself again, I swear to God. Saji, I'll get the gun. The portal appears and out came Issei with Paddock still in his arms. Issei, I'm back. Issei sets Paddock body down and stares at everyone. For months he was technically dead, it was hard for everyone to accept, so Issei expect Atlas to hug or something, but nope, first thing he got was punched in the stomach and by his own daughter Nolis. Bakari, that's what you get for leaving me, dad. Ollie, damn. Saji, ha. Issei, I'm sorry, geez, it didn't want the cog to sink, the only city we have left. Bakari, so risking your life was any better? Grandpa and grandma even fought in that battle with us. Issei, what? Honest, right, mister, don't you dare go doing something stupid like that ever again. Itsuki, I saw about Locust in half, you know the trouble we went through to bring you back. Issei, I'm sorry mom and dad, but I had to do it, please, I had no other choice. Rias, well, next time don't do something like that again. Issei, Bakari, promise. Issei, alright, I promise. Ollie, good now. Ollie punched Issei as well and Saji smacked him with a bat. Ollie, don't make me worried. Saji, stop risking your life, idiot. Issei, ow. Asia, you know that doesn't hurt. Issei, yeah, but still, ow. Rias, now that we are done punishing you for me now. Rias was the first one to go up to Issei and hug his harem, saw that and joined in, even Sophia giving a chokehold love as well. Sam. Issei, hey Saji. Saji, what? Issei, I'm drowning in. Saji, you. Marcus also Issei, what's up with the dead body? Baird, yeah, why bring him back? Issei, I sort of owe this guy Hess the main reason why I'm technically this strong and also the reason why I'm here in the first place. So Issei pulls out Paddock's soul from his dead body and takes out the locust modified soul and made it purely human again using God's ability and made a new body for Paddock with his armor and set his soul in his new body. They waited for a bit to see what would happen and Paddock began to move around. Opening his eyes he saw everyone, but he didn't recognize them, even Issei only bared Cole and Sophia. That's because Issei removed the locust side, the reason why Paddock was going insane. Paddock enjoyed being human, what Murat did to him broke him. Paddock hugged bared Cole. Sophia, where the hell am I? Baird, welcome back to the Cog. Paddock. Paddock, I was gone. Sophia, you were technically dead for years. Paddock, what? Cole, oh, do we have a story to explain to you, buddy? Hoffman, that will have to be another day, gentlemen, we have to move. Issei, what, why? Hoffman, we went against Prescott word to go save you, many of us have to flee now, refusing any order from a higher command is instant jail time or death. Issei. Will write gears to whoever wants to join Hoffman group and live, get on board the ship. Marcus, so we are really leaving this shithole. Issei, yeah, so it seems you guys will be loving on a boat. Marcus, yeah, that won't be a problem as long as we are far away from Prescott, anything is better. Issei, well, come on, let pack up and get going, I rather not have Prescott find you guys anytime soon. Paddock, can I get an explanation please? Issei, I've got you on that. Paddock, you might not know me, name's Issei, Baird's boss. Baird, as if. Issei, higher rank than you. Baird, eat a. Issei, you too, bud. Paddock, I like you already. Issei. Issei, everyone hating Baird, it's how we get along. Everyone began packing up all the Cog soldiers who wanted to join Marcus, and Hoffman got on the ship. With Hoffman getting everything ready, some soldiers went their own separate ways. To Cog was really no more, what was left was everyone on the ship, the last Cog soliders to live. What will await them on the future, nobody know. Issei, and that's how you are alive. Paddock. Paddock, what the? Issei, yeah, life is weird, huh? Paddock, damn right, how the hell did I become part locust or even a dragon? Issei, welcome to the supernatural, my guy. Bali, oi Issei, we are leaving. Issei, back to our universe. Bali, yeah, with this universe okay for now, we aren't needed as much, we will be sending food from time to time. Hoffman, don't you worry. Hoffman, I thank you. Vali and Issei, take care son, we went through a lot to get you out. Issei, yeah, I know, and it was good seeing you again sir, hope to see you again when this universe has been locust free or probably in the battlefield. Hoffman, knowing the grubs I can already tell we will be having many of those guys trying to attack us, but with your help fears very few of them now, we will hunt them down and end them. Issei, heck, call me if anything goes to crazy. Hoffman, you know I will. Issei, Dom, Maria, take care, you two lovebirds. Dom, thanks man for everything. Maria, thank you for giving me one more chance at life. Issei, no problem. Sophia, Issei, hurry up. Bakari, yeah, we still have enough time to go to the park. Issei, alright, I'm moving. See ya everyone. Bali summons the portal that Ravel's machine can do, and all the supernatural people that fought in this war were going back to their universe. Issei was back home for now, and probably longer now until the day comes he will have to fight with this gun once more. Issei, thank you guys for saving me to live once again, this time I won't die, I'll live till the very end, just you watch. After that hellish war to rescue Issei a week had, and it was a good week. Issei was back home with his family and friends, the devils and angels and fallen were cheering like crazy for their leader's return. As for Issei, well, he had to learn how to live within a giant mansion with his harem, as Issei technically had kids, Akari first one, Valerie, Melanie and Ice. They considered him as a father figure for how he chose to protect them, something no one has done for them. Issei didn't mind though, but Saji sort of did, since he thought his younger female self would have saw him as a father figure, but Issei won that one. What Issei did hate, though, going back to his younger form to start school again. You'd think through all his problems he would be done with school. Nope, his parents forced him to go. You'd think a man who killed many locusts would stand up to his parents, but Issei, well, his parents are something else. Sure, Issei got asked how did he live or how is it to fight those locusts by his classmates, but Issei just stuck up the middle finger and walked off. He wasn't going to answer those questions since I didn't involve them, but Issei was happy with this lifestyle, but deep within him, Hess hoped for something exciting. Not fighting locusts, that's not exciting for him, but like a battle. Issei won't admit it, but Hess become a battle maniac like Vali. At the club. Issei, CL was boring. Saji, tell me about it, Baird taught us more than that person. Bali, put a bullet through my head, I can't deal with this math bullshit. Bakari, but school is fun. Ice, yeah, I've met new people as well to call friends. Issei, you two will learn in time. Rias, sorry, just nothing exciting has been going on other than our raiding game from months ago, that was pretty much it. Bali, only thing we have is having these dragons constantly trying to fight us like Crom. Saji, don't forget about the others, they are trying hard to prove who's the better dragon. Issei, I already won then. Bali hate to say it, but yes, this guy has pet us all in power, we can't reach him anymore. Saji, not only did he get all the dragon soul within him, he got the devil's angels and fallens, even Yao case. Issei, yeah, but I ain't no Yaokai god, you have that because of the nine tails thing. Saji, true. Bali, yeah, but with all this power we have, it's pretty boring, nothing to do. Drag, why not just go multiverse jumping like last time, we can see how Issei is in those universes, or even Vali or Saji. Rias, I did promise I would handle any evil Rias in those universe. Sophia, I'd like to see as well, could be fun. Issei, so universe jumping, alright. Issei will be called Haidu, Saji will be called Genshiro, Vali will be called Luce, Rias will be called Gremory. Issei universe, let's go. Rias, let's wait for my. But it was too late as Issei already summoned a summoning circle under them and off they went. Universe X. Everyone appears, I'm a universe looking just like there's nothing different, so they chose to walk around and see what was so different. Haidu, okay, what's so different about this place? Sophia, I honestly don't even know. The group kept on walking till they saw a dark creature just come out the shadows out of nowhere, even more kept on appearing, one giant fat one with little shadow minions. Haidu, the hell. Genshiro, these things are weird. Ice and weak. Ice just punched one of things and they just disappeared. Akari just lit her foot on fire and kicked some of them straight in the chest, making them disappear as well. Haidu, well, this is a disappointing. Genshiro, big fella down. Luce, this fat guy was pretty easy too. But just as they defeated the little thing, more kept on appearing. Haidu, we can do this all day, you little bastards. Haidu summon his new and improved boosted gears, but it was his aura that scared the group a bit. Issei was supposed to barely be trying, but the aura here, at least with just equipping those, made bigger than usual. You run, these are my enemies. Haidu, huh? Haidu looks to where he heard that and he saw himself but in black sleeveless hoodies and black pants with black combat boots and wielding two off weapons Haidu never thought he would see in his life. Haidu, hey, Gremory, you know what those things are? Gremory, sorry, never seen those in my life. Those are new to me as well. Ice, are those keys? Akari, wait dad, are those the key weapon things from you video game? Haidu, wait, now that mention item, those are keyblades. This universe Issei was quick dashing right through every dark creature who Haidu knew that are called heartless. Issei, you 7, I told you to run, I got these guy, just get to safety. Haidu, sorry kiddo, but no thanks, we can fight too, I'd like to test out the strength of these organizations, people who think they are almighty. Issei, you about them? I told you, Issei, people will find out. Gorsh, but we've never spoken to these guys before, so how would they know about those guys? Issei, we'll ask later, right now Heartless got to handle, give me a hand, Donald Goofy. Gremory, don't count us out now. Haidu, I'm ready to kick some. Ice, let's go, balance breaker. Akari, who says you can show off balance breaker? Genshiro, showing off, are we balance breaker? Luso, please. Balance breaker. Sophia, yeah, it'll just stick to my lancer. Haidu, there's no need for me to go balance breaker, so I guess I'll just fight with my gauntlets. Gremory, I'm magic obviously. Issei, what the heck are you guys? Haidu, to put it simple, dragons and devils. Everyone charged towards the Heartless and Haidu and his group had to say they had a lot of fun fighting these guys, they were a world threat, so fighting like this was like a theme park. Akari killing one of the big ones, punching right through their head. Ice charged up a dragon shot, destroying a large group of them. Genshiro and Luce weren't even fighting the Heartless at this point, they were fighting each other, killing off any Heartless in their way. Sophia just firing on the sideline with Rias. Firing her power of destruction. As for Haidu, he wasn't having much trouble as he just one-shotted the Heartless with his gauntlets on, even picked up one of the fat Heartless and threw it like bowling ball. Issei, just what are these guys? Donald, I don't know, but if they are this helpful I'm not complaining. Goofy, I never would expect this from people on this world. Issei, oi, this at my world. Goofy, of course there would be people like this. Donald, weren't you just surprised by him a second ago? Issei, yeah. Minutes into the fight and it was over with Issei standing on the sidelines all shocked. Issei, just who are you guys? Haidu, I guess I should introduce myself, well you may be shocked, but I'm you Issei Haidu, just from another universe. Issei, huh? Haidu, yep, but call me Haidu to not confuse me for you. Luce, Vali, Lucifer, but call me Luce to not confuse me for you, universe Vali. Genshiro, Saji, Genshiro, but call me Genshiro. Ice, I'm also you but little, but call me Ice. Akari, Haidu. Sophia, Hendrik. Gremory, Rias, Gremory at your service. Issei, holy tits. Haidu, even in this universe I'm still a pervert. Donald, you should have seen him with Princess Cinderella. Haidu, excuse me, what? Issei, them hips don't lie. Rias, you are probably worse than the original one. Luce, for real Rias, I get she's a devil princess but a Disney princess, just why? Haidu, just leave the man alone as long as he doesn't try anything hess alright in my book. Donald, Haidu, what did he do? Donald, hey, may have slept with the Little Mermaid Ariel. Issei, Donald. Haidu just straight up punched Issei with his fist on fire. Haidu, how the did you get a keyblade? Issei, ow. Donald, you didn't let me finish. Ariel for some reason fell for this idiot instead for the prince. Haidu, what? Goofy, yeah, we found it weird as well, and all honestly out of all the worlds we only allowed Ariel with Issei, we sort of could have let him get the others. Haidu, so it's just one, no one else. Issei, yes, geez, the other princess needed their prince. Ariel was just, well, she was confused with her heart, she thought she fell in love with the prince, till my dumb came along, and trust me, I was just as surprised when she went for me. Haidu, I'll say this then, treat her wrong, and I'll have volley over here, rip whatever you call it down there. Luce, I can do it right now, trust me. Issei, please no, I don't want to go home with her seeing me bleeding down there. Haidu, wait, Shess here. Issei, yes, her father gave her legs and well. Haidu, you brought her to this world just as yep, not dealing with this. Volley, open another summoning circle portal, something just this shit, I'm out. Issei, nice meeting you, I guess. Haidu, you, we out. And just like that, Haidu and his group were gone. Issei, it just happened. Zemnas, I was planning on saying something, but even I'm confused. Issei, can we just call this a day and you come to kill me tomorrow? Zemnas, yeah, I need time to process this as well. Universe T. Haidu and his group appear in old-timing world. Haidu summon old-timing clothes as well to match. People wearing future clothing would confuse them. Haidu, so we fighting with swords and shit in this world. Luce, I mean Thier's archers, so I guess we can fight with that. Genshiro, I didn't train with a gun to start shooting arrows. Clockworks. Run. Let the kids move it. Haidu, clockworks. Issei, you, what are you doing? You should be running, get to safety, we archeniers will handle these things. Haidu, are these that dangerous? Issei, we've been at war with them for years, they constantly are taking our source, just get to safety, no questions asked. For once Haidu and his groups choose to listen to the guy because one, they didn't know him, and honestly they were in the mood to fight in a new war they would get involved with. For now Haidu was sensing out for his other self, and where he found him confused him. He was at a garden with some other little girl who did appear to be human, but she was like a machine, so was his other self. But Haidu didn't question it for too long, and just opened a summoning circle and teleported himself to his other copy and taking the other with him. With Issei. Issei, Imi, run and hide behind the cannons. Imi, but Issei. Haidu, need help. Issei, wah. Haidu, calm down, we came to help, what is going on? Issei, why would I believe that? For all I know you could be with the kingdom. Haidu, well, for one, I'm not with them. Let me ask, what are you running from? Issei, from an old partner of Minish, thinks I'm part of the clockwork side now. She's sending so many of the soldiers on me, I don't want to kill them, but I have two for Imi. Haidu, who the hell is Imi? Imi, that would be me. Bakari, holy crap, you're young. Genshiro, well kid, we'll give you a helping hand, we will help you fight back. Luce, if you would. Luce just summons a bunch of guns, lancer, longshot, mulcher, you name it. Issei, what are these? Haidu, do what you have to do, kid, we'll handle these guys. Sophia, you're the sniper. Akari, eyes, you help protect Imi and Issei there to do whatever he has to do to protect his sister. Genshiro, Luce, you two grab a lancer and start shooting at any archer trying to snipe us. I call dibs on the mulcher. Even though they were in the middle of a garden fight, Issei built a tower for Sophia to start shooting at the archers. Haidu just fired the mulcher, mowing down any knight with shield, hoping it would protect them, but Issei has had a better shield, and lucky he did have it with him, but not using it for now. Genshiro and Luce were mowing down any of the spearmen or woman trying to stab them. Issei threw traps on the floor, hoping that will slow them down, and it did, as some poison caught to the attackers, killing them before reaching their mini base. Fall back. This is nuts. I want to live. Haidu, yeah, you better run, you cunts. Issei, holy shit, what are you guys? Haidu, that's what I should be asking you, just what are you, because I know for a fact you aren't human. Issei, W, what? Haidu, yeah, I can sense it, you aren't human, you're made of machines. Odd, honestly. Issei, why, you don't know anything, I'm human, I swear. Haidu, don't worry, I won't hurt you, just tell me, are you human or not? I can help you, kid, trust me. Issei, why should I? Haidu, because I'm you idiot. Haidu reverts himself to his year-old form to show he was him. Issei, how? Haidu, long story but to shorten, I'm from another universe where we are more advanced than you. Issei, well damn knock, look, I'm not human, okay, I can accept that hit, that doesn't mean I'm one of those things. Clockworks are my enemy as well, and I will make sure each one of these is destroyed before they hurt any more humans, and once that's done I'll go into hiding. I won't show myself, for I am just a clockwork, they will hunt me down and well try to kill me. Haidu, huh, so is that little girl too interesting? How would you two feel if I turned you human? Issei, huh. Haidu, I can actually make you human, and you can live a life with everyone here. You will age like a real kid, eat like a real kid, and feel pain like a real kid, even your sister over there too. Issei, why would you help me like that? Aren't you scared of me? Haidu, hot, trust me kid, I've fought things a lot scarier than these clockwork things you're talking about, so how about it, wanna be human? Issei, yes please, that would mean so much for us. Haidu, well then let's get started, this may hurt a bit, sorry. Issei, huh? Haidu pulled the soul out of these clockworks, which shocked him that these things had souls. Issei's robotic body collapsed onto the floor. Haidu began making a human body for Issei with a beating heart and everything, even a brain as well for Emi, and sends the souls to their new body. But Haidu gave something to this Issei, a sacred gear. It was a wrench, something he saw this Issei enjoy using, but he made it special, as the abilities he got with it made it harder than any sword in this universe. One swing from it and cause a massive crater, but it will help him fix anything quickly too, being able to change the size of it to fix whatever needed fixing. But most important was its balance breaker, as when unlocked, it gave this Issei a suit of armor like a knight, and the wrench changed into a full-in katana. Its ability to slice was better than any sword out there. Haidu and done. Now guys, let's protect these two, it will take some time before they wake up. Denshiro saw more guards to kill. Blue seems lock and load people. It took a week for this Issei to take up. Its soul was getting used to its new body, it felt weird, but finally started to accept it, and they woke up, but what he saw shocked him. Dead bodies everywhere of the guards. He even saw one sawed in half. He even noticed how bloody the other were, and how casually they were eating food Haidu brought from his universe. Haidu, yo, you're finally awake. Issei, what the hell happened? Haidu, they kept attacking so we ended kill a lot of these guys. Emi, oh my god. Bakari, Mourning. Issei, how long has it been? Haidu, about a week, probably only an hour back in our universe. Luce, yep, another universe where time flows differently, great. Sophia, anyway, how you doing? You've been asleep for a while. Rias, also who's heathen? Issei, Shess here. Rias, seems she finally wants to talk after all this bloodshed, poor flowers. Ice, really just the flowers. Bakari, oh shush, you pretty much bashed a knight's head to death in the helmet of his. Issei, I honestly don't even know what to say to you guys. Haidu, it's fine kids, but just so you know, I did a lot to your new body. I gave you new abilities, stick out your hand like you are using a sword. Issei did just that and had the wrench appear. Haidu then explained the features of it and told him how his soul is special, as it's the only soul that can pick of source from these clockworks and humans. Issei, just how strong did you make me? Haidu, strong enough to at least handle yourself in this world. Now it's time we get a move on, we have more universes to see. Issei, will I see you guys again? Haidu, yeah, and who knows, maybe we'll see each other on your ending of this war, but first we might as well tell your little king over there what happened. And Haidu did just that. Issei explained what happened in his situation and how Heathen got the wrong idea that he was betraying them, which he wasn't, and Haidu just explained they were just helping protect Emi and Issei. The guards were at fault for attacking in the first place. The leader sent them off, giving Issei a new mission, while Haidu and his group left the universe and went off to visit another. Universe B. Haidu and the group ended up in a modern time era so they could wear their capsule clothing. Bakari, well then. Ice, what type of school is this? Haidu, Hope's Peak Academy. Ria's never heard of such thing. Lucia, but if you sense closely, Issei is in there with me and Saji. Odd. Haidu, well, let's get in there and see what's going on, shall we? Haidu used a summoning circle to appear in front of a giant group of people, and it would appear they were in a type of court system. Haidu, I didn't do it. Luce, I don't even think this courting is for you, Haidu. Issei, who the hell? Bali, what is going on here? Saji, this is new. Monokuma, just who are you and how did you get in here? Haidu, well, this is gonna be hard to explain. Rias, other universe, you may not believe us, but it's true, this idiot here is Issei. Haidu, as well, call him Haidu. Vali, Lucifer, call her Lusaji. Genshiro, call him Genshiro. Akari, Sophia, Ice Kid's version of Issei, and I'm Rias Gremory. Now what in the is happening? Everyone just stares at Rias in pure shock, even Haidu, but his dragon instinct were reacting differently. Greg, don't get any ideas. Haidu, I am sorry. Monokuma, well, if you must know red. Haidu, call her that again and I'll kill you. Reject Winnie the Pooh. Monokuma, such language. Haidu, like I give a damn. Issei, can we please stop this, we have to solve this murder case. Aoi, poor Sayaka. Bali, I still say it was you. Issei, she trusts you the most, you spend all your time with her, you are her murder, and if that's not enough, she was killed in your room, a place you would only have access to. Issei, for the lasting time, why in the world would I want to bust the doorknob of my room? Then I wasn't even in my room at the time, I was Sayaka room, me and her switch rooms. Saji, but why, what was the point of switching rooms if what you're saying is true? Issei, we need to know why she did it. If we can't find a good reason on why she chose to stay in your room, you are still a number suspect. Haidu, is it weird I'm having fun watching them solve a murder case? Luce, are you going to get involved? That's my question. Haidu, don't worry, I got the poor girl's soul that died, well, two of them, a short black hair and a blue long hair girl. Genshiro, let's see where tears rolls out. Akari, daddy, can I keep this teddy bear? Monokuma, what strength does this child have? Ice, please, Popsa talks. Haidu, yeah, no, you two may have not noticed, but this thing is evil to the bones and Ima kill it when all this is over. Monokuma, Sakura impossible if I'm not able to land a hit on him what makes you think you can? I do because I'm not human that what but you see later on. Leon why are we even still discussing this it's obvious it's Issei his ultimate is literal being the ultimate pervert. Issei it's a title I'm not proud of I was born with a stupid mind of a pervert not my fault. Nigi that's where you are wrong Issei our ultimate are like a skill of ours that we get better with each day, but we are different, these are our ultimates yes by birth, we show signs of this being our talents, but we have to use it to get better with it, you got better with your ultimate perverted title, which does make you more of a chance to be the killer for one it means you could have been trying to sleep with Sayaka, and when she refused, you could have gotten on a rage and kill her. Leon C. Nigi I said it could mean Leon I'm not saying he did do it, I don't want to believe someone here killed her, but sadly they did, and I don't want to believe it's Issei either as a matter of fact I can prove it's not Issei. Leon what? Haidu just summons popcorn and continues watching. Sophia why does this have more action than our court? Haidu I don't know, but I'm liking that Nigi kid maybe I can make him my lawyer. Loose weird thought how this volley still hates Issei. Saji I mean in his defense Hasagai. Loose still. Nigi tell me at what time did Sayaka murder take place? Leon around him why? Ayoko oh so what you're say is? Nigi yes Issei and I were still awake that time Ishimaru was patrolling the halls for any dangerous activities and his three ended up talking for a while until finally going to bed around him the killer must have been hiding or waiting for us to return back to our rooms so he could go back their room so in conclusion, Issei can't be the murder. Issei Nigi thanks man. Nigi no problem Issei while I don't agree with your perverted actions I gotta help a friend out. Issei I'm not a pervert damn it. Bali tell that to your ultimate now okay, so Issei isn't the murder then who is because we have as much clues as we got the weird number Sayaka left the murder weapon had to be the sword. Issei allow me to shut you up the murder weapon wasn't the sword at all, if you notice in Sayaka the murder weapon was still in her the shard of GL, that's what killed her, she got a broken wrist from the bamboo sword, because if it were the weapon then explain why none of the golden dust that was on the sword wasn't anywhere in the bathroom. Ollie tch. Ayoko so you did pay Atlas that much attention. Issei of course I would she was a dear friend to me there's no way I would be the killer. I do ha nice one kid. Akari daddy can you please finish this already I wanna go back home I'm hungry. Ice yeah we want Mama Grafia to make us lunch. Rias I should be getting back to my peerage and probably brother are looking for me. Lucia let's wrap this up Haidu. Haidu yeah got you. Haidu steps back into the center and snaps his finger magic circle appears under everyone and Haidu looked through the minds of everyone showing it to them all and they were all sleeping except for one Leon they saw how he was called by Sayaka and how she attacked first, Leon fought her off and escaped but saw how he still planned to kill her, grabbing the screwdriver he was given and unscrewing the hinges on Issei bathroom door, thinking it was a girl's bathroom and finally stabbing the GL of sharp into her killing her. Haidu and that solves that. Monokuma what did you do? Haidu ends this horrible game of yours the is wrong with you forcing kids to kill. Issei you killed Sayaka. Leon hey wait a minute how do we know this guy just pulled a trick on us come on. Mondo then how the hell did he get within all of ours minds and see what we all did because all that shit seems accurate even it when we found the body. Nigi has right Leon those numbers that's your name and if we want to see your toolkit I'm guessing you already got rid of that too but now the question the blood you wore a white shirt how is it you walked around clean? Haidu stole that dude crystal ball threw it at the incinerator to start it up and tossed his shirt with a bamboo sword in there. Leon aye. Haidu give it up kid there's no use in hiding and don't look too down you aren't dying. Leon huh. Monokuma yeah he committed a crime. Haidu something you forced you made these kids do it you are ed up in the mind with all this despair shit Monokuma or should I say Junko. Monokuma w what? And just like that the bear that stood in place went away and out appeared a girl with pink twin tail hair. Nigi it's her. Ayoko how you died we all saw it. Saji witchcraft. Haidu she was never dead the copy you guys saw I was actually the sister of the slut Mukuro Ikisuba. Dunko tch. Issei Wayuing drag. Boost. Haidu so he does have it. Ali what? Saji what in the world? Nigi Issei what is that? Haidu that kids is called the boosted gear, something Miyakari and Ice here have you friend there is the wielder of this universe boosted gear. Dunko I've never seen such thing. Issei I'll kill you you pink hair mother you made us go crazy, you kill one of my friends, trapping us in this hell you. Haidu though knocked Issei out cold and continued with his doing he got the two souls that died and revived them giving them new bodies they were shocked to be alive as well, Sayaka looked to Leon in horror and Mukuro was also surprised to be alive. Sayaka no Leon please. Nigi Sayaka relax he won't hurt you not anymore. Leon I'm sorry. Nigi we'll talk later. Volley Mukuro thank god you're okay. Mukuro volley what happened? Bali, you died and this weirdo here somehow revived you. Hi, do call me that again and I'll make sure you die next now if you'll excuse me. Hi, do punch Junko straight in the face. Loose blast a giant hole through the high school wall, letting the student see the horror that was going on. Many Monokumas around the world terrorizing the place. Leon, what the hell? Byakuya, just what in the world is going on? Gensure, the universe needs you guys as the ultimate students. It would appear defeating these S will be your responsibility. Hi, do we did as much as freeing you guys. Loose, looking through your guys' memories, you are the Hope Committee or some shit like that. Kyoko, your ultimate is the ultimate detective, and Nigi, you are not the ultimate lucky student, you are the ultimate hope student, remember that. Nigi, why would you guys save us like that? Hi, do because you kids still gave a decent life to live. This stuff should be handled by adult, but this is sadly where I hand the torch to you guys. Make sure these guys get what they deserve, save this universe, and who knows, we may return for a visit. Hikari and Ice already broke the arms off Junko, and Sophia sawed her legs off. Hi, do enjoy hell. Junko, you ruined everything. Hi, do as I'm known for night. Hi, do shot her in the head and her corpse laid on the floor lifeless. Issei, what happened? Hi, do knocked you out me. Issei, wait, Junko, where's the? Hi, do now look, Issei, you have to help your friends over there. You have Dragon mid-tier sacred gear, but train hard with it and you may be able to kill a god with it, but use it only to help your friends, nothing else, got it? Issei, oh yeah, sure man. Hi, do, and last thing, Issei, your ultimate isn't the ultimate pervert. It's the ultimate dragon and don't you dare forget that. Issei, why yes sir. Hi, do good, now get moving with you friends. Luce is going to send you guys to the Hopes Committee base, where you guys will be filled in with everything. I wish you the best of luck, Issei. Issei, thanks for everything. Other me, I don't know what would have happened if you guys haven't come along, probably more deaths than we need. Luce, hurry up, Issei. Issei, I heard you, sorry. Lu sent them all to the base they were supposed to go to, but Haidu didn't leave just yet to his universe, though he lit the school that the students were in on fire, ending that horrible nightmare. But Haidu notices that in many other universes, same as this, the event already happened, and sadly, he can't change those events, but he was able to save these students from experiencing that horrible nightmare, and he was proud of it. Hikari, time to go. Ice food. Haidu, yeah, I hear you too. Luce, that was fun. Rias, yeah, let's do that again, but with everyone who knows what we'll find. Haidu, maybe we'll find one with you with small tits, hahaha. Rias, very funny, Issei, just for that knowing for you tonight. Luce, I'll volunteer. Haidu, checkmate. Rias, damn it. And just like that, the group took a magic circle back home to their universe and went on back to their normal life. Next week will be another universe jumping for the group, that's for sure. During the event of Multiverse exploring, Issei and his group got back to school with everyone else already waiting in the club room. Issei, sup guys? Hiba, hey Issei. Haneko, where have you guys been? Issei, multiverse jumping, we mostly seen me being a up or a weirdo or trying to solve murder cases, don't ask on that part. Akeno, what about the rest of us? Rias, we didn't see us, only one I think I would have to say is the murder case universe. Bali, we even went to an old-timing one where Issei was some type of robot till Issei here turned him human. Asia, is it safe to be messing with other universes? Issei, I don't see why not, it's not like we are messing up a timeline, none of us can time travel. Saji, except you probably. Issei, nope, can't, no matter how hard I try I can time travel, I can show you the past though. Issei just shows a little memory portal all the way to the point he got turned to a devil. Rias, ah, that's day, I have many regrets. Issei, because you recruited me in the worst way possible. Rias, yeah. Issei, me, the past is the past, I wouldn't be where I am if you didn't, so I guess I can thank you on that, but also you because now I'm fighting locust and shit. Rias, that's not my fault. Issei, I gotta blame somebody. Greg, blame yourself for becoming a full dragon, I'm the first place, but mostly because you chose to follow that scream that day. Issei, oh yeah. Rias, ha, I win. Issei, screw you, Drag. The group went to lunch with Akari, Ice, Valerie and Melina. Following next to them, everyone was just watching because Issei, Vali and Saji completely forgot to turn back to their teenage self, so they were just walking around in their adult form with school clothing. Akari, dad, can you get me Wendy's? Issei, again, sorry, no, too much of that stuff will make you shrink instead of grow. Akari, ah, please. Vali, how about Ria's cooking, I enjoy it surprisingly. Rias, you will have to thank my mother for teaching me. Issei, weird how I've only met your brother and none of your other family members. Rias, I mean we might today. Issei, Rias, yes, we have a rating game with Diodora, another high-ranking devil like myself. Issei, wait, am I new? Diodora, why does that name seem very familiar? Saji, maybe for that Dio guy we saw in another universe. Issei, no, that guy, he was something else. Vali, especially with the road roller move. Issei, my Baylor View sacred gear I got from Marcus Universe. Asper, you have that too. Issei, yeah, honestly very useful watch. Issei's eyes flashed and everyone around him froze in place. He chose to have a bit of fun and took out a marker and drew on Saji and Kiba's face and flashed his eyes one more time and everything went back to normal. Saji, oi, what the hell Issei? Kiba, why me too? Issei, it was your Akeno and I don't want to deal with her sadistic side today. Akeno ara at least you understand me Issei. Bali, calm you yourself girl, but back to Diodora. I remember now Rias, there's something you should know about him. He's part of Cow's brigade. We should have questioned office first, but Diodora is not someone to be trusted. Watch out in battle. Saji, why not report him to the devils already? Issei, and ruin the fun that Rias mind if you give me your last rook piece real quick. Rias, ho sure here. Issei grabs the piece and does something no one would expect. Issei infuses the piece within him. Rias, Issei, you know that makes you my servant again, right? Issei, yes, temporarily I modified the piece to make it last for one game, afterwards it will come out of me and I will return it back to you. I need a good fight and I want to see what this Diodora is made out of. Bali, I knew you wouldn't become a servant after everything you've been through. Issei, yeah, but if I want to be part of this I need to be a servant sadly. Asia, that means we can at least fight one more match together. Issei, yeah, wait, when's the game? Rias, tomorrow, so for now let's eat lunch. The group just ate Ria's cooking. She was an amazing cook, as Issei would say, eating anything in sight, but also because after fighting the locust for so long the best he could, he was freaking beans and he got tired of that shit. Bakari, hey dad, what else can you do with your new power, because thanks to you and Drag, I now wield my own boosted gear with Drag's on Nova. Nova, yeah, I bet we can beat you old man. Drag, don't be getting why now boy, if I can take care of Great Red and Office alone, what makes you think you can handle me? Nova, because you're old, come on fight me father. Drag, Issei, let me come out of this sacred gear and beat this little shit. I'm mad, I will not let you harm my child Drag. Drag, I'll take both of you on. Issei, can you two calm down, geez, anyway Akari, I've gained so many new abilities, even other sacred gears that people in this universe have as well. For example, I can summon thunder just like Akeno here. I even managed to use Kiba's sacred gear. Kiba, really, whom I may have to fight you with my sword then Issei. Issei, oh trust me, if it comes down to swordsmanship I lose. I barely know how to use the meat cleaver I got from the locust, I just swing it and kill things. Bali, seems about right. Saji, what about your case? Issei, well sadly I didn't get a 9-tail like yours, I just have basics 1 like 1 and 2-tail type maxes 3, but they are strong if used correctly. Saji, yes, still better. Issei, aw shut up fox boy. Bali, anyway should we be getting home now? Last CL will be boring either way. Issei, yeah, come on school. Rias, Issei. Issei, relax Rias, I will meet you at the house and next up we fight for your honor in the games. Issei and everyone else began walking back home with Shizuko, Sophia, Sam and Grafia were waiting for them with them grinning away. Issei, I'm scared, why is everyone smiling? Bali, seems a bit off. Saji, if it's a punishment for Issei we leave. Sophia, no, just Grafia with a surprise for the fool next to you. Issei, I'm alright. Sam, close your eyes fool, we don't want you ruining her surprise. Issei, sigh, damn alright. Issei just closes his eyes and waits what's going to happen. Grafia fist shows everyone else with them being shocked and the kids confused on what it is. Grafia, alright, open your eyes Issei. Issei opens his eye and sees a pregnancy test that Grafia was holding up and it was positive Issei was going to be yet another father. Issei, no way, really, I'm gonna be a father of another kid. Grafia, MHM. Rias, oh my god, congrats Grafia. Akari, I'm going to have a baby sister. Issei, hey yep, you will now be the older sister Akari. Akari, yay, baby sister baby sister. Issei, that's honestly a shocker, devils have a low rate on giving birth and here I am knocking Grafia up, best day ever. The group began celebrating, being proud for Grafia, especially Issei. This is technically a kid from his own gene, so this was a big deal for him. Even when Surzich found out he began making plans for when Grafia was going to deliver, even having Serafil come and say congrats. Ajuka was making sure she really was pregnant with his new machine. That confirmed at Great Red Office, and Katera came back home as well with their more stuff they stole from Cow's brigade, and when they heard of Grafia pregnancy were also proud for her. Well, Office only a bit remember still an emotionless dragon, but Issei is still working on using his magic to give her emotions. The group partied for a while until tomorrow came, with Issei sleeping and still forgetting about something really important. Issei shit the game. Issei quickly summons a summoning circle and appears next to Rias and her group with Luke and Sarah, shocked to even see him. Luke, holy shit Issei. Sarah, you okay? Issei, yeah, sorry I came without a shirt, sort of woke up after the party from Grafia's pregnancy, but I can fight still. Rias, Issei, you are. Rias just got a good look at Issei and she began blushing red and bit of blood coming out of her nose. Issei, Rias, stop staring at my chest, geez, that's my job. Akeno, so you are constantly staring at our chest. Issei, can you blame me? Akeno, no. Kaneko, HMP. Issei, hey, don't worry Kaneko, you have something these two don't. Issei just head pats Kaneko and smiles. Issei, you are goddamn adorable. Kaneko, thank you. Rias, anyway, we have been waiting for minutes now and Diodora hasn't showed up. Issei, really now? Issei puts up a barrier confusing everyone on why Issei did that, but then they saw Diodora right outside pissed off. Issei, I knew that name seemed very familiar. Rias, Issei, what do you mean? Issei, Diodora is a terrorist, yes, but during my multiverse jumping I found one that has the same storyline as ours, but one huge difference in this part, I died to this, he kidnapped Asia here as well, and this bastard does unspeakable things to her. I killed him once back in that universe, now I can torture him here. Rias, so the reason you took the rook piece was to get this close, go him. Issei, yes, sorry Rias, but here's your rook piece, now let me handle this if you would. Issei with a snap of his finger activates many summoning circle, and out came Volley, and Saji smirking. Azazel was there as well, with his full-on army Katera and Seraphil, ready to kill as well. Diodora, what in the world? Issei, you ate up Diodora. Issei grabbed Diodora and threw him to the ground. Volley, hey Saji, we show them what we're made of. Saji, yeah, of Ritra promotion. Volley, Jagarinate drive. Both of them grew into their dragon size, with Volley having the miniguns mounted onto her and Saji digging into the ground, making any of Diodora footmen fall to their death. Diodora, what is going on? This shouldn't be happening. I've seen you fight, you stupid dragon, and you shouldn't be a threat. That raiding game with the stupid Phoenix proved it. Issei, ha, if that's all you've watched then you're way behind, you haven't seen me now, you stupid high CL piece of shit. Issei wasn't even using his boosted gear and just fighting Diodora hand to hand. Even with his barrier Issei just punched right through it, hitting him Diodora right in the face, breaking his nose. Diodora, how dare you, I am a high CL devil, you fool, messing with me will be the greatest mistake you will ever make. Issei, no, the biggest mistake I've made is letting you live for this long. You hurt Asia, you are the main reason she was kicked out of the church, then you had the balls to try and be her savior. Please, I'm the one who saved her, she found a better family with Rias. You are not worth her smile, I will protect her for the rest of my life from you as a matter of fact. Issei picked Diodora from his hair and grabs onto his arm, ripping right off. Diodora, grog my arm, you ing bastard. Issei, does it hurt more than the nuns you ing brainwashed, the ones you abused, if you've made them suffer, and I will do the same with you. Issei throws him to the ground and starts stepping on his chest, crushing his ribs. Issei, the pain you made Asia feel here and the pain you made her feel in the other universe, you know what I had to see when I went there, you defiling her body, a pure innocent girl, you put the horrible shit through. I may have been a huge pervert, you piece of shit, but a rapist never in my dreams would I become that. I rather have Rias kill me than ever become that. People like that deserve to burn to suffer, and I'll make sure I make that your punishment. Issei summons his flames, but he modified it. He began burning Diodora, but it wasn't killing him, it was just burning him, constantly feeling the pain of it. But no matter how many times Diodora tried to put it, and Issei watched in full malice, smiling as if he was the main villain. Issei, enjoy burning for the rest of your life. Oi Surziches, I know you are here, takes this bag and put him away, and don't worry, my fire won't hurt you, unless if I let it. I got another to deal with. Surziches, yes thank you Issei, but would you please put out the fire when we question him? Issei, yeah, no problem. Issei sends Surziches and Diodora away because Issei had a new enemy to fight, Shalba Beelzebub. Issei, shall we get started, old devil king? Shalba HMP, as if I'd ever waste my time with you, dragon boy. Issei, not like I'm giving you a choice. Issei transformed into his devil form and let Drake keep boosting his power, but in all honesty Issei didn't need it at the moment. Issei, well, let's begin, shitty devil. Shalba tch, you little shitty dragon. Shalba began launching magic orb at Issei, who kept dodging them at high speed. He chose to have a bit of fun freezing time once again and punch him repeatedly, even took out his bolt hawk and shot him in the side of the mouth. Imagine like hits time skip ability. Shalba, you peaky little dragon. Issei, I'm little ha, I don't. Gabriel was complaining last night. Gabriel, Issei. Issei, what, it's true, you can even ask Volley. Volley, an angel more into than a dragon and devil combined, that was scary. You're lucky Issei is able to keep you as an angel lady. Rias, Issei, are you looking for another kid? You already got Grafia pregnant. Issei, I honestly don't mind, I enjoy being a dad, it's a great feeling. Rias, I knew he'd respond like that. Shalba, enough chit chat, if you want to see destruction I'll show destruction. Shalba pulled out a needle out of his cloak having some type of serum in it, nobody knew what it was, and waiting for the results. Even Issei was a bit curious, but then he saw what was going on. Shalba wasn't just a devil anymore, he has become a locust devil hybrid. Issei, where the did you get that, Shalba? Volley, if he has that then. The group looked at everyone else on the enemy side putting the serum into themselves, changing, becoming to enemy. Issei knew all too well. Issei, tch. Issei summons a summoning circle sending his kids back to his home to keep them safe. Everyone else stayed to continue fighting, but Issei wasn't done as he had Volley open a portal getting Marcus and his group attention. Marcus Volley, what the hell is going on? Volley Marcus, we need help now, we have locust hybrid in our universe, we need any firepower we can get. How did you get them? Issei, I don't even know, but I willing find out, but right now we need all the help we can get, please. Erdha, well, you're in luck, kid, I made new and improved silverbacks. Marcus, you guys want first go? Marcus, do you even have to ask? Hoffman, man, we have to help a crew member in his battle pick up a gun and prepare for a fight. Yes sir. Everyone on the ship picked up a lancer, retro lancer, you name it, they were picking up anything they could use to fight. Issei was now commanding everyone in his group to fall back towards the castle. He pulled out armor out of a summoning circle and began handing it out, making every change into it and pull out weapons for them. He even made Michael the angel armor up as well for Surzich's Asia as well, but he modified her armor to not weigh as much and gave her a sniper rifle so she wasn't in close combat. Rias, to think we will have to fight like this again. Kaneko, Rias, I'm scared fighting these things again, I don't want to, I really don't. Issei, if you don't want to fight say so, I'll send you back, I don't want any of you to fight, but I need all the help I can get. Volley is having trouble to keep the portal open, so everyone can come through and help us. I'm not forcing you to fight, if you want to run that's as fine. Kaneko, no one is making you fight, but I will not run, I will kill these locusts, even if I end up losing my arms for it. Issei just puts down another summoning circle and began to order anyone who wanted to leave. The only people that did leave were the fallen angels that Azazel Brody watched as everyone left and saw Kaneko was still there. Issei, Kaneko, did you not hear me? Kaneko, yes, but if everyone is fatigued then let me fight too, I'm not weak anymore, I am scared, but Shizuko trained me, she prepared me for this, so please let me fight. Shizuko, I will watch over them. Issei, I'm at least strong enough for that. Brad, we will provide backup. Issei, you made it. Brad, can't leave my mate to fight these things alone. The office, I will help as well. Prom, I'm here as well, dragons have to watch each other. Tiamat, can't have you fools die on me yet, especially Drag. Issei, Volley, house is everyone through yet? Volley, huff, yeah, just give me a second, huff, got to recharge up, keeping a portal open for a tank isn't that easy. Issei just grabs Volley by her shoulder and began transferring his power into her. She felt Issei's strength flowing through her to the point she automatically transformed to her blue form. Volley, holy what the hell, Issei? Issei, relax, it was only % of my full power, that should be enough to have you fighting, and be careful, alright, if things get too hectic retreat, as I told Kaneko, it's fine to run, it doesn't make you weak, Volley, it just means you're scared, that's what fear will do to you, all you have to do is face your fear and beat it, alright. Volley, yeah, thank you, Issei. Issei, alright, everyone prepare yourself. Issei busted the door down of the castle and that's when another bloody war began. Saji Sona sniped the head off any motherer who come charging here. Sona, roger. Marcus, let's do this, Delta. Then this is for Anthony, you holes. Clayton, you aren't even scary, the original locust are a lot worse than us. Sam, show these s no mercy. Issei released Drag from the boosted gear and rode on his back, manning the minigun on top, shoot down any of the hybrid in sight. Some try attacking him from behind, but he came prepared, pull out his lancer and sawing them in half. Drag just kept flying in the sky shooting fire at any of the hybrids, but they kept on coming no matter what. Shalba, yes, this what the devil faction should be, murder nasty beast, not peaceful with humans, yes, kill everyone, kill these poor excuses thing called devils. Issei, not likely. Issei landed right on top of Shalba, crushing his back in the process. Issei, Paddock. Paddock, loud and clear. Issei picked up Shalba body and threw it in the air where Paddock was aiming and shot him through his heart. Shalba, grog. Issei, it isn't over yet. Issei began summoning a spear made of pure light, the weakness of a devil, the true longinus. Shalba, how Cao is the wielder of that weapon, how do you possess such weapons? Issei, that's none of your business, now do me a favor and burn in Hades' fire. Issei threw the spear towards Shalba, taking right through his stomach, but before Issei couldn't finish him, Shalba transported himself out of there in time. Issei, tch, you live to see another day, you ing freak. Volley, Issei, we have reavers. Issei, what? Volley, they somehow managed to get reavers, not only that, but 2 ing brumacs as well. Marcus, we killed one, aim for the gun, it will disable their way of fighting. Afterwards shoot their tank on the back, it will cause a mive explosion, but it will kill it. Luke, someone need help. Issei, bought time, I heard from you. Sarah, sorry we got caught up. Issei, I don't even want to know, just fight men. And they fought for hours. Issei had a crazy idea again, and instead of killing the brumac he rode it, mowing down any hybrid in sight. Not one did they escape. Again at some point, Issei got into a struggle with a core before smashing it down to the floor and ripped its head off with the brumac. Marcus and Dom in their silverback shooting rockets blowing up any of the hybrids to pieces. Even Rias and Akeno got a bit of action combining their magic together, causing a gigantic crater. Azazel activated his balance breaker, but it was nothing compared to Issei's Saji and Valis, but it was good enough to kill many of these weaklings. Michael and Surziches even worked together combing the power of destruction and holy light, making a large magic Kai wave. Michael never thought we could do that. Surziches, this all new to me. Issei, Clayton, how many more? Clayton, done. Issei, we left a few alive for questioning. Issei, and the casualties. Clayton, everyone is alive, but some ended losing a arm or eye, one is still managing a shot through the head. Issei, bring them here. Asia, patch that man wound. Clayton, bring me anyone who lost a body part, I'll remake it. Clayton, understood. Then I'll help you, Clayton. Issei, Rias, Akeno, you guys hurt? Rias, no, but Kaneko seems tired. Kuroka is carrying her to medical bed. Issei, Alra, you two rest up. Vali, Saji, question the Ing hybrids, you two know what to do. Vali, Heji, Ladly. Vali drags one of the hybrid and Saji begins revving up his lancer. Hoffman, Issei, what the hell is going on? How did the locust get here? Issei, like hell I know, I just hope one of these stupid hybrids give me a Ing answer. Hoffman, damn, look son, as much as we want to help you, we have to get back to our universe, the ship won't last alone. Issei, yeah, thank you guys, I'll have Vali send you back your tank and silverbacks later. Marcus, alright Issei, you just be careful if you get any info that can help us, you know what to do. Issei, yeah, don't worry, I got you guy. Issei firstly began making new parts for all the soldiers that lost their Issei, even at one point, had to remake a brain of one soilder, theirs was beyond repairable. After he was done, he put a summoning circle under all the Cog Soliders and sent them back except for Sophia and Sam. Sophia, Issei, you go help Vali get info off the hybrids, we will handle help everyone else here. Sam, yeah, don't worry, we will watch over the brat as well. Issei, you call her brat, but you enjoy having her around. Sam, such a mom. Sam, say that again and I'll break your baby maker. Issei, boosting its defense. Sam, you. Issei, me later, for now I'll help Vali, I will see you guys back at Surzich's castle, alright. Sophia understood Issei. Issei began walking towards the room Vali and Saji were, and so far what he saw wasn't surprising. Saji, just cutting off the hand of one hybrid begging for mercy, Vali stepped on his head and just gave the hybrid an evil flare. Vali, where in the did you get that serum, you little shit, and don't you dare lie or I'll make your death more painful than it needs to be. I swear I don't know, I just got it from Shalba, he gave it to everyone, we don't know shit. Issei got Vali off the hybrid and crouched down staring at the hybrid, smirking in the most evil way. Issei, listen, but I know one of us know something, you watched my war with the locust, so you should know damn well what you were getting yourself to. Now tell me who in the did you see give Shalba the Ing serum or I'll rip out your Ing guts. Okay, it was the locust queen, she gave it to Shalba through a portal. The day after your death, she used you and opened a portal to this universe and began supplying us with those things. I don't know how much she supplied, but Shalba has an army of these things. Issei, so you did know, huh? And to think that stupid used me like that, Ing hell. So now we have our own locust to deal with. Oh well, they won't live long enough to be much of a harm. Well, thank you for your info. Now any last words? But I gave you everything you need to know, let me live, damn it. Issei, you attacked my friends, you almost hurt my children, and you expect me to let you live? No, Saji. Vali, start executing these holes. Vali, say less. Saji, gladly. Vali, Saji and Issei began loading their lancer and aiming at all the hybrids. Issei, nighty night shitbag. They began killing every hybrid in the room. They enjoyed their screams of death. No longer will they have to deal with these stupid hybrid, at least for now. Issei, I'm gonna need a bath. Vali, same. Saji, that I need to brush my teeth, some of their blood got in my mouth. Issei, nasty. Saji, don't remind me, but you should have seen everyone Kuroka managed to put Kai into her bullets, making them more deadly. If we ever needed help, we go good soliders in this universe. Vali, yeah, even Surziches and Michael combined their magic and caused mild damage. Issei, we'll ask them when the time is need, for now I need a shower. Issei, transport all of them back toward Surzich's castle where everyone was waiting for them. Gabriel, you're back. Brafia, next time don't teleport me without my permission, mister. Issei, you a pregnant woman, I'm not having you fight while a baby in you. Bakari, daddy. Issei, hey pumpkin, glad to see you're okay. Bakari, Eppo and Ice destroyed your laptop. Ice, it was an accident. Issei, Ice. Ice, help. Even through the danger the group went through, they always managed to find a way to smile. Ah, so everyone is okay, I'm so glad. Ria's mother. Surziches, yes mom, we are all okay, traumatized but right. Saji, Jesus Christ, that's your mother. Issei, I would have guessed, sister. Vali, your cousin. Jesus Christ, lady, what are the size of your tits? Serafal, someone else agrees with me. Rias, guys, really? Venelana, oh my, well, pleasure meeting you everyone, my name is Venelana Gremory. Issei, yo. Rias, is that really how you great higher CL? Issei. Issei, the higher CL, they haven't done anything for me, why bother? Rias, sigh, well mother, this here is Issei, hide you my future husband. Venelana, Rias, is he a bit older than you? Issei technically I'm this universe but in the other universe, but at this point I just accepted the fact I'm dating her. Then Alana, oh my, well that's unexpected. Issei, to makes matter worse, I stole Surzich's girl Grafia. Then Alana, oh Grafia, you found someone. Grafia MHM, and I'm pregnant with his child too. Then Alana, what amazing, congratulations Grafia. Issei, hey Rias, where's your father, I haven't seen him around. Rias, about that. Then Alana, my husband sadly passed away years ago, he died protecting my daughter from a group of fallen. To this day, we are still searching for the group that did that and make them pay. Issei, oh shit, I'm sorry. Then Alana, it's quite alright, I have moved on from his death, he wouldn't want me to be miserable forever. Rias, hey Issei, can I talk to you for a second? Bali, if it's what I'm thinking girly, I need to talk to him as well. Gabriel, me too. Sophia, here. Issei, wait, talk about what? The group of girls grab Issei from his legs and began dragging him with Rias grabbing her mother. Then Alana, Rias, whats? Rias, you'll find out when we get to your room. Issei, help. Saji, rip his. Michael, wait, is that going to make Issei Surzich's new father? Surzich's what? But we won't see them in a few hours. The Kari office wanna play on this box. The office, sure. The Kari, yay. Thanks for watching this video. If you really enjoy this video, like, subscribe and comment down below and turn on that bell notification. Don't forget to support and follow Naisu9 for writing that awesome fanfic, and also make sure to comment on this story, link in the description. See you in the next video. Goodbye.